Okay, let's go.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to LWO episode 36. I had you going there for a second, huh, Mario?
A little bit, dude. A little bit. I'm like,
this
what's he gonna do?
Wild card over here.
Yep.
Oh man. Well, thank you everyone for joining tonight. It's going to be another weird episode. You know how we do it over here. But beautiful panel so far. I'm going to start with my buddy El Professoro, aka Profi, aka Profi Claus, aka the mayor of TJ. Profi, how you doing today?
TJ now. No, I'm doing good, man. I just got off an incredible stream with my man Miguel over at Toy Quest 101. We were talking to the co-creator of Spider-Man Noir, Fabrice. I forget his last name. Really good dude, man. Had an amazing story about what he's going through right now as an independent comic creator. And he's got some incredible stories or books that are coming out. So. Yeah, that was a fun chat, and coming off of that, and happy to be here with my brothers here for Friday night. So, yeah, man, doing good, man. Let's go.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Yeah, definitely go check out that stream. I caught a bit of it, and I intend to go back. So it's on Toy Quest 101 is
Yes,
Miguel's
sir.
channel, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being here tonight, Mario. We got Eddie Money Mendez officially out of retirement. Eddie, how you doing today?
Yeah, he is.
What's up, man? I'm doing pretty good. I feel bad. I had to join on time this time since I missed last stream. I know Joao was mad at me. I'm sorry, Joao.
I gave you a 1 week silent treatment.
I was in the corner for a week. I'm out of.
He said sorry. I even
time
didn't
out now.
reply. I even didn't say
Yeah,
anything.
he didn't reply.
Wow. You
I gave
really
him
upset him,
one week
man.
silent treatment.
Dude,
My
Eddie,
bad,
where
guys.
are you?
We went out, me, Adriana, and some of her coworkers.
He doesn't
'cause
understand
she
the
got,
question.
No. Currently, this is in
Oh,
your
where am I?
room with your collection in the
Oh,
background.
I did a double unboxing with Marco like 2 or 3 weeks ago,
And you're still there?
yeah, and I haven't moved my setup.
You
So
almost it's
it's on. This is the kitchen table. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful collection on display right there. I like those.
Yeah,
comments.
man.
I don't have shit in my
Yeah.
background anyway when I'm in my
Dude,
other room.
no,
so.
man, that
True.
water bottle, man's amazing, man. That must
It
have
is.
been
It
like-
is. I didn't know people
Dude,
still
where
did,
am I at,
did
bro?
those.
Yeah,
Wow.
straight up.
How do you get your water, bro? I don't have one of those fancy refrigerators, you know. That
Northern
has the
California,
water
straight
coming
from
out
the
of it.
tap, bro. Straight from the tap. We got the good
Oh,
stuff
man.
here.
Mm.
Oh man.
Explains
Well,
a
Eddie,
lot now.
I don't know about how they do in the sack, but
In the sack?
Kirkland,
in the sack. Wow.
gotta have that.
Yeah. No,
Kirkland.
I'm trying to avoid polluting the earth with all those plastic bottles, but you
Hold
keep doing
on,
your thing,
man.
Calvin.
Hold on.
That's why, hey,
Well,
man.
Eddie,
Mhm.
appreciate you
recycle
being
every
here
week.
tonight.
Yeah, Marco, keep buying all toys.
That's right, exactly. I'm just trying to get a good ship from overseas. That's the thing, when people talk about like being on their high horse and like being critical of companies and like what they do. I was like, you cannot be a altruistic collector or a consumer at all. Like, there's just no, where do you draw the line? So, anyways, Eddie, appreciate you coming out of retirement to join us once again. We've got next up Joao, aka BigBreda, aka the king of LWO.
You do know
According
that
to-
Braden is my burner account, right?
It's right. That makes a lot of sense. It all adds up now. Breda, how you doing today?
All good, all good. I just came back home from fishing. And
Catch anything?
yeah,
Yeah.
we caught eight fish. Mostly, it's the fish I don't eat. My neighbor just took that with him. It's the, you guys have carp over there, right? The big head carp. Yeah, I don't eat river fish. It's only for entertainment.
River
Mine.
fish.
Yeah,
It's too good for river
salt
fish.
water. No,
Freshwater
river
fish?
right? How do you call it?
Yeah, river
Freshwater or
fish.
I don't
saltwater?
fucking know. That fish are
Freshwater
bro.
fish, right? I eat saltwater
yeah.
fish. I don't eat freshwater fish because that fish have some very particular taste that I don't like much.
It's like drinking from the tap, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh man. Well, Breda, thanks for joining on another stream. You literally went to bed streaming with me and woke up, and you're back here. So back
My
for more
neighbor at
punishment.
4 a.m. were sending me message.
Here,
I'm ready. And I said, oh, Jesus, I just wake up 4 p. Let me sleep more 2 hours.
there you go. You're like, I literally just went to bed. Well, appreciate you being on here tonight. And last up for now, we don't know if PRock's joining. We hope so, and maybe Dre as well. But Calvin, the LoKey Collector. Calvin, I know it's been a long day for you. How you doing?
What's up, man? Good. Excuse me. Glad to be on here with my brothers. I started this morning with actually in this chair with Marco this morning, and then the moment I logged in, I got called out to work, so I had to jump in the truck, hook back up with him. I was supposed to do a trifecta today. I was trying to get on with you, Mario, trying to get home, and of course the wife had me down at the street at the park with the dogs, so I'm covered in hair right now. So got the puppies and my dude out for a nice trip to the park, and now I'm here on LWO with my dudes. So
Man,
always happy to see
rest.
Eddie. Eddie, he tried to hit me with one of it. You know how he does. He always has to turn shit on the slant. So he was like, "Yeah, Kevin and I, we went on a man date and went to the movies. No, there was no date.
Oh, mandate. Huh?
Me and my dude went to the movies. That was it. There was no mandate behind it.
It sure
Yeah,
felt like a date. I'm gonna be
One
honest,
chair in
Calvin.
between. Gotta have one breathing space.
Yeah.
He
Well,
bought my- he bought
was,
my ticket.
It was seat by seat. My wife was supposed to be there as well. She wasn't feeling well, so it was just the two of us.
Dang.
But
Yeah.
you
Dude,
know,
I feel that much more special now, dude. Calvin and I went to go see Rogue One. We actually sat right next to each other, man.
Rogue
You
One?
put my hand in his lap, dude. It was special, man. You
What
know,
the fuck? Oh, so you got the popcorn bucket, you cut a hole on the bottom.
basically.
That's what you're saying.
It's the pro move right
pretty
there.
much.
That's amazing.
Wait,
we
why
were
is
saying that
Rogue
we
One's
already
in
going.
theater again?
When it came out, when before Andor aired, it showed up in the theater for a little bit.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, so that was a while ago, bro.
And before I check in with the chat, we
real
have.
quick. Then we had
Go ahead.
churros in front of Disneyland.
That's
Oh,
right.
Damn,
Gotta have the
that
churros.
sounds very magical. Now that's a bro
we,
date
we,
right
we
there.
twisted our churros together, dude, and eat it together.
What
each other.
the fuck? Oh, you did that where you put your
Yeah.
arm around him and you eat
Well,
the churro,
Well, yeah.
Did you see they got those churros with Cheetos on them and nacho cheese now, and they got like
What?
a pepper
doing the
or
most.
peanut butter jelly with bacon churro.
No.
Yeah, they got some crazy churros now.
No.
I'm not for it. Speaking of crazy churros, we've got my brother PRock in the house. PRock, how you doing?
I'm not twisting my churro with nobody.
Dang,
Oh, come on, bro. Wait till you get out here and meet us, dude. I'll bet you change your mind.
I heard you got a crooked churro.
It goes to
cold
left a
over
little
there.
bit. Yeah, a little bit to the left.
Slants to the
Is
left.
is it cold over there, PRock?
It is actually. I'm about to turn it off though. It's a little nippy today. It's a little cold. I'm warming up now. Now I heard your voice. I'm getting warm.
Ooh,
Show me your
Me
hands,
too.
Joel.
Show me my
well,
one.
PRock,
No, we're not doing it.
how's your day going so far?
It's good, man. It's good. Sorry, I'm running a little late.
No, yeah, actually, this was
It's
like
fine.
very early for you.
You
I'm
should
shocked.
Come later.
Shit.
I should come late. Man.
PRock, what's to drink tonight? Are we doing
Yeah.
an IPA again?
Yeah, yep. Always a double IPA. Gotta go
Oof, I
hard.
can't.
I got whiskey
I can't
for
do
you,
those
P-Rock.
anymore.
Oh, I got my shot too. You know I gotta take the shot for Joel. So I
I'm gonna
didn't
have to
fill
go
it up yet.
downstairs and I'm gonna have to go put some together. I need a drink after this week.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah,
bet,
yeah.
man.
I would go for a beer now,
Well, everyone
You
go.
guys-
Everyone
wait,
go
you
grab a
do
drink.
something else.
but my religion doesn't allow me to drink before noon.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay.
What?
Before noon.
I don't do morning drinking.
He
What's
said
that?
did he say his
Why
division?
not? It,
His
His
religion.
division.
Oh, I thought he said his division. I was like, wait, what are you
He said
talking
his
about?
division. Wow.
it's not morning over here. Joel, you could drink right now.
Here is
You want
11
time?
a.m. It's early.
Perfect time to start drinking, honestly, especially
Yeah,
when
I
it's
know,
warm.
but
Just right.
It's
So-
not warm. It's horrible outside.
Oh.
I have the AC at 17 degrees now, and it's
Ooh.
17 degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit.
Oh. Okay. Thanks for clearing
Well,
that up.
Yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that. That's the overseas calculation. So everyone go get a drink while I check in with the chat here. So we got S Beam in the house. LWO. Appreciate you being in here, S Beam. We got Hishi with big boobs with
Yes,
the peach
that's right.
emoji. Very
That's
appropriate. I'm just gonna assume that that's for who's it for? Clarify for us.
That's for
We got
Calvin.
a Brick Artemis in
Whoever
the
wants
house. Let's go. What was that, Eddie?
It's for whoever wants it.
There you go. I like that. We got 12-inch Moose Stream in the house. Greetings, community of collectors. 12-inch Moose Stream, thank you for being in here. We got our brother Christian Detour Collections. Late as usual, Pirate Scums. Yeah, we were just a little bit late. Let's see. We got Profi in the house. We got the talented Renz Tolentino. Happy Friday, everyone. Renz, what are you working on right now? I haven't checked
Dude,
in on your...
You didn't. He just wrapped up Return of the Jedi print for me, man.
I've seen that.
I
That
saw
was
that.
in...
Yeah. That one he just finished up, man. So, oh man, he works so fast, dude, and his artwork is incredible, dude. It's crazy. But definitely
Truly
looking forward
incredible.
to getting that in. We got one more to complete the original trilogy, man, and yeah, looking forward to all three of them. Dude.
Oh, you're doing a trilogy, huh? That's
Doing a trilogy,
amazing.
bro. Oh, yeah.
Love it. Awesome. Well, Renz, thank you for joining. We've got Larry Walker in the house. Hello to the panel. Hope you guys are good. All good over here. Larry Walker, thank you for being in here. We got Andre in the house. LWO for life. Andre, appreciate you being in here. We got Absolute Irwin saying blame PRock. He was barely late, honestly. We had just started, so I am impressed. Everyone was on time today. Let's see who else we got in here. We got Braden. Is it Christmas yet? Just about.
Almost.
Braden, thank you for joining. We got Toy Cartel in the house. Yo. Appreciate you being in here, Toy Cartel. We got a live stream. Ain't a live stream without King Dingaling. What's up, guys? Again, amazing Whataburger logo there. Amazing. Bob
Is that what that
Dylan
was?
is saying, what was that?
Was that what that was? That was
Yeah,
Whataburger?
he's got a Whataburger right there. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so we might have another person from Texas in here. So Bob Dylan in the house. It's Taco Bell
What
time.
the fuck?
Wow.
Is it water or water?
Dude.
Taco Bell time.
PRock,
How do you-
put PRock on solo right now. Let's discuss this.
no.
We're gonna have.
All right, yeah,
discussion right now.
this is important. Okay,
what
this is
discussion
Alright.
are we having? Wait. No,
Dude,
put me on solo. I'm
ask
not
your
agreeing to
question
this
again.
yet. I'm not
Ask
agreeing
your
to
question
this yet.
again. No. Ask your question again.
Yeah, no, this is an important. This is going to be PRock's question. Okay, so how do you pronounce it, PRock?
Is it? No, you say it first. You say it.
Why can you not pronounce things, dude?
I say Whataburger, but I'm not from
Like,
the area.
like the element water.
No, it's
No,
what?
what
Like
a
what?
burger.
A burger.
Oh,
it's
what a
Whataburger.
burger! See, even
What?
all right.
Yeah, what? What a burger?
Whataburger.
Why you guys say
I
like that?
think that-
What?
That's
I
what
said
you
what.
just said. Say it again. Say
So
it again.
P-Rock-
No, I
you
think you
were
said
pro-
water. I'll say water.
You say
I'm sure
Whataburger.
P-Rock was in the
It's
service
like a
with
burger made of
folks-
water.
So folks
What?
pronounce it that way. I think people in Texas pronounce it like Waterburger, but it's Whataburger, but they pronounce it like Whataburger.
So like
So I get
what?
the-
What a
that
burger?
accent.
What a burger?
It's that
Dude,
Midwest.
PRock, we just had this discussion not that long ago, bro, and you're at it again.
No, because I recently I had the wall, like, you know, Mark Wahlberg. They had the
Oh,
Wally
Wahlburger.
burgers. Yeah, they have those like in the
Oh.
like in the frozen aisle at the
Oh, you
supermarket.
didn't have
I had some of
Wahlburger
those.
then? You had a frozen burger.
No, it wasn't frozen. I'm saying I had it was like, you know, in the fridge. I froze it.
It was frozen, bro.
No, it was like, you know, warm. It was nice. Malleable, it was movable.
Malleable. What the fuck?
But we can all agree that it is Balderones, yes.
Balderones.
Absolutely.
See?
Balderones.
Yeah.
Oh man, it is not Taco Bell time though. Bob Dylan, thank you for joining.
Whataburger.
We got, Whataburger. We got Hawkwarts collectibles in the house. Mario, we hear you.
My man Ray. He's actually up
Ray,
late
thank
tonight,
you.
man. Appreciate you, dude.
Appreciate you joining, Ray. We got Leonardo Hernandez, aka Lemur Hernandez. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being in here. We got Braden, Breda, the King of LWO.
Again, you already
We got
read that.
Commander. I got detoured for just a little bit here. So Commander Green in the
Commander
house. Hello,
Green.
everybody. We got Commander Green. Thank you for joining. We got Late Bloomer in the house. Let's get it. Happy Friday, collectors. Late
brother?
Bloomer, thank you
What
for
up, dude?
being in here. We got Calvin, the LoKey Collector. We've got Andre in the house.
Ain't nothing
Let's
low-key about
see.
Calvin
Again,
anymore, man.
you are going back.
We took like a 10-minute
CT603
pause in between the
hour
start and the. Breda, you know what? I gotta remove you from the stream. I'm sorry. We got CT603 in the house. What's up,
up,
everyone?
brother?
Hey, thank you for
My
joining.
camping buddy right there, man.
Oh, really? You're camping, buddy? That's awesome.
Oh yeah, man.
Hell
CT.
yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. We got plans, bro.
You know fucking
Oh,
camps.
Brokeback Mountain. Here we go.
Huh? I do with CT. CT and I we going camping.
You don't fucking
Oh,
plans.
man.
You have no
So we
life.
got Wow, Breda coming out firing today.
What are you?
He's been in a mood all week. So
Yeah, he has.
we got a collector in the house. Did you buy him popcorn? I don't recall if he bought me popcorn or I bought him popcorn, but popcorn was purchased from one bro to another. Was it fed to each other? Maybe. I can neither confirm nor deny. So
Tell me
There
one
was
thing.
there was no popcorn purchased. I bought a Creed Collector
Sure, hot dog?
10. That was purchased. He did give me a breakfast burrito at Disneyland though, so I gotta give him love for that.
Do you guys over there when you buy popcorn, it's like
What do you mean over
add
there?
you can add how much butter you want? Like, is there really a machine that you just?
There is a butter dispensary.
What do you mean,
Yes.
you guys?
Yes,
Whoa,
yes, there
that's
is.
amazing.
Yeah,
You guys don't have that overseas? Over there?
No, even over in Europe, you either choose the butter one or the salt. We have the salt option, but the butter is already the machine itself already mix all together.
And how is it? How much the butter application is actually applied?
It's random. Some of them are completely dry. Others really have butter. It's random. It's not.
Damn. Sucks to get a dry one, doesn't it?
yeah, Breda never pulls it out dry. We confirmed this morning. So
Always wet.
can
for
never
butter,
ever.
right?
That's right. We got Galactic J in the house. Hey y'all, Galactic J, thank you for joining. Look at, I'm such a pro. I just pick up right where I left off. Yomo in the house. Yomo, thank you for joining. Apologies if I get anyone twice, but it's tough to keep up. We've got a packed house tonight, so let's see. I think I've got everyone here. So Bob Dylan is saying, "This is America. Limiting butter is communism." Man, he's on that communism.
Portugal is not a communist country. It's democracy.
But isn't China?
Allegedly.
But just now I was mentioning, in Europe, it's the same as over here. Hey, you guys are so boring.
Dang.
Jesus.
Anyways, man, Breda is just absolutely on one. So let's start off with the first warm-up topic here. I want to ask, so we're all going to ask the panel a question. It's a surprise for most of us, but I did give him a preview. Super Mario Brothers is out now on streaming on digital. What's everyone's preferred way to watch films these days? Obviously, because they come out and then before you know it, it's on digital. Are you going to the theater if it's really one you want to see? Are you just waiting for to buy it on streaming? Are you waiting to buy the Blu-ray? Are you just waiting for Netflix? Mario, I'm going to start with you. Are you just waiting to fall asleep while you watch it?
I'm waiting for the Pirate Bay to actually get the torrent. That's what I'm waiting for.
Oh, wow, all right.
No, never. I never do that. Dude, I'm an old-fashioned moviegoer, dude. I mean, when something big comes out, the AMC Dolby Cinemas out here, those are my jam, dude. So I love to go. Guardians
Dolby's
comes
the
out, or
best.
any MCU movie, any big blockbuster movie.
Like a month
you know,
later, though.
That's well.
Are you a $2 Tuesday type of guy?
No. I want a good seat kind of guy, dude. So the first weekends are always insanely packed, dude. So that's why I start to wait. Before it was day one, man. I was there at opening night. Yeah, it was great to be amongst the crowds, dude. But trying to get a seat these days is like freaking annoying. Or I'll forget to get a seat or something.
You need
So
to
then-
make like me. When you see the theater is going to be overcrowded, I buy the two seats on my left, the two seats on my right.
That's
and
too
I
much
sit
work.
in the
God
center.
damn.
Oh,
And then
That's
no
a lot of
one will
money,
sit
bro.
there.
Joel, I'm not balling like that, man.
I know, I'm trying to get the
Why?
cheapest
Me
ticket
too.
possible.
Yeah, that's damn. Joel's a high roller, dude. I mean, you can do that with
Do you know
your.
how much is a ticket here for IMAX?
How much?
Do you know?
No,
It's
no idea.
converted to dollars is maybe $3-4.
No way.
I make
Damn.
Get
cheap.
out of here! Really?
Yeah, it's $3-4 on the
That's
weekdays. On the
probably the,
weekends
that's
should
probably
be
the
around
BigBreda
8 or
special,
7.
considering you just hit 6,000 subs, dude.
We should talk about this though. I hate IMAX. Like I'm more
You hate
Dolby
IMAX?
Cinema. I hate IMAX.
Why?
It's too fucking loud, dude. It's too fucking loud.
It's too loud.
Some people
It's
say
too
that. I can
loud.
see that.
It'll hurt my ears. I gotta do Dolby Cinema or
Hey,
3D.
turn that shit
I don't
down.
I don't do IMAX.
Bro, Dolby is pretty damn loud too. They're
But
if you sit right
it's
by
a
the
sweet
sub.
spot. Oh, I don't sit by the sub. I
The
sit in
subs are
back.
built in. The subs are built in your seat, basically.
Oh,
All
there
the-
you
all
go.
the
Okay,
seats
so that's why I guess I'm always sitting by the sub.
Yeah, pretty much, dude.
I don't know.
man,
IMAX
alright, so-
seems louder than Dolby though. Like way louder.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, have you, Eddie? Have you actually gone to like a legit real IMAX?
What am I
where
going
it has
to?
a-
Fucking.
What's a legit?
Where am I
IMAX?
going?
Well,
Where's
no,
the legit
because they
IMAX?
have. Okay, so it's supposed to be like a taller screen. The IMAX is
Mario.
here from what I've been are just like a regular. It's just a regular big ass movie theater. It's nothing. Where IMAX is like a different type of experience. You know, it was a smaller
No,
theater.
here-
Go ahead, Joe.
Here, the IMAX is really the bigger screen, and then you have other rooms that they call the VIP IMAX, that are like 8 or 10 seats, but this is still the big screen.
8 or 10 seats. Wow, so like a private party
Yeah,
IMAX.
it's crazy.
8 or 10 seats, and there's a table you can eat and whatever you want
shit.
to do.
Wow. But yeah, IMAX it's different now. It's more like a traditional movie theater, dude. The originally, it was a different size screen, you know, in a smaller theater. So Eddie, I think they have one over there in the Irvine Spectrum. I think it's still there. I'm not, 100% sure
I've
on
heard
that.
that's a
but,
good theater.
yeah, but
They opened a
that's
new one
like-
across the street from me. It's a pretty nice theater. It's kind of like, I kind of got like a mini Spectrum across the street where I live.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good.
Right on.
Now is this AMC or who is this?
AMC, because I got the stub member.
Yeah, same
Oh,
here.
so you're going
Yeah.
to see a lot of movies then, Eddie. Like you're checking
Dude,
most of them
That,
out
you
in the
gotta
theater.
you gotta be a stub member. You get 3 movies a week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How much
that's
is that
crazy.
for
Right
3
now,
movies
For
a
free?
week?
It's like 25 bucks.
Well,
Dude,
it's 25
$25 a
now.
month.
I might be grandfathered in at 20.
When I
25
signed
was a
up,
year.
Gesundheit.
when I signed up, they had a deal. It was $1 for your first month. So the first month was $1, and then it went to 25 after that.
3 movies a week is wild, though. Are there any like blackout restrictions or?
None.
No.
None.
Damn, that's incredible.
$1 a month, but for example, but that you can only be used by you, or you can give to families to use.
No, only
No,
you.
just-
No, it's only used by you. But the thing is, you can also link up with other members. So like,
Yeah.
so if Calvin and I, we're fairly close to each other, so we can link up and get each other seats. If wanting to go see see a movie together.
Whether they call it the
That's pretty
entourage.
cool. Entourage, yeah.
So like we have each other's tickets. So like if I want to book, in my local area, I just get his seat on my account, connected to his account, and vice versa.
And the
Not bad.
price is cheaper, or is the same price?
Same
It's
price,
basically the price of a movie ticket
but once a month,
once a month.
as opposed to
Yeah, but I mean,
per seat.
but why, Eddie? For example, you got that promotion was on the first month, right?
Yeah.
So you use the first month, you cancel. Then you use the 1 month again in Adriana name, you cancel. Then you use 1 month again in other family
It
name.
was like a limited.
Then you
It was a
cancel.
limited
You
thing.
know,
It was like
I would use all my family.
no, I did. Adriana signed up. Adriana signed up for the first month, and then she canceled hers. But it was like it was only that month. Like you could only do it that month. It didn't keep going.
The whole family make it that month.
That's
I
amazing.
found a loophole.
All right, what's the
I know.
loophole?
I
Calvin?
heard the loophole. I don't know if we should talk about it.
Yeah, I
live,
probably
though.
should say that.
No, let's
I
let's
I don't
talk
want to
backstage
lose
about
because
that.
I'm gonna try
That's
that
for
out.
backstage.
All right, yeah.
don't
Message
wanna
us.
blow my
I
spot.
guarantee you
Like I
that.
care.
Yeah. I was gonna say I guarantee you my channel doesn't have the reach to reach them,
I
but
don't know, man. I don't know.
message
It
There's a
worked,
lot
it
of
worked.
Karens
You
on
can
your
go
channel.
viral.
It's been
there
working.
you go. You never know. All right, Calvin, I need to know about this.
got you.
So you, how often are you making it out to the movies? Obviously, you're really busy driving, but if it's a film you want to see,
Drive through.
Every chance I get, if I have downtime, I'm trying to go to the movies. Like last night, I went and saw Fast 10. I
Oh,
saw
shit,
it
okay.
at 11 o'clock last night.
How was
It was better than
Is it-
9. It
Really?
was a lot better than 9, but it was just. It's got to the point where Fast and Furious is one of those movies. It's the reason I go to the movies. It's
Yeah.
fast cars. It's beautiful women. It's shit blowing up. It's constant
Space.
action. It's one of the movies I can just sit back, shut my brain off, and just enjoy. I'm not trying to figure out the plot. I'm not trying to figure out who did what, who killed who. I don't have to think. I can just sit back and just
That means it
chill.
sucked.
And, no, I like it. I had a good time.
When
I had a
people
good
tell
time.
you shut your brain off, that means God.
No,
who invited this guy?
Well, because I like to break shit down in movies. Like I'm the one always trying to figure out who did what, and 9 times out of 10 I
Yeah.
figured it out before the end of the movie. So I'm constantly in my head like, okay, wait, no, because it's always the person that you least expect, right?
Yeah.
So, but no, I had a good time. It was a good action movie. Actually, shit, I got back and rewatched number 1 when I got home.
Oh,
I
damn.
couldn't go to sleep, so I turned number one on. I'm like, I've been shit. The movies came out in 2001 when I was a senior in high school. So I've been watching this shit.
2001. Wow.
I've been watching this series for what 22 years now.
That's-
So I was like, shit.
That's what Adriana's like. Do we really want to go see this movie? I was like, dude, I'm invested in this franchise.
I can't stop.
From
I've
seen that.
I just heard it was
can't
bad
stop.
though, man.
I can't stop. First of all, like I said, fast cars, beautiful women, shit blowing up. I don't give a damn about the
What more
plot.
could you
You know what we know Vin Diesel's gonna be a superhero.
Yeah.
Come on, man. He can't die. He can fly. He's super strength. You expect that dumb shit, but otherwise, the rest of the movie was cool.
This dude's getting out of shape though. Like,
Exactly.
It's hard.
Get out of shape for
It's
a
hard.
minute.
It's hard to
Right.
believe the shit that he could do anymore because
He breathed out of space, too. He got that
Family.
one.
You know, everything's around the
Yeah,
family. So you know what to expect when you go in. But otherwise, I saw Guardians opening day twice. I just happened to be off early enough where I got a 3:00 ticket. But see, because of my AMC list, I get tickets as soon as they drop. So like I already have 2 tickets for Spider-Verse, and I had that like a month ago. So
Oh, yeah.
I locked slots up because I don't know like this morning, Marco, you saw I had the morning open. And as soon as I sit down, got the email, yo, ASAP pickup and delivery.
Gotta go.
Now, damn, gotta run. So I never
Those
know.
tortillas
when
need to
I'm
get
free.
a.
Nah, don't we ain't fucking with frozen tortillas. y'all see Calvin on the news.
those
Catching
the
the
mission
case.
ones, dude.
But
Those Guerrero tortillas.
But no, so I go fairly often. My wife, like we went and saw what Creed, Marco. She still hasn't
Creed.
seen it, but every time she's,
Dang.
I want to see Creed. That shit. My boy has it on his Apple TV. Like you can watch the shit on the TV now. It's already been out. But I prefer the movies though. If I can see especially this time of year, every year since I was a kid, I've always loved summer blockbuster movies. So I'm looking forward to Spider-Verse, Batman, Flash. You guys help me out. Indiana Jones is dropping.
Oh
What
yeah.
else?
I heard the first reviews are coming out for Indian. They weren't so hot.
What else we got? I think it was supposed to be better than the last one.
That's
That was
hard
terrible.
not to be.
That was terrible. But I mean, I still love the original trilogy. So, like as you said, invest it. Got to check it out. So,
There you go. So you're making it every opportunity you really can. If
El-
it's a movie you
El-
wanna see.
Elemental, the new Pixar movie coming out. You know, we Disney guys got to see
Oh,
that.
that's right. Yeah.
Oh, you got the new Mission Impossible in July.
That coming
What?
out.
They're making another one?
Fuck yeah.
Dude, it's like a
Wow.
two-parter.
They're making 2
It's a
more. Yeah.
two-parter.
Yeah.
Is it? Are they gonna finally end it? Or
Yeah, I think so.
He's 60 years old, jumping off cliffs
Yeah.
still. So
So this is Endgame. Is Infinity War an Endgame
I
coming
think
up?
it is. Yeah.
we'll see because he let him get another contract after Maverick. He'll probably go to at least 70.
Honestly, Mission Impossible Fallout was one of the best movies I've seen in a while. Like I love that
Beast
film.
Wars. Oh yeah, Miguel brought up another
Oh,
one.
yeah,
Beast Wars.
Beast
That's
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dropping
There
real
it
soon.
is.
I think that's coming out like this week.
That one, yeah, Beast Wars. That's another one.
Is that this week?
I think
okay.
so.
I didn't,
Honestly, I
uh,
saw-
I didn't catch on to Mission Impossible until this year. It's like I never saw them, any of them.
oh really?
And so I like binged all of them 1 week, and yeah, now I'm excited that I could see the new one. I wish I saw Fallout in theaters because that would have been sick. But
Bro,
no,
my palms were sweating the whole time. Just like, oh my god,
Yeah.
it's intense at IMAX. Let's see. We got Bob Dylan with the $5 super chat. Bob Dylan, thank you for that, by the way. Clear sign of a writer's strike. Sequels upon sequels and reboots
Yeah.
incoming. Oh gosh, things are going to get pretty
That's
not
Hollywood.
great.
Period.
Yeah. So I know that there's fears of AI, taking over. Obviously, we're probably a ways away from that, but I wouldn't be shocked if, people just have a template that they print out from AI and then, writers kind of fill in the gaps. It's a scary future.
Let me tell you one thing. This week, I was messing with ChatGPT, and I asked it to rewrite Star Wars sequels. Well, he rewrite it amazingly. Really,
Better?
I would prefer way better. Really,
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, that's crazy.
really.
Yeah, I'm
Really?
sure it's probably already implemented, honestly, in some way, shape, or form. So, yeah, during this strike, we might get a lot more of it. PRock, how about you? With kids, I know it's difficult to get out too often, but what's your kind of MO if you're trying to see a film that you really want to?
No, if it's one I really want to, I make my way to the movie theater somehow. I find a way. This I saw at the movie theaters. I had to see this in the movie theater. This is my childhood right here. Seeing like basically all the elements of every game that's based in Mario. I don't think they did Mario Party though. They didn't. I don't think I've seen like Mario Party reference. But did Mario Kart, all the other movies, like all the other games.
Dude, why you gotta spoil it, man? I haven't seen this damn movie yet. What the
It
hell?
hasn't been a month.
I know. I still need to watch it
Well,
as
I said
well.
reference,
It's on
but
my-
I don't say story. I just said they reference.
I fell asleep
Oh,
on it.
still, man. Oh, yo.
Hey, I kind of
Calvin,
did
for real?
too. I kind of
No, I was exhausted. I have a bad habit. Like now, I'd be tired. Like last night, I wouldn't pop the 5 hour before I was like, I'm not missing this one. But
Yeah,
I was
I'm not
exhausted.
the only one. I'm not the only one, guys. All right. So
You work a
fall
9
off
to
sometimes,
5.
too.
You
I
don't,
fall
you don't be putting in hours like I do.
How you
No
know
one
that?
does.
Oh.
Dang.
Shit.
Hey, he's in
First of all, no one
Tijuana
does, Calvin.
Until 6 a.m.
Mario, it's funny though, in terms of like falling asleep during movies, I used to hate when my dad would do it, right? Because his ass would be snoring while we're trying to watch something.
Yeah,
And then now it happens to me too. So you either
Those are the
die
best
the
of
hero
us,
or
man.
live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
No doubt.
So PRock, what's the next movie you're gonna go see in theaters? Do you know?
I don't know honestly.
So
There's nothing really. I'm not
Miguel
a
said
Fast and Furious.
Blue
The Fast and
Beetle.
Furious
Blue
Law for
Beetle,
me,
yeah,
wow.
man.
Me?
You're saying
Yeah, Blue
last-
Beetle. Blue Beetle is good. I
looks
probably
good.
watched. Oh,
Hey,
The
did
Flash.
you-
The Flash. I want to go watch The Flash.
Oh, that's right, huh? That's right.
Yeah, that's coming out soon. I want to go
Yo,
watch that.
so
We're saving
hold
up
on.
these
Did we ask Rob? Are we saving
No.
the best for last?
He jumped.
Well, I mean, I
he
was-
jumped.
No, his camera was off. I had to skip him, so I'm coming back to
certain
him.
movies I'll say for like a lot of the MCU stuff nowadays I'll say for like Disney Plus
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But certain things I'll say for Disney Plus. But if I really want to watch it, I'll find a way to make it out there.
Yeah, that's a
Nah,
tough
nah,
part. is
Jose. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Jose, I haven't finished it yet, man. Probably won't.
You got to finish it. You got to finish it. But no, they're coming out so fast on streaming. So like Mario Brothers, I wanted to go see in the theaters. We just have been so busy. And before I look, I'm like, oh shit, it's already out on streaming. Like,
Have you seen
there's
how
no
much it
point in-
is to rent it?
30.
I mean, but you know,
$20
there's
to
other
rent,
ways to get
$30
it
to
for free. You know, so it's like for
Oh,
free or
wow, like
yeah,
that, huh?
come on. I do have to
know,
call
yeah, like
myself
that.
out. So so I go to the IMAX over here, which is a real IMAX. It's like one of the
Oh,
true
shit.
ones. And so I've been buying. I'm like part of whatever special club they have, and I've been buying the ticket that I thought was like the discounted ticket this entire time. And I've seen for years have been using this exact like price. I think it's like $14. Last time I go, the guy's like, "Hey, you know this is a kids ticket, right?" And I was like, "What do you mean?"
Fuck?
He's like, "It says C, and then it says senior citizen, but it doesn't. It just has letters." And so I didn't know. I just like have been buying this. I was like, "Bro, I've literally been buying this same ticket for years." And the guy I was just like, "Okay, well, what am I gonna do about it?" So. So I've been buying children's tickets this whole time. So sometimes you make
saving
your own
money.
discounts.
Wow.
That's right.
amazing.
For years. So the guy was like all pissy about it, but I was like, how am I going to know? It's like all like encrypted over here. So if it said child, I would have known. Anyways.
Where's the system, bro?
I
There
love how
you go.
people at jobs like that act like the money's coming out of their pocket. It
Yeah,
don't
I'm like,
affect
bro.
you.
Yeah.
Chill.
Who
It
gives a
doesn't affect
fuck?
him anyway.
That's
You take
right.
I want to call
so
security.
serious.
I know. Eddie would be that guy. Get this.
We got a guy trying to get us some money right here. He's trying to get out of pain.
I was like, bro,
This
there's
motherfucker.
you're in this
Where's the
giant
child, sir?
IMAX. There's 5 people in here. Who cares? Like, I'm gonna go buy concessions right now. So, Joao, how about you, man? Are you making it out to the theaters pretty often, or?
I'll go if it's worth for his, or if some movie that my kids really want to see. For example, we went to see this Super Mario on the cinemas. Then I went to see Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and my wife, for whatever reason, she wanted to go to see the Fast and Furious, the new one. Not much that I like. But let me just tell you here one thing about the ChatGPT, how they rewrite the Star Wars sequels. They do the episode 7 Rise of the New Order. The story takes place several years after the events of Return of the Jedi. The galaxy is in a state of relative peace, with the New Republic established as a governing body.
Piss. What was
Luke
that last
Skywalker has become a wise and
Several years.
revered Jedi Master, while Leia Organa leads the New Republic. Then Rey, a
already
young
better.
Force...
It's
I
already.
said it's
better,
already
he's like-
better.
Okay, so Rey appears, Rey and everything, and Finn, but they completely delete Kylo. Kylo Ren is not here.
Whoa.
then the episode 8 is the balance of the Force, that Luke agrees to train Rey, realizing her power and the importance of restoring balance to the Force. And episode 9 is the Galactic Rebirth. I really like the script right here, really.
Galactic Rebirth, that goes hard. I like that
copied
name a lot. I
He
killed the
can
vibe
write
with
a
that
lot of
comment, I guess.
things. I asked him to write a new movie for Back to the Future, and I loved it.
Oh no, you didn't. Really? You had to
Don't know
take
what
it there.
goes in his mind.
Wow.
Michael J said no more of those. All right, he said don't do them. All right, so He with Big Boobs is saying I'm seeing Purple Rain on June 7th and Enter the Dragon on May 28th. Yeah, summer
Damn,
movie season is upon us.
Yeah, 1983.
Payton 23 is saying next movie I'll probably go see is Across the Spider-Verse. Yeah, that's one that I think is for sure going to have to be seen in theaters. So on that, let's move on to our first thing that we want to talk about here. So this is just a public service announcement. I did mention this on Bargain Bin Bros. These Across the Spider-Verse Jordan 1s drop tomorrow morning. I just checked the Sneakers app. It is 7 Pacific time, so 7 my time. So that'd be, 10 Eastern time. If you want these, I don't know how hard they're going to be to get, but your best bet would be download the Sneakers app, put in all your information, put in your credit card already, and then just hit the button, be up right when it's going to drop. So Calvin, what's your strategy normally to try to get sneakers? What are you doing tomorrow?
Bro, I'm old school. I worked at every damn shoe store from high school through college, so I'm used to breaking into them. If I didn't work at that mall and already knew the access, but most malls are the same. I knew how to get in through back channel doors, and I would just camp out. I'd be at the gate, 2:00 in the morning, camped out, first at the door, make sure my size is in hand. I'm old school with it. This new shit that they do, I hate it because everything you just said is exactly what you need to do. Have all your information ready. Be ready to refresh like 6:55, and they're still the boss is still gonna get it before you anyway. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I'm hoping this is a pretty wide release. Who knows? Maybe they're going to be extra exclusive, but with that shock drop they did, I'm hoping that these are going to be pretty easy to get. So that's going to be everyone's best bet. Let's move on now to some Hot Toys. Only 40 minutes in, and we're just getting to our first Hot Toys. But Mario, I'm going to start with you. Do you have Miles Morales? Do you have any of the Spider-Verse figures, and anything here concerning or look interesting to you?
Yeah, I've got the original Miles, man, and I love that thing, dude. That's like one of my favorite figures in the collection. It was like no doubt probably one of my figures of the year, man. Especially when you slap those Jordan 1s on there, just next level, dude.
So good.
Anything concerning in this photo? No, nothing concerning at all. Except these freaking, what is this? 2099 joints. Oh, why? What? Look at this, dude. This is like those. Someone said, I think it was Cam. Cam mentioned the other night how it reminds them of some of those tall figures that are in the box that are standing loose, so you could just pose them up. It looks just like that. It looks like something you get at Target, bro. I don't understand why that they would break the consistency between the line that's already in fabric suits completely, you don't see
And the
joints or
Miles
anything
suit is
that.
like the best Spider-Man suit there is, yeah, for 1/6.
Oh, absolutely, without a doubt. The current one right now, yeah,
Yeah.
I believe so. That thing articulates like crazy, man. But this right here, I don't know. I'm hoping this is just like an early prototype. Yeah. I thought Funko Mondo were bad. $20.99. I don't get it, bro. I really don't. Hopefully this is just like an early rendition, and they'll listen to the community and actually, make something worthy of this film. I mean, I really want to see this movie, dude, and I'm sure like a lot of us will probably get hype after the movie ends and then want to pick up most of these figures, but I don't know about this one, man. Unless I don't know. I really don't. I don't understand what the hell they're doing, but everything else looks all right. The new Miles design, it looks okay, but I still prefer the original one. Spider-Gwen looks the same. I don't see any differences. I mean, I'm sure there could be subtle ones here and there, but nothing to me actually stands out. So, but yeah, the 2099 is just like I don't know what the hell I'm looking at for real. So,
Yeah, definitely concerning. Anyone else here considering picking up any of these figures? Is it going to depend on whether you like the film or not, or based on the first one, anyone interested in these?
Sorry, question one more time.
You considering picking any of these up at all?
If it's a new Miles, I want a Miles with just a black suit without the hoodie and the sweats and the shoes. So I've been looking to get a second one anyway, but then again, being that it's on sale now, it was on sale yesterday, so I'll probably just grab one. I didn't do it. I've got enough shit I'm trying to close out right now.
Yeah,
but it will. So that's why I wasn't even tripping. But I do want that one. I've already got Gwen. I think she looks great with Miles. I just want a Miles where he's just in a full black suit without all the extra clothing and the J's on. That's it. I love my 99 from the video game in the collection, so I can easily skip this one.
Yeah, that might be the one to have. Honestly, that's one that I've contemplated picking up for quite a while. But I was like, oh, this film's gonna be coming out. Let's see what they do. And yeah, this doesn't seem like it's trending for me to want to pick it up. But anybody else?
If this came with an Oscar Isaac head sculpt, would that change your guys' mind?
Oh yeah, for sure. For me, it would.
No,
Honestly,
I never used that head sculpt, so I want full mask.
So PRock, because go ahead, Eddie.
No, it'd be an animated look though. It wouldn't be Oscar Isaac.
Well, it's still be, yeah, sure, yeah. No, you're right. You're definitely right. But what if they actually limited this, like they did with the Iron Man and the Cap? Make this like only 200 available in the States.
If it's $20. I want to know how much it costs.
Yeah, there's no way.
This is gonna be a $400 figure, dude. All die cut.
Yeah, right.
It better not be no more than 220.
220 is a lot for this shit.
I know
dude.
that. I'm being generous. I'm saying. I'm trying to be generous.
He's gonna be a big boy though. He'll be large.
But still, like, why did they go that? Like, the suits are all like cool suits. Like, even Spider-Gwen, it's not as lenient as Miles, but it's still posable. And then just for them to go this route, well, it just. I wasn't a big fan of the design of the 2099 for this movie, anyways. But maybe when I watch the movie, I'll like him more, or I enjoy it more. He wasn't like in the comics, and they just.
He's too hulking, or what? What do you not like about him?
Yeah, he's like that's the size of Venom. Like when Venom was in the comics, he's the size of Venom basically, and he wasn't that big. He wasn't that big.
Well, I mean, Miles and Gwen aren't that big either, So.
Well, no, but he wasn't nowhere near that big though. When you see him in the cartoon, when he compared to the trailers, when he's compared to the other Spider-Man too, like the Scarlet Spider and everything, he still hulks over them.
Yeah, it's artist interpretation.
But I don't know. Just the joints.
Right, Eddie?
The joints. It just doesn't. I can't see it being like. I agree. I can't see it being above $200. Even the size of it. It's not fabric. It's all plastic. The way it looks is all plastic. So they can't justify it because it's not gonna have a head sculpt, like you guys said. It's just gonna be a mass in plastic.
It doesn't scream Hot Toys, that's for sure.
I'll probably skip this Miles and Spider, because the Spider-Gwen, the only difference is like around the wrist, that she has like the pink around the wrist, and then her shoes are different colors. That's the only difference, really. They don't show it here, but like, yeah. And then, so I don't know, if the Miles comes like a bunch of accessories like the other Miles, maybe I'll get the Miles just to have a different type of accessories. But if this guy looks that way, I'm gonna skip this guy too. Yeah. $29.99.
I hear you. So on the $29.99 though, the only thing that I can think of is, I know that I clowned that Venom when it first was announced. I was like, this looks terrible. It doesn't look like a Hot Toys. And that ended up becoming like a figure that I really like. I think the Carnage is going to be similar. I don't have it in hand yet, but it feels like you can hide the joints enough when you've got the correct lighting, you've got them in a good pose. So I'm going to just hold out just a little bit more, but it is concerning to kind of see that design, because a fabric suit would have been awesome. I think we all would have been in, honestly. Like, if they would have given us something like Miles, I think everyone would have been excited for it. So,
dude, there's a lot of joints to try to hide with this figure, man. I don't know anybody that's going to be able to get away with that. No amount of lining is going to fix that. There's no way. Get that.
1-6 did make a good point. I believe it was Graham earlier that said, being that they're going across several different universes, what if he's a action figure from that universe? That's why.
When I see the movie,
that as far as context, that could work. I still wouldn't purchase it, but it could work.
I gotta see it justified. Like I said, going in, like I didn't like the design, but I gotta see the movie first to have my final decision.
We got 2 weeks, so it's coming.
Damn, right around the corner. Love that so many great films.
if they went this route for posability, they still could. That Miles suit is super posable. They could just put that suit, the fabric they use,
That same kind of material.
put it right over him.
Yeah, it's
Makes
super
no sense.
stretchy,
Joints.
man. It doesn't stick to itself. You know, it doesn't
Yeah.
crease. You know, you can do whatever you want with it, man, with no problems.
Yep.
Seems like a miss, but we shall see. I guess we'll see the movie in 2 weeks, and hopefully Hot Toys will give us a bit more in the coming weeks on that. So
Was Joao interested in this? I mean,
No,
Person
you don't
who
need
draws
to. I
them.
don't need to talk. It's okay.
oh, don't be like that, Papa.
It's
Come
fine.
on.
He already jumped on me in the movies. Now jump on me. I'm not here.
I open it up to anybody to say anything. Joao,
No,
do you have
yeah.
any strong opinions on this?
No, I wait for the movie and then we'll see what Hot Toys will bring up. You are talking about Harry Potter or the Spider-Verse?
Well, I meant the Spider-Man, but let's now go to Harry Potter. So you're obviously getting all the InArt figures. You've kind of said, is that going to continue with this, even though it's like a really young version of Harry Potter?
It's like I told around 6 hours ago. Because we just talk about these
This is a
6
rerun.
hours ago.
See, man, I don't let him speak. He's upset. I let him speak. He's upset. Man, you sound like Gigi right now. My gosh.
No,
Oh,
it's
wow.
like first, the hairy eyes are wrong. They are blue. They are not brown. Second, depends on the price. It's like I think because you have a good point yesterday. You said it's a smaller figure, and it's true. So smaller figure, less material, but they can justify saying it's harder to make. Let's see what they are going to do about this. But I'm expecting. We were talking about 280, something like that, right? That would be a good price for this. Depends on the accessories that it comes with. And yeah, I just really love the. Nothing impressed me much. I like the rooted, the likeness seems good, but the all really looks very good. Really looks really good, very good. And yeah, I want to get it. Supposedly they are going to do Ronnie and Hermione too. So yeah, let's go.
Who was the last character?
That was heroin.
Ronnie and Hermione or Hermione. I don't know.
Hermione.
Aragon? What?
There we go.
Hermione. Sorry.
Casual. No, that it will be
Armani.
really cool to see all three of them. So I'm gonna
Already
skip
said it's
over
time for
Calvin.
Brenda to take a drink, man.
That's
I
right.
definitely agree.
I'm gonna skip over Calvin because he hasn't really seen all the films yet. We got to get him to see all the.
Oh my
all the
god, another
movies, so-
movie. God
I know.
dang, Calvin.
Did-
First Lord of the
did-
Rings, now this.
Didn't we just have this conversation like 6 hours ago?
That's
No,
what
I
I'm saying,
wasn't in
man.
that. I wasn't in that stream. I wasn't in that
Let me
stream.
ask you
so
one
yeah.
thing,
So
Calvin.
Maybe you guys
Where,
did.
where
I
were
didn't.
you that year? Because Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings was just like a month apart when they screened.
know.
Where were
Okay,
you?
like I said,
Yeah.
I saw the first one of Lord of the Rings. I believe I saw that in theaters. The second one just never got around to it. I think I was at my boy's house, and I think I saw the end of the third one. It was just something I never got into. As far as Harry Potter, again, I was working at the theaters, so I'm sure I saw the first 2 or 3, and then kind of just fell off after that. You know, I'm sorry. I had girls coming up. You know what I'm saying? In my mid-20s, I wasn't watching Harry Potter. My bad.
So
you know
did
what
I
I'm saying?
too. But,
LoKey was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So
I had Harry Potter playing in
He
the
was messing
background.
with his
Fist?
own.
What
I'm
was
Harry
that?
Potter
saying,
wasn't
P-Rock.
Harry Potter,
I'm
you
saying,
know,
man, it's a good way
dropping
to
the hammer.
invite girls over.
Yeah, the girls get bored and they want to start. They start like
Harry Potter
wanna
and chill?
cuddle. And
They
then
don't
when
get
they're
bored.
They're
They don't get
watching
bored
something
over there.
else. They're watching something else. Don't worry about it.
That's right.
Oh dang!
You tell them
But
to
no,
play with your
um,
wand. It works perfectly. Go ahead, Calvin.
Jesus.
Those ones are two
Celsius.
things. It's about girth. Those ones in Harry
Dang.
Potter are two things. It's about girth. Anyway, but no. Oh, you finally got it.
No.
But no, I just never got into Harry Potter like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I will tell y'all this: Orlando, Florida, Universal, that train ride was the shit. I want to go on that again.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And then who was it I heard talking about it the other day about the so they have the train that as if you're actually at the station, but you have to buy tickets for both parks, but it will take you from one park into another. So there was that one, and there was the roller coaster ride.
But don't
that was
forget
like
that the
on
train when you're in the
motorcycle.
train, you actually in the window you actually see
The
like,
window,
stuff in
you're
the
seeing
window,
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was dope. Like I said, going to Harry Potter Land, that was fire. So it was not like I haven't wanted to watch movies, but come on, there's so much shit I can consume right now. it's on the back of the list. Sorry. And then I got people like PRock having watching 5-hour fucking movies that take me a week to get through.
Dude, he
So,
needs to
yeah,
watch
man.
Boys in the Hood before he watches Harry Potter.
He's
Man,
watched
yeah,
Boys
give
in the
me-
Hood.
Give me, come on, man! Don't you disrespect me like
I'm about to
that.
say that. I'm about to say that's impossible. Just don't.
There ain't one hood
Why-
movie I
why
haven't
would that-
seen. Stop
I
it.
was gonna say, yeah, PRock. Why would that be impossible for Calvin not to watch that movie?
No,
Why would you
because
think
like he just said, like
No,
that
no,
it
no,
pulls
no,
off
no,
that.
I'm
No, because I watched Boys. I watched it too
Okay, but why are you surprised if Calvin hasn't?
because the way he explained his early times, that was like the hood life. He kind of had like the hood life, and then people who had the hood life had to watch that movie.
Wow.
You said I had a good life.
You felt like it sounded like you had the hood life. What you were saying with the girl when you were younger in the 20s and stuff. Hey,
Calvin grew up in the middle class. How dare you?
So I
I
couldn't
think
have
you
money
said
and not the
good
girls
life,
down?
not hood life.
so did
Yeah,
you?
he said he had a good
So
life.
then, correct
said he
me.
had a good life.
Did you have a hood life or a good life?
He had a good
one?
life in the hood. That's what
Which
he
one
had.
did you have? The hood life or the
Oh,
good
man.
life?
Oh, I went to private school. What are you talking about?
God damn, oh, yeah, damn, you preppy. I didn't know about that. You probably
Yeah.
like,
No private schools
thumb
in
up
the
and
hood,
everything
P-Rock.
like
Come on,
this.
man.
All
I'm
the time.
educated. Come on, man.
Like this.
So there's a question: is Hedwig rooted? I don't think we have all the information just yet. So this is just a teaser. On the 23rd of this month, they're going to do the wider release. We'll know
What's
the
a
price
Hedwig?
point. We'll know the specs.
He looks flopped, and that's how Cosmo should have been. You should have been able to feel like you could actually feel the fur on Cosmo.
Yeah, both Cosmo
These look,
and
these
Rocket.
look like real These look like real feathers on here.
Yeah, it does. It does look great. If it's sculpted, it's like a crazy amount of lighting or sculpting. Ben Thomas, what up, boys? Hey, Ben, thank you for being in here.
You guys,
Yeah, he was.
remind me to show PRock what the movie posters I have on my loft. Seeing how Boys in the Hood is one of them on the wall. Talking about I ain't seen.
I never said that. That was Marco that said that.
P-Rock,
I
he's
was
based-
like, well, you never seen it?
One of the characters is actually based on Calvin. That's why he's got that.
Oh.
Bob Dylan. P-Rock pulled out his wand and did a Leviosa on them
Cuba
panties.
Gooding
Wow.
right there.
Cuba
That was-
Gooding, that's right.
Come on now, this is the second time I've been disrespected with Boys in the Hood this week. I had
And
Agent,
they both
I
from
had-
Marco, man. It was,
no, I had
like,
Agent Silver Fox, the Scotsman, had the nerve to tell me he was Trey and I was Doughboy.
God damn.
that makes no sense.
I was like, how's that work? But okay,
Who was Ricky?
It works.
I don't know, but Ricky was
Harry Potter. Yeah,
I
Harry
don't know.
Potter.
He need to zig when he zagged. I don't know.
Dang.
So P-Rock, you didn't say, are you considering this one at all?
Oh hell
obviously
yeah!
it's
I'm
really
getting
cool,
this. I picked up the Volt. I got Voldemort right there from Star Ace. It's probably the
How
best
is that
one.
one? Is
It's
he
probably
like
the best one
accessible? Or?
Star Ace did. Yeah, he's cool.
You
like
collect
he
Star
poses
Ace?
good.
Yeah, who the fuck?
Isn't it Star Ace?
Look at fucking draw. That's funny.
What happened?
No, it's
I
good.
think I got a picture. Hold on.
He's like, that's the one
There's
guy keeping Star
nothing-
Ace alive still. He's the only one buying
Oh
this
me?
shit.
No.
And
I almost bought the whole
killed
line.
it.
So I got 3 Harry Potters from figures from Star Ace. 'Cause I wanted. They were like, it's hard for me because like Lord of the Rings, Asimus. They're
What's up,
they're
dude?
the only ones that really do it. So it's like I gotta get what I gotta get what I like. So once I heard that InArt was gonna do this, I was
Cheers to you
excited.
for collecting Star Ace.
It's a nice. It's a nice
Was
Merlot.
that a
you
drink?
got
Is that a drink, Joao? There we go, Joao. Joao's gonna be even better right now. He's gonna
Can I
transfer.
get a solo real quick?
Of course. Even though that's not what Braden asked for, but we got you.
Well, I know you don't give a damn what Braden just asked for. So what's that right there?
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
Why
is
you
what
say
I see.
P-Rock? It wasn't me. It was Marco who said it. Marco's the one who said you didn't watch. I was like, well, you didn't watch it?
No, but just
Yeah,
because you have a poster doesn't mean that you watch it.
Yeah.
Look, I ain't one of them fake motherfuckers, right? If
That
there's
might
a
not even be your room,
representation
yo. That's
on
not
my-
even that might not even be in your poster.
Do I need to take the camera in there?
Yeah, dude.
Calvin,
Come on.
where's the
Listen,
Where's the
1,
Menace to
2,
Society
3.
poster at, bro?
3 of my men on my panel right now have been to my house. Do I not have a movie room with all my posters?
You do. It's
Yeah, man.
legit. I will say,
No.
don't move the camera though. I'm afraid of what we
Yeah,
may
don't
see
move
if
the
you move the camera.
You're fine.
That's only if I can
Joao
see
got-
it.
Joao got some kind
That's only if I
Joao
can
got-
see
Joao,
it.
what you got?
Joao, have you seen this movie?
This week. Never.
No,
You never seen it?
he's only read the ChatGPT version. That's it.
Never see this movie. And
That's a sick-
I never see Back to the Future. Maybe next year.
of. Maybe next.
So really quick, I do want to read this comment from Braden. Lakers are down 0-2. I don't have the patience for this shit. Let Breda or Calvin talk again. The rest Just shush. All right. We have that's what
Lakers
that's what
will
the
win
people
tomorrow.
want.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
shit.
I mean, I'm in LeBron still there. He needs to, until he leaves. I can't fully.
Same PRock. Yep.
I can't.
On to
Yeah.
the next subject. Next subject.
I've been hearing a lot of that, but I will say,
No,
the series doesn't start until someone wins on someone else's home court. So
court, yeah.
still a series. Anthony saying Star Ace, you might be their only customer. That is
I
amazing.
might have been.
Blame
I got
P-Rock.
Voldemort and I forget the name of the teacher, the one with that wears like the big witch hat.
Snape.
No, not
Dumbledore?
Snape.
The lady,
It starts with an M. I can never pronounce her name right.
McGonagall.
Mama?
Yeah,
Moff
I
Gideon.
got
Oh,
those two. But she
McGonagall.
can't. Her
Moff-
accessories. Her accessories are crazy. Like the desk and everything she comes with. I was like, all right. So I know in art, if they
Mantis.
do make her, they probably make a better version, but they won't have the same accessories.
P-Rock,
And then-
is the Voldemort like close by where you could grab him and show him? Or
yeah,
is he?
yeah. Hold on.
I would love to see that because I've actually never seen that one.
Star Race did some good stuff before. It was never it was not.
Okay, let me
it
solo
was
it.
not
Oh,
always
actually,
a piece
this-
of crap.
This looks really fucking good. Damn.
At 240p looks amazing.
Yeah, right.
240. Even 720. It's 720, man. But it has like a lot of wire. Like the robe has a lot of wire
Yeah.
on it. He can pose real good.
It's like all you need.
I figure in art, if they make him, there's no rooted hair, so it'll be cheap. He'll be the cheapest one to get from InArt. So I was like, I'll get him. He's probably the best looking one from Star Ace.
Yeah, like better paint application and seamless forearms. Is like
Now it's
all
better.
you
Now
need.
it's better. Zoom to his sculpt. Zoom. No. Focus on the sculpt.
No.
No.
That's pretty good right there.
No.
Looks like Will Foxification, bro.
How dare you? Jesus. That's my friend, all right? You're banned. You're banned.
Hey,
Oh
Will's
my
my
God.
friend too.
I know. He's gonna sock you right in the face when he comes down for San Diego Comic-Con. That's P-Rock. That looks
I don't
amazing,
see it.
honestly.
Yeah, but I'm definitely getting this line, man. Once I heard InArt, I heard rumors it was either gonna be InArt Hot Toys. I was happy either route. I was kind of hoping
InArt Hot Toys?
InArt or Hot Toys were gonna pick up the line.
Because
I was
Hot
kinda
Toys
hoping Hot Toys
teased
would be a little
something
bit
about
cheaper,
Harry
but-
Potter, but was for the Cos Baby line.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
But I agree, price wise, he shouldn't be that much because that's not that much rooted hair, and the height wise too. Like he shouldn't. Usually, the smaller figures are cheaper compared to the one because he's not truly. Like, yeah, he's a 1/6 scale figure, but he's not 12 inches tall, so it's like less plastic and everything. So it shouldn't be as much.
Yeah, it could be a really cool line. Honestly, I'm kind of holding out for. I think at this point an older version of him, but I got to see what accessories he comes with. So Mario, you've seen all the films, yeah?
No, I'm with Calvin. I haven't seen it. No, you know what? I did. I started
I'm about to say,
watching
you
them.
can't
I
spoil
think I
it.
got.
You can spoil this.
I think I got to like the 5th one and stopped giving a shit and just never really
Dang.
watched them again. I don't know. These movies aren't for me, dude. I tried.
Now the
Okay.
cold part is I know with Baltimore in the last 2 movies are supposed to be dope. So I really do want to see the final battles.
Yeah, the last 2 are good.
But I feel like I'm doing myself a disservice, and I really don't want to go all the way back to, number 4 and then have to catch all the way up. So
4 is when it
Just
actually
watch a
starts getting good,
recap, no?
Calvin. I'm gonna lie. The first 2
yeah, I
are
probably could look
slow.
into a recap.
Even the first movie, I think that I still to this day I still fall asleep like to a certain point. But like it starts getting better at I think the 4th one. I think that's the Order of the Phoenix, if I remember correctly.
It's just like
Prisoner
Clone
of
Wars. You've
Azkaban.
only got to sit through,
Oh,
6
Prisoner-
hours
which one's
worth of
Phoenix?
films
Is it
before
the
it gets
5th one or
good.
the 3rd one.
Order of Phoenix is 5, I think.
All right. So Prisoner of Azkaban. All right. So that's a good one. But I think Order of Phoenix is when the new directors take charge and they actually do like the whole new wand stuff.
What
more
what
action.
one is Goblet of Fire? Is that
3.
That's the 3. Yeah, it's the
3.
3.
Oh,
The
okay?
3rd one.
I think that's when it starts really picking up.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
Yeah.
that's maybe my
Get
favorite
older.
one.
Can,
Gets a
can
little
we
more
highlight
Watch it now,
Bob
man. I don't have to
Dylan's-
watch it
can we
tonight,
highlight
man.
Bob
Woo.
Dylan's question?
Oh, let me see. Let me look at it. Has Mario ever finished a film series or
No,
even
man.
a movie
And then
for
we
that?
talk about it. He's about spoilers. Spoilers.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no,
dude,
no,
what
no,
are these
no. Calvin,
spoilers?
Calvin,
This is a 20-year-old
Calvin,
movie.
Calvin, go back in your room and let me see all those movie posters you've got, and I'll tell you which ones that I've seen. It's probably all of them.
No, I'm sure those are all classics.
Equan
right?
said Mario
Yeah.
saw all the movies, but he was asleep. Damn, shots fired.
And yet, Bobby D, yes, all 3 films, bro. I was there. Yes, I did see all 3 Back to the Future movies, unlike someone else on this panel here.
Ben Thomas said the Goblin Goblin the Fire. Is that how I said it? Well, if I did, apologies. The Goblet of Fire. Oh, man. So Anthony's saying, actually agree with Mario on something, LWO. Can't watch the damn Clone Wars. Wow, yeah.
That's hypocrisy. That's blasphemy.
Well, he's a Star Trek fan, dude. So this is opinion really matters. I mean,
That makes
so
sense.
He
you
should
gotta
be able to
consider
watch it because
that.
that's
You gotta
slower
take his
stuff.
opinion with a
It's
grain of
even
salt when it
slower.
comes to Star Wars.
Goblet of
And
Fire
even-
is 4?
Evangelium is saying the Goblin of Fire is 4th.
The first
Goblet
one
of
was
Fire.
Prisoner of
what's the first
Azkaban
one?
is 3 then.
First-
Sorcerer's Stone is the first one.
And the Secret Chamber is the second one, right?
Yeah.
So
I
the
guess
third one's
Azkaban is 3. And then
Alright.
Goblet of
Goblin
Fire is
4.
4.
Yeah,
See, that's what I'm saying. So I knew the fire, Order of Phoenix, fire. I knew the fourth one was
Archdevan.
like starts getting better. I guess
Braden is saying let Breda talk. So it was just the rest of us,
What do you want me to say?
router.
Just solo him, dude. This let Big Brother take over.
Yeah, I can go
Big
take a
Brother
smoke
Breda.
break real quick.
Okay.
Salud.
What's
What's
the
the- Yeah.
what's the wine you're drinking right now? You don't have to say the brand, but what's the
This,
what's
yeah,
the
you do.
of course, I will say the brand is mine. Is Millennium 2018 from Douro, Portugal. Do you want me to say the grape names?
Please
Yeah.
do, yes. And I want to know
Touriga
the notes.
Nacional, Cabernet Sauvignon in Touriga Franca, aged in oak barrels for 12 months, and
Can
that's
we put it back
about
on
it.
full screen, please?
What kind
Is
of barrels
that,
again? I'm sorry. Was that you said oak?
Is that
Oak
Okay.
barrels.
newer French oak?
There we go.
Can we see the legs, please? Not
The
your legs,
legs.
but the legs.
Look
the
at
legs
this
on the
guy.
wine, please.
Look at Mark.
The
I
leg.
know it's only
I wanna see some-
720p.
I want to see some
but,
thighs. Give me the legs.
There you go.
Oh, he's not a
Oh,
real.
that's good stuff. I see it right there, sticking to the glass. My God, I could smell it from here.
What the hell
It's
are
like
you guys
we're
talking
wine
about?
tasting.
Marco's trying to
Breda.
get points. He's trying to show off.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Not
what
at
the,
all.
the legs?
Braden is
I
saying
suppose you want to
that's
see my legs.
a $10,000
Show you
bottle
my
of wine. Yeah.
Show
No
you
doubt
my
about
cock.
it. Show me. Hey, listen. I still have that on cue.
Would you show us?
Let's see.
I can show you the Batmobile. It's not.
Oh, the Batmobile.
He wants to see
Yeah.
your
Yeah,
four
yeah,
inches.
yeah, that's it.
What is your 4 inches?
we're gonna
Whoa, you want to see my cock?
How did I miss that fucking episode?
You've never seen this?
No.
Might be my favorite LWO
Oh, you wanted
moment
to see
of
my
all time.
cock? Wait, he's like,
talking about
oh,
his-
you wanted to see my cock?
He's talking about his rooster. He didn't mean his.
Oh, you want to see my friend?
Yeah, y'all fake me out. I'm like, oh shit, Dre's here, and I'm like, oh,
I know, I did that to me up too real quick too.
We all got excited.
We have a super chef.
Tremble Death is saying, and why my comment popped up during that? Yeah,
I know, yeah. We got
it's part of
super
legend
chat.
now. We got a
$5
super chat
California
in the
dollars.
house. $5
California.
Canadian dollars
Silly man.
from the Ben Thomas Show. 56 here. Hit that like, friends. Ben, thank you so much.
That's pesos, fool.
That's Ben, really appreciate that,
No, I
brother.
just can't.
And,
I was like, see, California.
oh man. And Ben, if you're free, jump on in, bro. Would love to have you in here.
Oh
So,
my god.
Over.
And Mafia saying, "Damn, when was that me?" Oh, yeah.
Was that me?
He was.
He was in
Yeah,
his
you were
doing
there.
that as well. So let's. Anyone else have any thoughts on this Harry Potter? Eddie, did you say anything about these?
I was so I wasn't really. I didn't care about this because I've seen all the Harry Potter movies. They're really good. They are like my generation. Like I was really young when these came out. So like this was big for my generation. But like I wasn't excited about it. And then when I seen that they did the first movie, I kind of am interested now. So I don't know. Depending on price, you know what it comes with, I guess, or if they do. I would only need Ron, Hermione, and Harry, I think, and I'd be cool. And I actually prefer that they're the younger ones. I don't know, like,
This is from the first movie, so they're gonna start from the first
Yeah.
movie.
yeah, I prefer that they're the first ones. I know people
Why do you say
wanted older, because
Yeah,
I
why
think
do you
those
say
are
that?
more nostalgic for me
Yeah,
than the newer
same here.
ones.
Just
Like-
nostalgic, right?
So, yeah, I don't. So I might get these.
Maybe.
What's up with the Breaking Bad? Like I know the element thing, the AG. What's up with that?
So I think those are the different like classifications of figures they have. Joao, do you have any insight into that? Because I know the Joker came and it was like the Platinum series, right? So they're all elements.
Yeah.
And
This is silver.
So there you go. So maybe there's a different.
Look at the gloves.
Different tier.
The gloves look like they have material on them. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
he's
actually.
definitely going to come with the broom. He's going to come with the broom and then maybe like the hat
he
that
needs to
picks
have
the
Nimbus.
houses.
I don't
The
know
more
why,
I
but
look
have
at
the
Hedwig,
feeling
though.
that- I have the feeling that when they took this photo, this was not a complete figure yet.
No, I don't think it's still
No.
prototype.
This is only a body underneath. It doesn't have anything more.
Wow.
Are they gonna be
Wow.
able to do the scar? Well, I guess the sculpt is like actual sculpted. That's not Fison, so.
Batman.
Yeah,
boots.
so it should be a scar there. Yeah, it should be a scar.
Batman's boots.
Especially if it's rooted, you can move the hair out the way.
The more I look at Hedwig, though, I don't think it's rooted or flocked. I think it's sculpted, but it's just a really good sculpt. Like if you look kind of towards the tail, it just all looks very sculpted. So.
Ronnie,
Bob Dylan is saying Breaking Bad, aka
I
the
know.
periodic table.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. So let's move on from this guy and let's talk next about this War Machine. Anyone interested at all in this? This is one that never excites me. But
hell
anyone
yeah.
have any?
Dude,
Okay, so
hell
tell-
yeah, man.
tell me, Mario.
Refill.
I mean, look, I'm still trying to recover from freaking PRock, dude. That California
We all want to hear a guy that have hundreds of Star Wars in his back talking about the War Machine.
Hey, man, I had all the War Machines at one time. I sold a couple of them, but dude, this is a badass looking character, man. I mean, he's he's heavy duty with all the weaponry. It's just the aesthetics alone that sell it on me. The comic aesthetic is a little, I don't know. The Iron Man one for me personally, it's not. It's weird seeing an Iron Man figure with abs and shit like that, right? But I understand that's the comic aesthetic, but the War Machine just does it for me, man. I just seeing all that heavy weaponry, it's badass, just plain and simple. I'm a big fan of War Machine in the MCU, man. I still got a few of those figures as well. And I do want to pick this up somehow. I understand it's like waitlisted or whatever.
These
but
die-cast.
yeah, I believe so. I would definitely think so, man. It is die-cast, joie. But yeah, that was an incredible looking piece, dude. So yeah, I am definitely interested in it.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. Anyone else considering picking this one up at all? Anyone else collecting Marvel and considering this? Okay, not a lot of love. So Mario, you may be alone. I think PRock
I'm
seemed
fine.
like
Hey, I'm fine with that. What the hell's on PRock's avatar right now? What the hell is that? Can we solo him?
I think it's Star Wars, yeah.
Oh my
Oh
god!
god, it's not Star
Never
Wars.
mind. Take it down. Take it down. Take it down. Take it down.
It's
P-Rock
cursed.
as a
It's
child.
a cursed image.
Fuck this.
Put that backstage, please. I'm having nightmares tonight.
First of all, so we've got a $1.99 super chat from Anthony, 6 Scale Mafia. Really appreciate that. Been putting out some really great streams always. The Goblin of Fire, starring Jeremy Benthal. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Really appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat and thank you for joining in here. And hey, if you want to jump in at all, I know you're probably chilling, but please jump on in. Let's see. So let's move on to the next one then. If no one else has got any love for this one, I will say that some of these blogger photos looked a little bit cooler than I anticipated. Like this back shot, yeah, looks pretty dope. Like he is very geared up, like you said, Mario. So not for everyone, but it's a cool addition. A little bit skinny for my book, but my God, there's a lot of photos. Let's just get past this. Let's get to this one here. So was anyone on the fence at all when they put this up? I know I was like, okay, I don't think I need to collect the whole line. I'll do some one-offs here. I passed on the Groot. Now that I've seen the Rocket, now that I've seen the Star-Lord, I decided to get both of those. I'm kind of on a slippery slope right now, but Eddie, you enjoyed the film, yeah? Are you considering getting kind of the whole line, a few of them?
I don't know. I want the whole Guardians team, but it's no secret that I sold some shit back in the day, So I used to have Star-Lord from Guardians 2. I used to have Groot and Rocket from the first movie. I think that's all I ever had, but I'd rather have those than these. Even though the new Star-Lord head sculpt looks really good, that tempts me to get this. And I like that he comes with the Zune. Is that a Zune or is it an iPod?
It is the Zoom.
Oh, it's a
yeah.
Zoom, man.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. I like that accessory, and the head sculpt looks so good. And I do like the suit look. I just prefer his, his trench coat and everything look like. That's cooler to me, but it looks cool, and it looks like they're gonna finish all of them. So like, I'm pretty sure we'll see Nebula soon. And the only thing that I'm worried about is Drax's body, like, because in this picture Star-Lord looks bigger. Like, I'm hoping they'll give Drax a new body, but
Yeah, not looking as hot. Yeah.
But yeah, they look cool, dude. And I like Cosmo. Like, I don't care that he's not material. I think Cosmo looks cool. That accessory made me want to get Rocket too. So we'll see. I'm not really pre-ordering anything, but I'm interested.
Okay, like to hear it. Out of retirement for the streaming game and 1/6, so he's back in, baby. Joao, I think you've said you're getting all of these, yeah?
Yeah, it's a nice team to finish, and it's not a huge one. And yeah, it's a rep for Guardians of the Galaxy, and I like this head sculpt. I know many people is criticizing it, but I really like.
People
At
were
least
really
it's different
criticizing the
from what-
sculpt?
Yeah,
Yeah.
people don't like this?
What? I had not
Really?
seen that.
Yeah, I didn't know.
You have
that
not
either.
seen that?
No, I hadn't
Yeah,
seen
Ant didn't like it. So when he gets on here, you can grill him about that.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. All right,
Andrew
yeah,
doesn't
I'd
like
like to
it.
hear that perspective, because yeah, to me
Yeah,
it's
man.
spot on, but
Yeah, that's
I think
fair.
that's the
Yeah.
funny thing about these is some people see it lifelike, some people see the representation not at all. So, okay, so Joao, are you concerned at all? So you've locked in a pre-order for this one, yeah?
Not yet. I told you before. Not yet. I will probably pre-order today. Let's see. Hey Ben.
What a
boys.
tough nut.
BT.
What up, Ben?
How's it going?
What's going on, man?
I had to
Thanks for
defend.
joining
I had to defend that Jeremy Benthal comment. I don't know.
Oh, shit.
That's a deep cut.
Oh, come on, man.
I like that. I'm just kidding.
That's all love. Come on, dude.
100%. I'm just kidding. Good to see you guys.
Hey,
It's a
great
bit
to see you,
full,
bro.
good full panel tonight. I've got my rum and cokes, so
Hell yeah.
Dude,
I'm already halfway there,
Those Joker
so.
colors behind you, man.
On that note, I'm going to get me a drink. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Do it, Kelvin. You gotta.
got
Love
it.
to see
Keep
it.
it spicy.
So Ben, I'm gonna kick it over to you. What do you think about this Star-Lord? One you're considering at all?
I like it. I think it's a funny expression if you want to have it with the dual wielding pistols. Like, if you want to have him in any kind of action pose, he looks very just chill and easygoing and kind of at zen. He's a little cheeky maybe. I like this pose for him better. The kind of the dancing pose, or maybe checking out Gamora,
Who did
something
that
along those
pose?
lines. But it's cool. I like that. But I'm not going to get this figure, though. I haven't got any of the Guardians in the past, and for Canadian dollars, it's like a $2,500 investment for me for the whole team. So if I start down that road now, it's too slippery. There's so many other figures I feel like I want. So not at this point for me.
Awesome. And Christian Detour Collections is saying, "Hey, it's the California Dollar Man."
Dude, Christian, don't start,
man.
man.
Renz is saying, "Needs more fuller stash and patchy beard, but looks great overall."
California dollars, not Canadian.
I agree with that.
California.
Whoa, who the hell said that? Whoa!
Piro.
Whoa! Did you see that?
Hey.
Did you see that?
No,
Did you see
didn't
that?
see that. Finally, I got to see PRock.
No glasses, no hat. Dude.
And he ran away immediately. Whoa, I'm on camera. Whoa, what's this?
Marco,
was
go
Jose.
to the next picture.
Next picture, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
This one right here with Nebula, yeah.
What
Yeah,
kind
those
of?
dogs are going off.
Who did this?
I
pose,
know.
Bro? He's got the legs spread wide open. Like, come and get it. God.
All right?
Like, come and get it.
That's how Eddie interprets that, huh?
What the fuck
Eddie,
is
come
this?
and get it. Come and get it, Eddie.
Do you think they will reuse the Nebula sculpt?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, did anything change, or was it just her arm? I guess I
They
didn't
give her
pay
eyebrows
attention.
in the movie.
No, but
Oh, really?
from what I'm
Eyebrows.
seeing
Yeah.
here,
Dang.
her arm is exactly the same of the Endgame one.
Yeah. No, I'm sure. I'm sure they
probably
would
change it,
repurpose
though.
Why wouldn't they?
Because in the preview picture, Star-Lord had the same head sculpt, and they changed it. So
Yeah. What's up, man?
I did not
What's
notice
up?
the
I didn't
eyebrows.
interrupt.
Not gonna lie, did not
I didn't notice
that.
the eyebrows either. I didn't notice it.
Yeah.
And I've seen it
she
twice.
eyebrows. You
How the
look
fuck
like a
did you
chola,
notice
dude.
that, Mario?
You look
Mafia,
like a
what's going
chola,
on,
dude,
buddy?
She
that's
had
why.
Nike eyebrows.
What's up, man?
Straight up.
Dang.
Your Goblin of Fire comment made me
Why
laugh.
you guys call him Mafia? He's
I
Anthony.
know, I'm just fucking with you guys. I thought it
And
was
the
good, man.
LWO is Antonio.
Antonio.
Oh, yeah, I'm
that's
Antonio
right.
tonight. That's right.
Antonio drinking his
Antonio.
cerveza. Antonio, tell us why you don't like this sculpt. I think
Nah,
it's been, like,
Joel's
pretty
just spreading
universally.
fake news, bro.
It's Mario, not me.
Nah,
said
but
you don't like
because
it.
you were on the show the other day. You're like, yeah, Anthony don't like this shit. I was like, what the?
You said that. Did you?
No,
did
what-
or did
You said
not?
that. I have proof also.
See, this
Yeah,
is
I know,
classic
I know.
Russian
Yeah, I
behavior
know.
right here.
Listen.
Getting in, destabilizing the community.
No, what I said what I said. Look, motherfuckers, man. Look, all right. So I haven't seen the movie, right? So when I first saw this shit, I was like, whoa, what the hell is this? It didn't look like him at all to me, at all, and it still kind of doesn't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's like the '80s perm going on because I haven't seen the movie, right? So that's what threw me off when Hot Toys first dropped this shit. I was like, what the? But then,
He
like, if
lost
I
a
try
lot
to
of
like,
weight too. He got really skinny in this movie.
well, that's what trips me out, right? Because he looks thinner and he looks younger.
Yeah.
Like to me, at least in the sculpt, right? I think the sculpt is actually looks. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta turn down the light again. I forgot. I'm over here with
Yeah, you need the brown- you need the
LWO.
brown-
Oh, damn.
There we
Everyone's
go.
welcome here.
There we go.
Everyone's
There we
welcome.
go. Change the shade a little. No, so like,
Now smile.
but looking at him now, like if I hover, if I cover up the hair and just look at the face, I'm like, oh, okay, that's actually pretty damn good. So I think the hair just threw me off. Yeah, it's the hair. It's the hair.
Yeah, I think I kind of had the same reaction when I saw the first trailer. The hair was kind of off-putting to me, and it's like it doesn't feel necessarily like Star-Lord. So I kind of get that.
I mean,
But you know what?
he's coming back, dude, from like a 5-year hiatus. He sees that the love of his life is someone completely different, dude. So he's like depressed, man. This is like depressed.
So he
Star-Lord,
decided to
so
change
Going
up
through
the
a hard
hair,
time.
rock the
let himself
80s,
go. Yeah, exactly.
All
He
right,
hasn't
I
had a
get it.
haircut forever, dude. You know.
reinvent,
No, but-
reinvigorate.
Yeah, man.
I think it's more like this. Because in the movie, like, the hair is a bit messed up, right? And it's difficult to do it in sculpted hair. So it will always look a bit strange. If
Well,
this
the
was
weird thing
rooted-
is, look, I agree right there with Larry. He does look like he's wearing a wig, and it's weird because ever since they dropped Sylvie and LoKey, right? Because those were kind of like back to back or whatever. That's when I first noticed that Hot Toys really stepped up their sculpted hair game, right? When we saw LoKey and Sylvie drop, I was like, damn, okay, the hair is looking really good. Like, I don't know if they've got new artists doing the sculpted hair, but then again, every artist does not work on every single figure, right? So somebody else who did LoKey and Sylvie, because I bet you those are the same artists that did the hair, may not have done this hair, right? So you start to see, like, when you start seeing those characters, you're like, wow, those hairs look really good. And then I saw this. That's what kind of tripped me out. I was like, whoa, the hair's not selling it for me. But yeah, but he looks good. Yeah, you know what? The price is great, all things
Not
considered.
bad. Yeah.
Right?
I really assumed
265.
this was going to be at least $285 based on how expensive Rocket was, which I'm still not happy about. So it's just like a
Rocket
weird
is
disconnect.
is a double pack.
What did you say the
Yeah,
price was
is
on
it
this?
though? Is it
265,
260?
I think, on Star-Lord.
Oh, there
Oh,
you
shit.
go.
I mean, he's missing his helmet and his rocket boots, so. It's
Yeah.
like,
Well,
you
I
know,
mean, that's
3/4 of
But
a
he
finger
never
at this
used the
point.
helmet in this movie.
Yeah.
Well, here's
know.
the thing you got to
Doesn't make any
factor in,
sense.
though. Like, since they decided, and not Hot Toys, but since Disney decided to go with the a team uniform, right? From a manufacturing standpoint, they're not really spending a lot of money on these, because they're just using mostly the same male or female bodies, and then they've already made the soft goods. So really, it's the sculpt they're working on, and it looks to me like most of this is reused accessories. So at least I feel like 265, yeah, that's a lot, but considering like what everything else is coming out with, at least they weren't like, yo, we're gonna charge even more because we can. You know what I mean? Like they could have dropped them at like 315, and I bet you people would have still would have
sure.
bought. So I appreciate that he's not quite as high as a lot of the other figures.
Yep, for sure. I wonder if he actually did have a wig on in the movie. I don't want to give much away, but
I
like,
don't think so.
well, but like if you see his like real actor looking self, his hairline is quite a bit higher. And his hair
Yeah,
looks a
that's
little thinner. And then in the movie, it was like bushy like this in a lot of ways. Like, I think
But
the
when he
sculpt
mer-
is strange, but it kind of looks like how
when
it
he
did.
made those first 2 movies, he wasn't as big of an actor yet. So I
That's
feel
true.
like maybe he
Got some
he
plugs.
was rich enough to go see like a hair specialist, you know. Like
Yeah.
he takes care of himself now, you know.
I can see it. I can see
Yeah.
it.
Well, yeah. Have you ever watched like, was it Parks and Recs?
Yeah,
you know,
dude, he looks
Totally
way
different.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love
so-
Parks and Rec, though. So good.
yeah, it's a good show.
All-time classic. Calvin, what'd you get to drink, bro?
The beard rocks.
Of course,
Yeah.
orange juice.
So man, this is pineapple. It's not pineapple. Pineapple juice. Orange juice, Crown Peach, and Malibu. And
Dang.
then had a shot of Malibu out of the signature Disney Paris 30th anniversary.
Wow, let's
shot
wait. Let's
glass.
see this. Let's see this shot glass really quick, Calvin.
You know what I'm saying? Straight from Paris, France.
Wow.
Nice.
Awesome, man. Nice flex. Very cool. Well, let's see. So anyone else considering
What's up, man?
getting these Guardians?
What's up, bud? Welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone else go and get the Star Lord at all?
If he gets bargain bin, I'd consider it. But they all have to be bargain for me to
Bargain bin
rock it.
days are over, bro. You should know that by now.
I got my
What's wrong
hopes
with
up.
you?
Well,
No.
Here comes the prophet.
I can have hopes, okay, and dreams. I'm not saying it's a reality.
Sure, I can
So-
have hope
so
to dream
Joao-
on a solo gold toilet, man, but that's not gonna happen.
That's fair.
You know?
Joao had some
Hate to
interesting
see
data
it.
today, though, in terms of figures that are sticking around over there overseas. So yeah, I think so as well. I mean, I've been scared into pre-ordering, but I don't know. There could be some continual market corrections as things go on. I mean, the economy, the U.S. economy may tank in the next few weeks, so if we don't raise that debt ceiling. So you never know.
Oh my god.
You are all afraid and jumping and going crazy about those clone pilots that are low stock, sold out, waitlist full, and here they cannot sell it from anywhere, and
Joao, I'll
they're
take
stock
2.
everywhere.
Thank you very much.
I don't
It's
believe
true.
in that thing of the bargain bins days are over. Every Hot Toys I see is going bargain bin.
This is why I love
Well, you have to
Joao. It gives
understand,
me
Joao,
this
that-
subtle hope.
That was the deal, though, like that we were talking about, I don't know, 6-8 months ago, where it was like the market is really going to, moving forward, is going to be dictated
Yeah.
by
he is
overseas because of what you just said. Because I mean, at least I know that, like, all the stuff over there is just sitting on shelves, basic supply and demand. Now the resellers are going to dictate the price because they're like, dude, we could pick this up for $90 or whatever, sell it to America for $350.
Yeah.
The
You
Hong
know.
Kong stores will hold this stock for a few times, and then they will play with whatever price they want.
Yep.
So then it's just
Sucks.
basically Sideshow over here dictating the market, for us. I'm sure.
Right,
they're
and
not
once
gonna
that
keep their-
supply's
they're not gonna keep
exhausted,
their
right?
stock. Yeah.
Then they can do whatever they want overseas, and people here's like, shit, I missed
tell
it.
So tell me one thing: this move from Sideshow for what they are doing is ordering less and cutting the pre-orders faster, right? To do
Mm-hmm.
open the wait list faster. In which way benefits them? Because in the end they will lose. Because they could sell more. They just don't want to risk. I understand that they don't want to risk.
Well,
But,
see, you gotta understand, Sideshow Hot Toys is a very, very small portion of Sideshow, and at least here, I'm not gonna speak globally, but the U.S. economy's fucked, and once everybody started going back to work and stopped getting Trump checks and everything, a lot of people bailed out, right? A lot of this hype was gone. People are like, oh shit, I gotta go back. I gotta go back to work. I gotta buy eggs for $9. Gas. Everything's expensive. So, and Sideshow doesn't just, like I said, they don't just sell Hot Toys, bro. Everything. It's literally across the board, man. Like whether you go to 3.0 or Damn Toys or Prime One stuff, Queen Studio, whatever they carry. Iron Studios, they're pulling back on everything. It's like just people aren't buying shit. Not at the volume they were, right? Not at the volume they were. Like, because during the fucking, when the world ended and everybody's sitting at home bored with free money, of course they're just, run it nonstop. Push, 50,000 Ahsokas. Now it's, no, they can't afford to do that. They can't sustain themselves.
No doubt about it.
Yeah,
And
but
Darth,
I mean,
Good points.
Sorry,
For
Joao.
what- for
When you
what-
speak, I'm supposed to be quiet.
For what Hot Toys pays for these licenses and everything, and Hot Toys as a manufacturer, they need to have some quantity that they must produce. There is some demand for quantity. They cannot follow Sideshow. They need to produce much more than what Sideshow requires, because to absorb that cost, they need to produce more quantities. That's
there's
why
other-
I always see there is so much quantity over here. It's like Christian is saying. Christian, and he's in Korea, he also knows. He said he's looking at eBay prices for these figures, the pilots and everything, and he could make a living because he also know how the prices are going over there. Those clone pilots are going down. Even this K Enforcer is going down, and it's only been out for a few days.
Yeah, that's the crazy one, honestly. So the fact that it's going down over there. So just really quickly wanted to highlight what Darth Negative is saying. This is all speculation, everyone. Nobody knows shit. You know, no doubt no one has the big picture. I would say, you know, Anthony's kind of in the industry. He's got, you know, a insight into some of this stuff. Joao, obviously living in a different territory than the rest of us, can provide a different picture.
I don't speculate anything. I just talk what I see.
I was going to say everyone's
exactly.
providing what they're seeing, what they know. So we're just we're triangulating what we all know here at this
I'm
point.
not a 6-scale economist.
Shout out to the 6-scale
Like us
economist.
I'm just
Oh, man.
kidding, right? But I'm not predicting anything.
Yeah, that's right. Bob Dylan, I don't believe Hot Toys is a small revenue source for Sideshow. Yeah, interesting that. Interesting to see what's going on here. Christian Detour, they don't lose on dead stock storage, no discounts, overly safe move, but that's how much they lost the past 1 to 2 years. Yeah, perhaps.
Well, they're under new ownership too, aren't they? You know, so I'm pretty sure that they're not going to want to try to follow that same model. I mean, the way that it seems, considering how, I mean, it's not just Hot Toys. There's some statues too that are going waitlisted earlier as well.
Oh, everything
I mean,
is.
Yeah.
Dude, I got Lucas from Stranger Things 3-0, and the wrist pegs broke, and they couldn't even replace him.
Oh shit.
You know, they're like, we give you a $10 credit. I'm like, dude,
Okay.
all right, I guess I'll take it. You know, because they're like, or return it, and I'm like, well, I'll fix it. But the point is, like, they couldn't. You know what I mean? They couldn't even give me a replacement. They're like, unfortunately, we don't have it. And I'm like, he just came out. Like, I just got him, and they're gone. So it's like everything. They're not carrying a bunch of shit, dude.
That's pretty insane, honestly, because Joel, can I say something? It is my channel.
Yeah,
so.
sure.
No, I'm kidding. No, go for it, brother. Sorry.
You are
Go
the
ahead,
host.
go ahead.
You can kick me anytime you want.
Absolutely. No, go ahead and say what you're going to say.
I was just saying that. For example, the DeLorean, right? Hot Toys know too well that these kind of vehicles, they don't sell well in Asia because of the size of the displays, and the people don't have much space. But they still did this time machine, right? There are lots of DeLoreans here now because everything shipped out, already shipped. The DeLorean is going down day by day. If I didn't pre-order my DeLorean, I could buy it now at stock $80 less. It's how it is. But Hot Toys didn't produce less because of that. They need to meet some demand of production. As a manufacturer, they need to produce the target quantity at least.
Mm-hmm.
But there are DeLoreans everywhere here now, and they are going for cheap.
I agree.
So
I feel like what we're seeing though from the companies like Sideshow is more of sales conditioning. It's the same as when we thought about pricing for a while there, right? For a long time, 245 to 265 felt kind of like the mark, and then we saw it going up as high as 285, and people were like, "Damn, that's expensive. That's crazy." And then we started seeing regular releases coming in the 310, 320 range, and we are all again like, "Wow, this seems really pricey." And then figure prices started dropping back down again to 285, and we're like, "Oh, 285, that's pretty reasonable." And that's sales conditioning. And it's the same with, I think, wait lists and blue screen. For a little while, they're going to make us feel like if we miss it, we miss it. And after a while, people will stop paying as much attention to how long it sits on waitlist or how quickly it goes to waitlist. And slowly, I think it'll go back to kind of what it was again for a while, where there'll be a lot more stock. But for this initial period of time, they're taking the gamble, making the folks feel like maybe they're running out of stock. Just like maybe the prices are going back down. even though they're now $30 more expensive than they used to be. Just sales conditions.
Well, I mean, that's typical anchor and adjustment tactics. I mean, you get them here and they're like, oh, now I got to pay this.
Exactly.
And oh, it's cheaper, but it was more than when we started. So,
But that's not completely true. The Star Wars figures never went above 285. That's the only line that kind of kept it where
No, there's a
MCU and
couple.
DC.
Really, huh?
No,
I
I'm
thought
saying
it's
like
Ahsoka, even regular Ahsoka.
was she? How much was she when she came out?
I thought she was
315,
higher.
I think, was the-
315.
yeah, 315.
Like the average, but I'm saying like the Star Wars one, like they didn't like the average figures. I'm saying like the MCU ones actually had, but like I agree, like they were close
Cobb
to
Vann
300.
was 300, wasn't he?
Well, pound for
Cobb
pound,
Vann,
yeah.
PRock's right
he
though.
wasn't.
Like he is right. Pound for pound, like Marvel, you guys are paying fucking $500 for Spider-Man's.
Yeah, that's
You
creepy.
know,
It's
$400 for
let's get to that
Thor.
point.
Iron
Which
Man.
come on, yeah, because that's why people were like, "Damn, 300 for Cobb Vanth, that was high," because the Star Wars collectors, they are a little bit lower. They're still going up, but yeah, dude, fucking Marvel, they're milking it.
But it was refreshing to see the price on Star-Lord, because if that would have been $315, let's say, yeah, I wouldn't have felt good about ordering that one for sure. Yeah. So things have definitely changed. It makes it tough for us who are like very, emotional creatures. Like the collecting is normally emotional, even when we try to take it out of it. So to like determine whether you're going to miss out on a figure or not, it's like a hard calculus. I know I'm kind of been scared into pre-ordering a few things that I normally would have wanted to wait for a bargain on. I'm like, I'm not going to miss out on this one. So this particular one, the KX Enforcer droid, I'm glad I got in a pre-order. Now maybe there's a lot of stock overseas, who knows? But Mario, this one's coming home, yeah.
No, it's not. I'm actually going
No
to pass on this.
KX.
I already have K2SO, bro. So I personally don't see the need, because the fact right now is that I'm running out of space currently, man. So I'm kind of reevaluating, and I think this is one that I can live without. To be perfectly honest, although as the completist in me wants this, yeah, of course, but I mean, practically, I already have this. It's just updated. It's updated paint apps, for sure, and it's great that everybody else that don't have a K2SO can actually pick this version up. If they like this design of a droid, it's a great piece to have in the collection, man. So that's great for those that can pick it up. But for me personally, nah, this ain't coming home anytime soon, man. So, but you want to talk clones and troopers? Yeah, that's all day. Those are musts. For me, the way that I collect. So those are still priority, along with
Definitely.
Original trilogy as well.
For sure.
But, yeah, man.
Do you feel like any part of that's because this isn't like a main character though, Mario? It's like it's a bit
Nah,
of a companion in the sense, but
No, not really, man. Because I'm all about companion pieces as well. When it comes to Star Wars, dude, my line of thinking really is almost everything. But the thing is that there's just too much of coming out.
yeah. Fair.
So it's
That's
just I just have to just like reevaluate, because it's getting crazy, dude. It really is. I mean, for me personally. So, I mean, you guys see back here, I got a lot of shit. And
Yeah, I do.
I can't even display my the Book of Boba Fett line that I've got. I've got like damn near everything by now. And then plus to all the other stuff that I'm collecting as well. I still got to make room for like 4 or 5 more statues that I got coming in as well behind me. So yeah, that's that's also a thing. But what about you, Calvin? I mean, you already have a K2, right?
I do not. And actually,
You do not?
I just asked the chat if anybody knew anyone. I was trying to find one local. I'm for damn sure not going to Toys Wonderland. Thanks, Eddie. I appreciate that. They've got my last 2 orders, and that's it. I'm done. And the cool
You
part
have
is
another order with them after the Joker?
well, because I had my with all the damn points I had, I got a free Luke. So I got a deluxe Luke coming from them as well.
That's awesome.
Oh, you're not gonna see that for
So-
a while, dude.
They said mid-June. So with my Joker. So that's
Did they
what I
tell
was
you
told last time.
2025?
We'll see.
Good
We'll see. Like I
luck,
said,
bro.
I've never been done wrong by them. Technically, everything I've ever ordered has always come in just fine, and I've never had problems. So I'm hoping I'm staying on that wavelength. We'll see what happens. But those are my last 2 orders with them.
So there's a new company that's popped up recently. It's called Breda's Wonderland. If you message Joao, he will go find one of those
Hey,
on
my
the.
man was
I've heard
fishing.
about that.
My man was fishing earlier, so I didn't want to interrupt him. But I thought about hitting up that store as well. I'm thinking.
He
about
said
it.
everyone, his DMs are open. Message him,
But-
will get you the cheapest price on a figure you can find.
So in London during I realized they swapped it a couple of days, but one day they had a life-size KX droid near the live stage, and it just had a dope presence to it. The aesthetics and the way it looks, it actually did look dope. So I'll be honest, I kind of overlooked it, and now that it's available, I'm kind of like, I kind of want one. So if I can find one, I'll get my hands on it. I know Beskar was putting me up on a game about where he got his earlier today as well. If I can get it out the States, if I can get it from the States, I'm trying to get it from the States and secure that first. If not, then I'll have to go elsewhere.
Understood. Anyone else considering chasing this one at all?
I don't think so.
Okay. No, I pretty much agree with everything Mario just said.
Yeah.
This is a Paz Vizsla. I mean, if you have heavy infantry Mando, you know, same thing. If you got K2, it's good for people who, you know, like Calvin just mentioned, right? You don't have a K2, and I don't think personally it wouldn't matter either way, right? I mean, if you can get this one, I think that's going to work out for people either way. You know,
I love K2 from the movie though, so if I could get a representation for that,
that's what I'm saying.
I'd love to have one.
Would you settle for this, Calvin, or would you want
be
like the
comfortable
actual
having
K2?
this as your K2
No,
presentation, or you actually want? I would want an actual K2.
I'm fine with this. Yeah. Everything about me is about what dollars make sense these days. So if I can get one for retail price or less than, I'm fine with you setting the representation.
So what
of
if
the droid.
he ends up showing up like next season Andor, and they do like I know it's gonna be like a cleaner, maybe different version of him, but would you be happy with that? I'll be happy with that.
We'll see. Like I said, if I get my hand on this one, I'd be happy with it.
And
I'm
this can work
really
as
not.
well for
I'm more
the
about
game.
legacy characters. I'm really not a big droid guy or a troopers guy. So, but this one definitely has caught my attention. And you already know I'm a sucker for lights, so the damn thing lights up too.
Yeah. Did you guys keep track of like the value of the KT2SO? Because obviously it was getting to be kind of a chase figure for a bit there, and then and then with this guy coming out,
it dropped. Yeah, I bet you.
I'm sure it jumped.
Yeah,
Dropped a bit,
it
but
dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
too bad.
I think 4-ish.
Still,
I've
good,
seen
I
it.
guess.
I'm pretty
Which
sure
one?
we'll see him
The
again
first
next
one,
season,
right?
Andor.
Yeah.
Because I know this
'Cause it
just
was-
looks a little more weathered. I think otherwise it's basically the same figure, right? And it's got still the yellow stripe around the arm.
I think it's a
pretty-
darker
My
green
thing is,
one.
I put the base. I don't use the stand all the time, but I try to keep using the base.
Marco.
It's gonna annoy me if it doesn't say K2SO.
That's fair.
Marco.
What's up, Breda? Yeah.
Yesterday
get
I
a
made a
base.
mistake, and then Christian came after me on Messenger, and it's true because yesterday I made a mistake. The battle droid is at 170, and this one is at 210.
Okay, so it hasn't
shit.
dropped like
Wow.
you initially thought. Okay.
How dare you spread fake news, Breda?
Yeah.
Hate to see
Wow.
it.
Hey,
I
Joel,
made a
let's talk
mistake
later.
with it.
I trusted you entirely.
No,
That's-
no, I will block you on Messenger if you.
That's right. Corvo saying we need that Andor. Honestly, I'm taking it as disrespect that we don't have an Andor, that we don't have a Namor. Eddie, you're saying no? You wouldn't be down for an Andor?
I'm just being an asshole.
I have
Yeah.
proof, Christian.
Well, you're good at it. Yeah. Go ahead, Joa.
Dang.
Nothing.
So let's move on from
like
this. I think we've kind of got actually one more figure that I want to touch on, and then we can do the round of questions that Joao wanted to do. Just really quickly want to talk about this
Oh,
because
God.
I need another drink. I'll be back.
I'm about to take this to the head.
I'm going to refill.
What's going on?
is there any
Yeah,
scenario
I'll be
where
back.
this is
Damn.
PRock? Is there any scenario where this is just good enough? You know, it's
No.
like it's licensed.
No, it doesn't.
Isn't
Even
this
the hair
PRock's
doesn't
company?
look right. No,
It's PRock's. I know
I wish.
he's their day one supporter.
PRock's company.
I wish. No, it doesn't look right. I mean, his hair shouldn't be that clean in the first place. He's in the middle of a boxing match. It was like sweaty and stuff. So I don't know. Even going to the ring, I don't think his hair was as clean. If you look at the movie, it was like wet and everything at least. But it should. I don't know what the hell it is. It just doesn't look right. It kind of like the movie Mask.
Yeah. Dang.
That's
Wasn't
that
that
is
kid's
wrong,
name
but
Rocky
actually,
too? God.
Was it?
was it
I think
actually
it
Rocky?
was Rocky.
No, even his arms look weird, yo. Look at his
Yeah.
biceps.
Rocky
And-
Dennis.
And I do get that Stallone has like an interesting face, but just it's just such a big L.
He just looks drugged up.
No, it's just not. you know, when you showed that picture when he's wearing the helmet, it's passable, but
Passable.
no.
Oh,
The training helmet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you gotta keep in mind, like if this guy's on your shelf, you're not gonna see it like in this focal length that you're seeing now. But at the same time, it's like, oh shit, I gotta like cover his whole face up and keep him like a good 4 to 6 feet away from me, and then I know it's Rocky. Not really a good, you know, situation, I think. But and you know, Stallone's doing his legacy collection as well, so I was like, I don't know. It's
What's
not
the price on this?
like 300 or some shit.
Oh,
They're
hell
expensive,
no.
yeah.
Forget that.
Yeah. That's the
Yeah.
crazy thing about this is they're very pricey. You know, it's kind of all perspective though. So I think for none of us this is good enough. But Zach, you know, was telling a story about being at a local comic shop and someone bought the Homelander from Star Ace and the guy was like so thrilled. He like saw it and he was like couldn't have been happier. And I was like, I hope that guy just took it home and had a blast with it. And you know, he's not as critical as us who are a little bit closer to this hobby. So, you know,
What an idiot.
for some people maybe. What's that, Eddie?
Said, what an idiot.
Wow. Ignorance is bliss, man, you know.
Nah.
Honestly.
If it was cheaper, this character would be cool. Like to have like a background, like a boxing match scene, having him
That
like
would be
getting
cool.
knocked out or punched or something. But
By
Hey,
Apollo
Rock, can
Creed.
you talk in Sylvester Stallone's voice, please?
you guys put me when I put in the spot, I can't do it.
Yeah,
Here, I'm gonna take you off and then I'm gonna just put the picture
Adrian.
so it's just
What am I
Come
saying?
on, man.
What am
What
I
the fuck?
saying? You got me the
Express
spot,
your
see?
thoughts. Express your thoughts.
I don't know what to
it
do
as
with my
Rocky.
hands.
Express your thoughts.
I don't know.
need to see your
You
hands.
can't even fucking see you. Just say something.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right. It's just,
That's pretty good.
It doesn't do it. Adrian's the one that's leaving the bed with me no more. I don't know what's going on.
That's pretty good, man.
There you go.
Say
Man,
patrones.
They actually
Get out
thought
of
they
here.
figured a life.
We're not going back to that.
say patrones.
Patrones.
With the voiceover, it actually was pretty damn good. I kind of want the figure now.
I like it.
P-Rock, say Whataburger again.
What a burger. What a burger.
Oh, we're gonna get on that again.
What a burger. I did it
Wonderful.
right? What a burger. What a burger.
Whataburger.
What
He,
a burger.
he almost gets it every time. He almost like that fucking close. Love it.
So Joao, we're gonna start with you on the question for the panel since this was your idea. I think it was a great idea. So my question was, you know, how do you watch movies? So what's your question? Don't make it too
My
weird, okay?
No, my question is, and I want everyone with the hands up. Yeah, hands up. Take out the hand from the mobile.
Drop your
Calvin.
weapons.
What do we do wrong, dude?
No, you did nothing wrong. I will make a
Jazz hands?
question.
Yeah.
No.
Fingers.
I want
scared where this
everyone,
is going.
one by one, to tell me, name me 5 countries in Europe. Start with Mario.
Oh, fuck.
God.
5 countries in Europe?
Yes.
5 countries in Europe. Italy, France, Germany,
People are hands down.
Ireland, and Oaxaca.
Oaxaca?
What's that?
Look at this motherfucker, Oaxaca.
What is up, Rock?
He said
Um,
We're all
Wakanda.
Europe.
I thought he said Wakanda.
Anthony, you cannot go to the computer. Put your
I'm
hands
not
up.
going to the computer. I'm a World War II guy.
One more.
Come on, Mario, you got it.
What's the other? I said Ireland, right? Ireland and Scotland
Where was Star Wars just at?
in space.
Celebration.
Oh, London. That's the. That's. I mean,
Well, I
is,
can't-
Lo-
I
is
can't
London?
do
Well,
London's not a
where's
country.
London
That's
located?
England.
Jesus Christ,
There you go.
London.
England.
Okay.
England.
Yes.
Toma.
PRock, go.
In Europe, so you have, is UK considered? Like England, UK?
That's
All right, so Europe, you got Spain. All right, so you got Spain.
Calvin is searching.
You have
I just got back from Europe, so what do I need to search
Spain.
for?
Spain.
Oh, that's why he said hands up.
We have
Spain,
to
Portugal.
name 5
I
different
got
ones?
you.
Portugal.
Fuck.
5 different ones
Portugal
than the
in
ones
Europe?
that have already been named.
Portugal considered
Portugal
Europe?
is oh my God,
Alright, so
yes,
Spain.
it's Europe.
Portugal's in
Go
Europe?
I
on.
just want to make sure. Spain, Portugal, and then you have Argentina.
Argentina.
Isn't that
South
Europe?
America.
Bro,
I thought that was
honestly,
Bro,
Tackle on the
so
Spanish
P-Rock, that's like a classic Jim Rome segment where like when the Argentinian team beat the U.S. team in basketball, he was
Don't
like,
give
"Stop
him
calling
time to
me and say."
think.
All
All
right,
right,
P-Rock, go for
so
it.
so we got Spain, Portugal. So Argentina's now 1. South America, Arizona. This is a tough one, man.
Africa.
What the fuck? That's a whole nother.
Yeah, you about to fuck me up. That's not.
Oh,
That's
Jesus,
not.
guys.
Isn't
This is tough.
We're just giving ammunition to everybody overseas, man.
What about
They're
Canada?
hating us right now.
You guys are.
No. What's the army? Spain.
Iraq. You're not.
No, Iraq's not. I was there. Well, that's not
Iraq, Jesus.
Norway?
No, come on, you guys messed me up, man.
We're still on PRock.
Yeah. All right, I got 2. Let go.
We gotta-
let's see
we gotta
someone else
pass.
can get
You
another
gotta
one.
pass.
Come
Do you
back-
want me to give you a
come back.
hint?
No,
Sweden,
go.
Switzerland.
If someone knows one, go.
Did Mario say France?
I said France. Yeah.
I don't know. That's all I knew. I'm out.
Yes. There you go.
Oh,
Norway.
God.
Norway.
There's one.
I said
Norway.
Where was one of the leading countries or that had legalized weed first over there?
Oh,
Talking about the
Amsterdam.
Netherlands. The Netherlands.
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. Amsterdam is a city.
Oh, I don't know. Where's that?
Whoever said someone say Russia.
No one said Russia yet.
Well, it depends.
What up, Jay?
I mean,
know, is it
Russia's
I
technically
can
Asia?
consider. I can consider
Asia,
Russia.
isn't it?
No problem.
All right, he's in. He says it
We got
counts.
4. We got 4 so far. How many you wanted? 5 or 6?
6. What's up, Jay?
5,
What's
only
up, bro?
5.
Yeah,
Only
go
one
all the
more,
way,
one
dude.
more,
Give us
one more.
10.
No, Turkey's not. Europe.
Turkey's in there.
Turkey's in
Turkey?
there.
Okay, so there you go, Turkey.
Okay, go Calvin. Calvin already searching the computer.
It's
Go.
research the computer.
You see both hands. Both hands.
You just
bro.
back from France. I know. Go.
Romania, Slovenia.
While he looks at the screen.
What else?
Yeah.
My eyes are closed. I'm trying to think. What
It looks
else?
like you're looking down for sure.
Oh well, my eyes are closed, so y'all can't see it.
There you go.
All right.
So my eyes look
Um,
like, and they're definitely not closed.
You have
That's
to.
my already said Russia.
Well smoked.
Did somebody say Switzerland already?
Not yet. Okay.
Switzerland. You said Italy already, right?
Which one?
I believe Mario already said Italy.
You
I
said
said Italy.
France.
I said
You
Italy.
said
also.
what?
Oh, okay.
Italy, France,
Italy, yeah.
UK.
No,
I say Pakistan,
S. S.
Well, I thought there's 63 people here watching us
That's,
struggle with it.
Yeah. It's the best content we've ever produced.
The numbers are gonna go up. Watch.
Yeah, but nobody's in the chat helping. Though. Nobody's naming nothing.
Nobody's helping.
Yeah, everybody's
Somebody
making fun
said
of us, but
BC.
nobody's naming
We
nothing.
named other ones I traveled to already.
Someone said Australia.
Austria. Isn't Austria?
Yes, it is.
Was
Yeah,
the Armenian
sure.
people? Were they? Are people from? Is it Art?
Armenia.
Armenian.
Yeah, that's over there.
Is Armenia in Europe, though?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's like kind of lower southern Europe.
Oh, Greece. My wife's going. We're going
Ah,
to Greece.
you took
We're
my-
going to Greece for
Yeah,
my.
you took
we're
one
We're
of
going to
mine.
Greece for my
What
birthday.
the
For my wife's birthday. Greece.
Oh, nice.
So I'll be there in October.
Wait, this super.
$5 super chat from Bob Dylan. Thank you. I agree with Tremble Dust. Ask Joao to name 10 states in the U.S. He's got this. They know more about us than we do. We probably can't even name 10.
Well,
Damn
that's
straight.
finished.
They've been spying on us
Keep
for
your
a few
hands
years.
up the
I've
whole
traveled
time,
to damn near
Joel.
all of them, so I think I
Keep your hands up the whole time, Joel. As we answered, and you're next. At the end.
California, Texas, New York, Illinois, Colorado, Arizona, Massachusetts, Washington, Georgia.
Easy.
That's 8.
Let's see.
There's movies in all those
There's
places.
more
Math is not as.
California, okay, California, Texas, Florida, New York, Illinois, Colorado, Arizona, Massachusetts,
This is harder.
Washington, Georgia.
That was an
Okay,
test that
so,
you had
so
at
from
school.
as a
That's when you
Chicago
remember
as a
that.
Chicago dude, yeah, is it Illinois with the S or is it Illinois without the S?
With S, with S, with
Name
S.
the 50
No,
states
it's
in backwards
Illinois,
alphabetical
Illinois.
order.
We always said Illinois.
Okay, that's
No
how
S.
that's how I was pronounced it.
Yeah.
Name 5 times.
At least that's how I grew up there. Tatooine.
Yes, he ends up Tatooine.
Oh yeah, man. Yavin, Tatooine. Oh, what else do you want? No.
No, now is Eddie.
The Death Star.
Doc Smizzle says Joao has memorized all of the states his country will be invading.
Exactly. That's
I know,
that was part of the
Jesus, man.
periodic table.
I'm going
the
to North
multiplication
Dakota.
table they had. You had to memorize
Yeah.
that.
Toy Cartel says, dude, 10
Heavy.
capitals now.
We're still doing
My
that?
God, no, but now it's me.
I'm joking. I'm
I
joking.
guess.
Five
I
new
mean,
ones.
are
No
we-
problem, no problem. I try. Washington, D.C., 1. Nashville, Tennessee. 2.
What does DC stand for?
I don't know.
District of Columbia, right?
Yes.
Yep,
yeah.
that's right.
Wow, he knew it. Come on, guys.
Come on, their school system is so much stronger.
Still only
Lost this
2.
game.
Yeah.
guys. We
Wait,
lost.
Madison, Wisconsin.
What?
Madison.
Somebody
from
fact check that
Oh,
one.
Wisconsin.
Madison.
I like
Madison.
If
Atlanta,
Marco's
Georgia.
Where's Marco from?
Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah,
Austin,
where's Marco
Texas.
from?
Where's Marco? at?
Albany, New York. Phoenix, Arizona.
He's in the end with it. He's making his way there.
I'm on 8.
Yes.
Honolulu, Hawaii.
That's just
One more.
That's exactly what
Atlanta,
he's doing. That's
Georgia.
how he knew those states, because we all live there.
Yeah, 10.
What was the tip?
TX boy
No,
said you
you
just
got
passed the
9. We need
citizenship
one
test.
more.
So.
Now 10 Canadian cities. We're extra north.
Wow, no,
You
we
need one
don't
more,
care
Joyce.
about
No,
that.
but wait, we are with Eddie. Eddie still didn't say 5 cities
No,
in
Eddie
Europe.
gave up. He gave up already.
Didn't you give up?
Did anybody
So
say?
we got Ben.
Did anybody say Germany?
Yeah, I said Germany.
Even if they did, you got it. I mean,
What about Ukraine?
yeah.
You got that one. No one said that one yet.
Albania?
Albania. That's what it was.
Calvin
Albania.
said that,
Yes.
didn't he?
No, I said
Albania.
Yeah.
I said
Denmark?
Austria. I said Austria.
You're looking at a map. The way you looked at the screen.
Oh, messed
How
up
many
on
was that? Germany,
That's 3,
Germany,
that's 3.
Ukraine,
That's 3.
Albania, Denmark,
You're on 3.
Czechia.
Who?
Czech-
Someone
Yeah,
fact check that?
Chechnya. Yeah. Yeah,
All
it's
right,
in
there you
Europe.
go. 5. Bitch.
All right, Ben Thomas.
I don't even know if I know that many. Because I would have said Greece too and Ukraine. Poland. Did anybody say Poland?
I don't think
Going
so.
to,
no?
but yeah, that's in Europe.
Okay. Belgium because I like
So
chocolate.
Anthony is screwed.
No, I'm gonna name the same shit.
Did anybody say Austria? Austria, I think is one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Calvin
Austria.
said
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Oh,
I think just
Okay.
name
Shit.
5 at this point, Ben, because
Okay.
there's not that much.
It's hard to say. Well, I think there's like 40, aren't there? There's like 40.
Yeah, but I'm
countries.
saying like the major ones have been taken.
Oh, okay. Bulgaria would have been another right one. And
Yeah, Bulgaria.
Spain was the other one I was thinking of. Was that
I
4?
think
5?
it's safe to say the panel was drunk.
Yeah, I think that's 5. We're all a little drunk.
I do need a shot though.
And I smoked.
Yeah,
a
PRock,
huge
you
joint.
got to get a shot.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, that never stops PRock, Ben.
That's fair. But Towley looks about as
That's
stoned
why
as
I
I
was gone
feel.
for a little
So.
Okay, Ben, for you I have Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, Calgary, Ottawa. 5.
I'm in Calgary. You guys can come visit.
It's
One of
safe
the
that
major
you're
ones.
on
Calgary,
Fly
right? I
Fly
said
Glass,
Calgary.
2 days, right?
Yeah, you sound like a tourist, but you can't
No.
come to Calgary and say that.
No,
Calgary.
one thing is that, and this is not. Back in Europe, we really study very hard geography, so we need to memorize a lot of this stuff. So that's why
You
I
get to know your
remember.
targets, right?
No wonder when I ask you how you're doing, all you say is you're doing fine, because all you're thinking of is all these random facts that you just force yourself to remember.
Now Anthony,
I am
Anthony
fine.
will for me it will be a breeze.
For what? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, you got Germany, right? You got Italy. Those were the axis right there, right? You got Poland that got invaded.
Listen now.
You got
Exactly.
Switzerland that's pretty much neutral and kept all the damn Nazi money. You got Croatia. I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah, but
I'm
the
just-
problem is that 4 that you mentioned they were already said.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
saying.
okay, was there like Serbia, Hungary,
Serbia.
fucking,
Hungary. I don't think.
gosh,
I'm so
what else?
angry.
Iceland, fucking Ireland.
On.
I don't know. Somebody I think already said Belgium.
Belgian
Slovenia.
chocolate. It's the best.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
yeah. I don't know. My brain's fried.
Did
But
anyone
that's
say
enough.
Netherlands?
Yeah,
No one said
Netherlands is
I think I
there.
said
Norway,
Netherlands.
Sweden, fucking.
Hey, no hands, no hands. Just, let's see your hands.
They're right fucking here. I just named like 8. I don't know.
Somebody said the luck of the
Everyone said
Irish, right?
Ukraine.
Ireland?
You know what I'm gonna do?
Give me 10 countries.
I said
in the
Ukraine.
UK.
Okay.
Countries in the UK. Is that what you said,
YouTube?
Mario?
No, never mind.
Lithuania.
Countries in the UK. Oh my god.
Countries,
Countries
in
that
the UK.
defeated Britain.
Like, wait, what?
Oh.
He's
Oh,
using
what
chat
happened
GPT.
is
I love how he's got
Connor,
one hand
Connor,
out.
Connor.
I don't even know what Mario asked.
No, I got the Google machine in front of me where I could just.
Well,
talk
what
to
did
it.
you ask?
I forgot.
Countries,
I don't
something
think
of
we wanted
Britain.
In Europe. How many countries
Wait.
are there in Europe?
What's up,
Fucking
Blue
no, like
Tattoo?
40 something. It's 40
That's a
something.
lot.
Yeah.
Better late than never, my friend.
There is a Niagara Falls, Canada version to Kothari, and it's
there-
way better
yeah,
than the
which
States.
Is, yeah, I
side.
agree. I agree with
It's
you. Ben.
better.
I did
Which I've been
both.
told.
The Canada
I've
side is
heard that.
definitely way better.
So, but what was
Better food shops.
what's the point of all this, Joel?
He just wanted to prove
Nothing,
how
no
smart he
point.
was with geography.
No.
No.
Everyone will choose a question to make to the panel. I already make mine. Now is yours. It's your time.
Oh, and then
Yes,
that's
about
it.
it.
Then,
Matter
then
of
we're
fact,
done with
like,
this. So
no.
this was just a fucking geography
Anthony-
lesson.
Marco
Niggas
wanted
all
everybody to
sweat
give a question.
after we've been
That's
drinking
right.
rums.
Okay, can we
Talking
give a
Anthony and
name
Ben-
just for one person specifically and instead of the whole damn panel?
We do
What?
what?
Oh, you want to target someone specifically? Okay.
Yeah,
do
otherwise
what?
we're gonna be here all night, dude. If everybody freaking takes a turn and asks everybody like something different.
You're not wrong.
Or pick two people. You pick two people.
There you go. All right,
Go
Mario,
ahead.
you're up next.
Oh, I'm up next?
Yeah, you are. We got to give Ben and Anthony some time to think about their questions. So
Oh,
you
I
are up
should come
next.
up with a question for everybody?
Wait, there's more.
There's
Yeah,
more.
everyone was going to ask a question. This was Joel's idea. Everyone ask a question here. So
Okay.
Mario has had since the beginning of the stream to come
What's
up
a
with
big
one.
panel?
So
Yeah,
in
like
fact,
Ask
I
three people.
totally forgot about it, man.
Ask three people in a panel. It's a big panel.
Yeah, and I got a question you'll all lose, except Ben.
all right, ask us.
There's no right or wrong answers.
No,
This is
they're
not-
not all.
Trek.
These
Name
aren't
10
fucking-
Star Trek fucking.
Love it.
We're not doing
Who I
tri-
could
we're
say?
not doing trivia.
Jordy
bro.
LaForge.
I cannot
I could
name two.
try.
Whoa, one at a time.
All right, so
I'm
I'll
gonna
go
start
first.
Mario. Start with Mario. 10 Star Trek fucking characters.
Dude, I'm the one asking questions right now, bro. What are you talking about?
He just
Marco
told me to
go.
ask.
No,
Where are
he
you? You
didn't.
got corn cobs in your ear? He just said, go ahead and ask, Anthony.
Marco,
So here
what's
we
going
are.
on? What are we doing?
Name 10 Star Trek characters.
All right, Mario, you're up. Name
Okay.
10 Star Trek characters.
There's a few here.
harder than
Chakotay,
fucking
Relican,
countries.
Tobarkan.
we're doing trivia now. Okay, fuck.
We've got some good. We got a couple
What?
Star
You
Trek
just
fans
said
in the
name
chat
fucking
here.
countries. What's the difference?
Kirk. No, that's
Star
what-
Trek's way
fucking-
more
what's his
fun than
name? What's his
countries.
name? Joao's question was that. So I was just asking. The
Oh,
Google
yeah.
machine,
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
clarification.
Yeah,
Name
so
three
so it
Marvel
doesn't
characters.
it doesn't have to be trivia. Like Evangelium saying top 3 Marvel characters. It could be something fun too. But anyways, Mario, you're on the hot seat now. Go for it.
Sorry.
You told me to ask questions, and now this motherfucker comes in here. What we got? We got Kirk, Spock, McCoy. Sorry, what's his name?
You have,
Uhura, Solo, Sulu,
All right, we got 5 there.
Chekhov,
Charles Xavier.
yeah, that guy. I'm trying to get there. What's his name? Fucking,
You sold it,
Picard,
Eddie.
Picard.
Okay, I got 7.
Data,
8.
Data, Doc Brown to play the Klingon.
Oh my god.
That doesn't work.
Okay. Oh, does it work? Okay.
Klingon
What's his
counts.
name?
It's
Okay,
close.
7 of
though.
9, 7 of 9, 7 of 9.
Okay, that's 9.
Does that count?
Yep.
And one more.
You got this. You got this.
Oh, freaking hell. I'm
I
trying
show
to
you
think of
pictures
it
all
right
the
now.
time. You got to know the names. They're in their head somewhere.
Yeah, the dude with the baseball, right?
Yeah, there you go.
The
What's his
dude
name?
with
Negan.
baseball.
Negan.
Bendejo, dude. I don't know his
Negan.
name.
Well, almost. It starts with a B.
It starts with a B. Ben?
His first
Ben
name.
Thomas.
Ben? Is it Ben?
Ben
Ben
Solo.
something.
That's what I said. I said Bendejo.
Ben
That's
No,
what
Dolo.
I said.
no. Dude, you're so close. You got one more.
Got one
Fuck,
more.
dude. Scotty.
Hey, there you go.
Hey.
All right, Mario got that.
All right,
Hey.
pass the
There you
test.
go.
All right.
Bob Dylan with
Boom.
the $2
Toma.
super chat. Thank you, Bob Dylan. McGee, I need more power. Not a Star Trek, guys. Ben, how
love
about you
it.
read that for me?
No, I think you did it well. I think you did it well.
All right, awesome. All right, so Mario, I think it's time for you to ask your question here.
Oh, fuck.
See how
You had
everybody
that-
just dodged the Star Trek?
Everybody
My
did.
brain's
I
already
don't think
fried.
there's-
I'm gonna make me ask
I don't
you.
think
We'll
we
do
can
a
get very
trivia.
far
We'll do
with
a
this
trivia
one.
one night.
Joao, I'd like to know
Yeah,
how did
that'll
you end up in mainland China, bro?
He zoned out when I said Star Trek. His brain just shut the fuck down.
He's
It
thinking of
happens all the
countries
time,
still.
man.
Give him a second. He's rebooting. Give him a
There you
second.
go.
Can I let me ask ChatGPT?
Oh my god.
I'm asking you a personal question, not trivia.
I know. Hey, this is a long story.
I think I've asked
Summarize.
this question before.
Okay,
You can
basically,
take the KGB stuff out. Don't worry about that.
basically my father company was already working with China, like importing export from Europe. And when I finished university, my father asked me to join him, and then I came to China first time in 2004 2005. I came to attend a trade show to visit some suppliers and something like that. And at that time, because we also had the wine business, we start to check that the market in China, there was very few red wine. And my father thought at the time, maybe we can tackle these China and start from there. And then I just start to come more often, and I start really to live here from 2010.
Oh wow,
That was
you've been
really
there
your
for a minute
wine then that you're drinking?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course I drink my own wine. I don't drink
Same, I
others.
didn't know.
Yeah,
I thought
you
you
Oh, you don't drink other
Very
wines.
cool.
Huh?
Did not know that.
Okay, so
No,
I
I
got
drink
two
others.
more. I
I
got two
drink
more then, right? I got two more questions for somebody else.
Also
Okay,
for
PRock.
me?
No, I'm going PRock.
Wow. Okay.
He's like, sorry,
Describe
Joel.
PRock.
Like, also, you're like, whatever.
PRock, describe your first weed experience smoking weed?
Oh, dang.
I think he did.
So my first experience was a buddy of mine in high school, my senior year.
Dang, in
He
high
picked me up from school early, and
Your
he always
senior year,
smoked.
dude, that late?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave. I mean, I go hard though, but
I
I
was
Those are
late
the ones
to
you
it
gotta
too.
watch, the
I didn't
late
smoke till I was
bloomers,
21, and now I never stopped.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
I can't stop. Won't stop. But
It's
yeah,
usually the
so-
same experience, ain't it?
Yeah. Well, we
You just don't really know you're stoned.
Bobby D.
Yeah.
Wells.
The
Oh
first
no,
time.
I knew I was stoned
Yeah.
because
I did.
like I was walking the hallway. Anyway, this guy from high school, he's always picked me up from school. I always thought he smoked cigarettes because he always blew out the window. It was the white paper roll-ups. So then one day, I was like, yeah, trying to be cool. So I was like, yeah, let me try that too. So I took a hit. I thought it was a cigarette the whole time. When he dropped me off, man, like that walk from the hallway to my homeroom, it felt like half an hour, man. Like, but it was like a 5-minute walk, but
There you
it felt like
go.
it felt like a half an hour walk, yo.
Bro.
I felt like a Snoop Dogg video. I was like slow motion. I was like, I felt like music playing. I was like,
Yeah.
I was saying hi to everybody. Hey, yeah, like felt real cool and stuff. Just it felt forever, man. But yeah, it was my first time. Ever since
I
then,
can
I was
relate.
like, I picture PRock.
No, that's
yeah.
legit, dude. Because I quit for a while, man, and like back when I was still smoking cigarettes, my roommate was in here.
No one asked you a
And I was-
question yet.
What?
Go ahead.
It's like that, huh?
No, just fuck with you, dude. You know that.
I know. No, I was just saying. I remember, like, do you guys remember? I don't know. You probably didn't play it, but when Star Wars: The Old Republic came out, the MMO.
Hell yeah.
That was an awesome
Yeah,
game.
so I had just got it, and I kind of quit at the time, and I hadn't smoked in a while, dude. But I smoked cigarettes, right? And so I'm sitting
never
here
smoked-
smoking.
I
I'm
smoked
so used to
cigarette one
smoking,
time.
and
Never
he
did it
came
again.
in with the joint and a pipe,
Uh-huh.
and like I took a hit off it or whatever. I was like, fine, whatever. And I wasn't paying attention, and he left the room and he gave it to me, and I'm like, just like PRock, man. And I was just sitting here, dude, fucking playing, dude. I was a Sith acolyte or some. I was just zoning out, bro. And I smoked that whole joint, when I put it out, I was like, yo, that felt fucking weird because there was no filter, like a cigarette, And I thumbed it in the
Yeah.
ashtray, and I was like, oh fuck. I just smoked that old J.
To the head, the
Bro.
entire thing.
I
Yo,
think
it's fucked
one
up.
time I actually saw I was eating a soup and I saw the beans walking out of the soup and going out.
Yeah,
from
that's
the
not
plate.
weed.
Oh no,
That's definitely not
was-
weed.
that was mushrooms.
You don't hallucinate. Dude.
it's funny because I smoked in high school. I had to stop when I joined the military. Obviously, I was in the military for 8 years, so I didn't smoke for 8 years. But when I separated from the military, I thought I was big bad. I was like, oh, I'm a fucking hardcore smoker. I overdid it the first time coming out. I figured, I fell asleep and I woke up. I had like a plate of food on my chest. I don't remember grabbing that plate of food. And then, and for some reason, I had to throw up. So it was the first time I ever smoked, and like, I had to throw up. Like, it was horrible, but it was. Now I'm just like, I don't know. It's regular, man. Like, I'm
No,
like
they
Ben,
were
man.
not
Now I
roaches
smoke if
because
I
they
think
were
I'm gonna
singing.
throw up.
They were
Sounds
walking
good.
out and they
Makes me
were
hungry.
singing.
They were singing. Is that what happened with the fish earlier too, Joao?
Oh my god.
It's a deep cut.
Yeah, one
All
more.
right, so Mario,
Yeah,
one more
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
Yep.
One more.
Mario has one more.
Calvin,
Haha.
when are we going back to TJ, bro?
Oh,
That's like an everyday question, though.
yeah.
Anthony, shut the fuck up. I was talking to you.
Wait, Calvin, before you answer that real quick, it's funny because I think about it when I smoke. When I first started smoking, nickel bags were a big thing. Now I think about like, damn, a nickel bag, that'll last nothing to me. That'll be like one session or some shit right there. I'm like, I can't remember how it was back in the day. So I'm sorry, Calvin. Go ahead.
That's awesome.
Shit, man, we didn't fit into my schedule, but shit, I'm down. Yeah, I'm always down for a good time. I ain't said nothing but word.
I want to go celebrate my new job, man. So that weekend, dude.
Oh, shit, that's a reason why
I want to celebrate
Congrats,
Wednesday.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm done.
Awesome. Okay. All right, PRock, you're up, man. You could either ask one question to everyone or whatever you want to do. Dealer's choice.
Toy Cartel, come with us. Come shit.
Let's go, Toy Cartel. Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Hell yeah.
Is Toy Cartel the same as Toy Mafia? Is the same one or not?
I don't think so. I think I see them both pop up. So
It's different. Different gangsters.
Oh, hey, and Jay said we gotta have dinner with him and Unc, where you at? We gotta have dinner with you guys before we cross the border. Where you at?
Definitely.
All right, so how like, can we get nasty with these questions? Like, I mean, how?
Bro, like, what do you want to ask us?
I'm
you
gonna
could get
ask everybody-
nasty.
Sexual
You could
question.
get nasty. Just
None has to do with
keep
anybody.
it-
No names involved.
There you go. Keep it respectful, but get nasty.
No
Go
names
for it.
involved.
So
No,
whose turn
nothing
is it
like
right
that.
now? Whose turn is
All
it?
right, so this is anybody in the panel. Whoever can
P-Rocks,
answer it
P-Rocks.
first, I just want to hear their story. Because I remember my first time.
Oh, see, that's what I was gonna ask. Damn it.
So when was all right? Anybody in the panel who can answer first,
I
or
can't
any
answer
two
this.
people who can answer first.
I can't answer this one.
So when have you ever experienced a female going down on you and swallowing?
Well, Mario's out.
Oh,
That's it. If anybody in the panel can,
I only drink Eddie's the only one that's smart, dude. So yeah.
I remember my first time. I just want to know anybody else. I remember per heart my first time. So I just want to know anybody in the panel.
It
my
hurt?
experience.
Wait, what
No,
did
no,
you
no.
say?
Like from my heart. I remember. That's one memory I'm never gonna forget for the rest of my life. Like the first time I experienced that. So I just want to know anybody in the panel.
Experience what?
No names.
What,
no
you
names.
get so in love you just got instantly
Oh
heartbroken?
no!
or what?
Because that was the first time my toes ever curled up in my life, man.
Oh.
Why you are so?
It's just. I don't know, man. If you don't want to
No,
answer,
but why
you
you
don't
are
have to
mentioning
answer,
the
you
no
don't.
Well, yeah,
names?
well, I
It's
would
like
assume
if I
the
give a
answer is
name,
yes to
anyone
everyone. At
will
least
know.
I would hope so.
Well, no,
Hey,
because
there's
I know
52 people
Marco
watching.
wants
Maybe
to say
she's
don't
in the
make it
chat.
personal. Marco said don't make it personal, so I just say you don't have to
You
mention
never
names. You don't. I said he's.
I just say keep
so
it
I'm-
respectful. I think that's
Yeah,
a
exactly.
respectful
So I'm
question.
going.
There
You
you go.
don't have to mention things if you don't have to mention. I just
I
want to know
got I got two words for you. Soul snatcher.
what the hell does that mean.
Wow.
That means it was
Is
amazing.
that a hooker with no like no?
It's a
Is that
character
what
in
it
Boys in the
is?
Hood.
I heard they're good, but no,
This may be a character from League of Legends.
League of Legends.
Amazing. Amazing.
What the hell is soul snatcher?
That's how good it was, bro.
You know they always talk about that. Like your spirit is kind of left. the
Oh,
body. Kinda
yeah,
like
yeah.
Out of body experience.
I
Soul
agree.
snatcher.
I agree.
So yeah, we can answer in one word. We don't need to tell a story.
if you want, it's whatever.
Mine was two words.
Mine is deep throat.
That's
Look at
even
Marco.
better because if it was deep throat,
We've gone
Oh
from
my God, you
countries to
gotta clip that.
blowjobs. This is.
I gotta
that's
replace
a big
the.
decline.
You want to see my cock with that clip? That was perfect.
see, this is a good question. See?
It's a great question, bro.
This was my
Yeah,
first
great
time was
idea,
like in the
Joao.
military, man. Before I came back home from basic training, I was with some Laquita, man. Like, oof. She did it, man. I never felt my toes my foot cramped. That's how hard my toes curled.
Oh, that's the worst.
Dude, my
He
foot
asked that-
cramped.
You feel like you're in a pool.
Yes,
Yeah,
Calvin, you did it. You did it, Calvin. Like my toes literally did that.
White knuckle. White knuckle.
Yes. My foot cramped. Yo, I was like, what is this? What's going on?
Jesus.
Did it ever happen to you when you are on the floor and the feet don't? You are with socks and there is no traction, and then you need to run to take a tennis to get that traction on the floor.
Wait, you need to run to do what?
Thanks. I'm up.
Playing
Because
tennis
if you are
in your
using
fucking
because
socks, what the fuck are you talking about?
because if you are I mean, because the socks on the floor they don't give you traction, and then you need to take a tennis.
Ain't that a
So
bitch?
the sole
right? I
of the
hate when
tennis
that
will give you
happens.
that traction, you know.
You just have to get those grippy socks.
Imagine you are playing basketball, right? You are
We're
using
probably wearing
socks.
sneakers though.
Wait, but the socks will slip, right? Because the floor, with the floor, there's no traction. Then if you use the tennis, there's traction. It will give you a traction on the floor.
Yeah.
Well, why would I play basketball in socks?
I'm giving you an example.
But that's an example that'll never fucking happen.
Trying to put the
We
ball
have to
in
have
the
something
hoop.
that's
I'm
grounded.
glad I drank.
Oh, that's funny. All right, so that was my question. I
guess he shut down
Cal
again.
was nice.
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
my god.
Was
Beautiful
it one question? I was supposed to do one question or two questions?
Whatever you
We're
because
limiting
you had
you to
multiple.
one.
Yeah,
Alright,
you
so
had,
I
you had
did- I
multiple
did my one.
people
Alright,
answer,
yeah,
so there you go. So Calvin, you're up next. What's your question?
That was
I was gonna say, everybody, give us a short snippet of your first time. Period. Just the first.
I don't remember my first time. I
What the
literally
heck?
don't.
Were you drunk?
No, I don't think so. I think it was with a redhead girl named Natalie.
What do you mean you don't remember? Were you
But
drunk?
I
He
was-
putting out government
I was a bit of a
names.
You gotta
fanboy when I
explain
was
this.
younger.
Yeah,
I don't
we need
remember.
more
I
detail.
can't pinpoint my first time. Although I do have one for PRock, and it is a bit of a gross story. I think it goes towards
Red Wing.
somebody's question. Anyways,
Oh man.
so do you guys remember the movie Rent? Terrible movie, but it was a bit of a
think so.
musical, like a musical. Anyways,
Isn't it about AIDS? Yeah, because
yes.
I'm not liking where this is going.
AIDS.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Take a turn for worse.
Not off to a good start, Ben.
There was this girl I went to this movie
that relate
with,
to me?
and then she came back, and like at the time I lived at my dad's house, and we were in the basement, and she'd never given a blowjob before, so she was like, "Okay, I want to try it."
Oh no.
But she did not know
Like it draws
she did not
close.
know she had a terrible gag reflex, and
Oh
so
my God.
she starts going down, right? All good. I'm like head back, having a good time. All of a sudden, I feel this weird like warmth, and like I hadn't got there yet, so I was like, "That's strange." And I looked down, and she threw up everywhere, all over me, dude, all over me.
Did she keep
And I
going?
was like, "Holy fuck, are you okay?"
Did she-
And
oh,
she's like, looks at me, she's like, "Yeah, why?"
Did she keep going?
What? And I was like, "You threw?" And she looked down. She's like,
What
"Oh
the
my
fuck?
god, I'm
It's a
so
virgin
So
story.
so she
Like,
had
she
she,
going,
she,
going.
she gagged and threw up and didn't even realize that she did not keep going. I was like, okay, I was done. I'm like, for me, like,
PRock's
throw up
like,
is-
nah, she's
that's it.
gone. She's
Yeah,
not a
so-
keeper.
Keep
She's
going.
not gonna
So
keep going.
she got up and cleaned herself up, and I cleaned my. But I was like, that's the first time and only time that's ever happened to me. But I was like, yeah, one for the books.
So she was a quitter, is what you're saying.
She was a quitter.
Dude,
The
I
moral of
probably
the
would have
story.
never.
Yeah,
Well-
it was fucked. I've never had that experience. And she.
What did
the
Rent
fun-
have to do with that, though?
I know.
I mean, were you guys watching?
Marco,
that
remember
movie?
Just
that.
trying to give you guys some
Right.
context, you know? It was a date night. It was, you know?
Oh, God, you saw Rent. Okay.
I'm just trying to lead into it, you know? Give you guys a little more meat on the
Holy
bone.
shit.
All right,
Give
that
us
was
the
fun.
full-
I'll piggyback
That was
off of
the
that
worst.
to lead in because I don't want to do the whole rent stuff. So I'll piggyback off of that. My situation was the first time I was with the girls, obviously. So
No one asked you anything.
she was going down. She did an excellent job. So I felt like I had to do, I had to return the favor. So obviously it was both our first time. So she had a bush down there, man. And I had hair getting stuck in my teeth and stuff. Like, it was just nasty. The wetter she got, the worse it got. Like, the worse the hair kept getting stuck in my face and my teeth and stuff. So it was like, this is not working right. So eventually, I had to force myself. I tried to force myself up. I guess I was doing a good job. She kept trying to force me back down. So it was kind of like a torture situation where I was like, I wanted to stop. I wanted to stop. I just wanted to, her get to the good parts. And so that was my first time right there.
It was a torturous situation.
It was,
He
man.
goes
That shit-
down clean shaven, comes up with a Mario beard.
Dude, she had some thick hair, yo. It was like thick hair, yo. It was some thick ass hair, yo. Like, God damn, it was like that.
That
the
was
fresh
like on,
pubes you never
maybe we
trimmed,
move
or
on to
maybe she
Calvin
could
Didn't he? Wasn't that on on American Pie? Where,
I don't know.
He comes up. The
no.
main guy. He comes
What's
up. He has
that,
all the
Marco?
hair all over his face. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Marco, what's that?
What's what? What I'm drinking?
What's that can?
It's Dos Equis.
Dos Equis.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that?
It's a beer.
Sakis, that's the drinking.
Yeah, it's
That
like a
is-
flavored beer. It's all we had. I'm pretty disappointed.
That's a hard seltzer.
Calvin,
or
your
whatever, no?
question.
No, it's like it's a beer, but it's just flavored with pineapple. It's
Wow.
whatever.
Pineapple.
Yeah. So Calvin,
But
save
the
us.
funny
Talk us-
thing was, like,
tell us
after that,
about
like,
church.
I had to like talk to her.
Did you say
I had to talk
church?
to her afterwards, like try to
joking.
like get to the
He said that
to
too.
trim that.
Just get her a hedge clipper for Christmas.
Yeah, I was like, yo, I talked to her like a couple days later. I was like, baby,
Multi-use.
Like I kind of showed her mine. I was like, hey, I trimmed my stuff. Like, you maybe you should, think about doing the same thing.
Trying to be all subtle. You're like, yeah.
I was like, yeah. Like, hey, look how nice this looks.
Like, I'm gonna spit out a hairball later.
Oh my god.
That's what, yeah, that's why exactly like a cat. When the cat, when they say cat spit the hat,
He was like,
the hairball. What?
Bro.
And then that thick pussy juice too. Like,
"Oh my god, oh my god, right?"
Wait.
It's so fucking gross, and it's even more
I
funny
know that.
because
That's what
like
I'm saying.
because of your personality, I was like, you're probably just gonna keep doing it. You're like, fuck it.
Can you
I
push that
can't
comment
get out of
from
this
Wakefield?
situation.
Exactly. That's how I felt. She did a good job to me, so I had to return the favor, man. And I was like, I got man up
fuck.
to do it, man.
Fucking trooper, bro.
I had to troop it out, man. I had to troop it out.
What the fuck?
What's
Look at this
right?
comment.
I stuck a lightsaber. What the fuck is going on?
Target from the store Target, yeah.
Shit.
It's because he finished too fast.
It's like, well, I got my savior.
True confessional today. Wow.
Oh fuck, dude.
Calvin,
Went
save
in a
us here.
collector room.
All right, I gotta pee over here.
That's right.
That's fucking awesome.
Calvin, what's your question, bro?
How's he supposed to follow that up?
I really hope you can put some sense in these.
Calvin was the one that asked this question. What are you talking about?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the
he was
first
that
time.
first time. Yeah, I don't
That's
remember.
right. Yeah. Damn
So
it.
it's
Yeah.
me,
he
right?
was-
I meant sex, but everybody went with head stories.
Must have been quick. If I just don't remember.
Incredible. All right. So Joao asked this question. Eddie, on to you. What's your question?
I don't have one.
Why
I
Mario
don't
could
know.
ask 3 questions?
You can
I
ask
don't
me
know
one,
either.
Joao, if you want. You could take mine.
There
'cause I
weren't
don't know.
enough.
No, I
Ask
don't have any
questions,
questions.
that's
I
all.
don't have any questions. I'm
I don't
good.
have one either.
You already asked questions.
I already asked.
He gave us all freaking trivia.
TX Boy is saying, and may God have mercy on our souls. Yes. All right, Ben Thomas, save us here. What's your question?
I don't even know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how you could follow that up.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
Bob
God
Dylan
left
saying,
the shot an hour ago.
incredible.
It seems weird now to go back to Star Trek figures or something.
Yeah,
you know?
Why not? Hey, that's
Like, damn, bro.
all right. I'm gonna ask a wholesome question.
Oh,
now,
I got a
just
good
to-
one.
to cleanse
I got
the
a
time
good
out.
one.
All right, Eddie,
Wait,
go for
wait,
it.
wait.
You know, I'll fuck myself now.
Since we're
Go
on,
for it.
yeah. Does anybody have any like first time they were walked in on by a parent or like
Oh God, no.
yeah their
No,
first
Eddie, don't.
experience?
No.
I'll share mine.
go
I'll
there.
share mine first because this is like I remember this one. So I was living with my mom at the time back in Palm Springs, and I was with a girl in my room, and the door is not locked, but it's closed, and it's the middle of the day. It's like mid-afternoon, and we're getting, we're I think we just started. Like, we were definitely naked, maybe foreplay, I don't remember. But we're getting into it, and I just hear my mom outside screaming in the living room, like, and I'm ignoring it because I'm in the middle of, I'm distracted. So I'm just like, whatever. And then my mom starts banging on my door, and I'm like, oh, shit. And she opens the door, and I guess I didn't have a lock on it, so she comes right in. She's like, Eddie, there's a rat in the kitchen. And I'm like, so? Like, what the fuck do you want? And then she sees what I'm doing. Like, I'm mid-thrust. I'm mid-thrust right now. And she sees what I'm doing,
Wow.
and she just stands there, and she's like, there's a rat in the kitchen. I'm like, get the fuck out.
I love how that's still what's most important.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, get the fuck out.
There's
And
still
she
a
just
rat in the
stands there.
kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. She's just like, I was like, okay, like, I can't, I'm not hopping out mid-thrust. Like, I will come handle the situation,
Hang
but you
on,
gotta
Mom,
get
I'm
out.
almost done.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
And
my
that was
God.
my first time being walked in on by anybody.
Yeah, it sucks. It's not fun.
That's fair.
I guess I'm a little too low key for that.
So am I.
That
never happened?
No,
Never happened.
Yeah.
no, I never had that. But
Yeah, I lived
Yeah.
in my dad's house for too long. Although, like, so I'm not a very religious person, so no offense, of course, to anybody that would be. But my stepmom is very religious, and she walked in on me the one time, and then she lectured me in the hallway afterwards, and she was like, like premarital sex leads to hell. Like you are now going to go to hell for this, and like,
sorry,
I was
babe.
like, oh my goodness, like I did not mean to offend anybody. Like that is awful. And so I moved out 2 weeks later because I was like, I could never have a girl back here again. Like her radar is like off the charts now.
But you
so
were already going to hell at that point, so
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
who cares if you bring another one back?
You already
Then I got
crossed
my
the
own
gate at
place,
that
and then it
point.
was fair game, for a while.
Shit, dude.
That's wild,
It's-
bro.
Yeah, I had it happen. It was fucked up too because like if it was
She told me that.
the situation, like the circumstances, like would have never happened if I didn't like. So like we were living somewhere, it was just me and my mom, and I was like, I don't know, 15 I think at the time, and I used to she'd go to sleep. I was a night owl, and shit, when I was a kid, or teenager rather, and so she'd go to sleep, and I'd sneak into her purse, take her keys, and drive her car at night because I didn't have a car. I was 15. And I was like, she won't know. I'll put it back. And I went and picked up a girlfriend at the time, brought her back. We were up all night. I forgot to put the keys in the purse. So, when I brought the car back, and I'm in my room doing that, my mom it's like 6 a.m. because, we were up all night, Comes in. Where the fuck are my keys? I was like, oh shit. And then she didn't even realize what was happening like at the time. You know what I mean? She was more mad that I took her car, that she didn't like see what was going on. And then I could see her like deer in a headlight after she asked where her keys were.
What's the
And
question?
she's like, you
real
better not get her pregnant. Slam the fucking door.
quick? Wait,
And that
what
was
the question?
I was like, okay. Yeah, it was
Okay,
fuck. I'll
Mom.
never forget that shit. Yeah.
I missed most of that story, so when I left, I heard you saying you were 15
Yeah, what was
and
the
you were
question
about
before?
getting ready for sex, and then I came back and you were saying you lost the keys somewhere.
Oh yeah. Well, I took.
It's a weird reference point in the story, but
Nah,
That's why I came
like,
back
I
weird.
came back home. I brought this girl to the house, and I forgot to put the keys back in my mom's purse.
Jesus.
So by the time she got ready to go to work, you know what I'm saying? She came in my room. I was already in the deed. I was
I
like,
hate to see it.
yeah, it was not. Yeah, it was
What was the
awkward.
question? What was the original question?
What was the question?
Where you been, bro?
You're smoking.
I had to get
Yeah,
rid
don't-
of my
just-
beard.
Like if
100%
like your
smoking.
if your parents ever walked in on you,
Oh no, I never had that.
Oh, okay. Well, you're.
See,
Yeah.
I never
I had
had
other
this-
people walk in
I had
and
the
my
perfect situation in my room in high school. My window was a sliding door window, and so we had the backyard was a patio. We had the backyard, and it had my mom's room had a sliding door, my room, and then the living room. So it was those three main windows, and then the backyard. So I would just have girls come to the house and just go through the backyard and leave my door open.
Like
They
do
would
that
just
the,
let-
the
yeah,
Arcadian
so they would
door.
just let themselves in, and
Mhm.
then so my bedroom door, I had my dresser and I had a 2x4 behind the dresser, and I would just put that in front of the door. So if anybody
Too
were to
nice.
open the door,
I'll
it would
mute
just,
myself.
I got another funny story. It's not a walked in on
I
one,
had, I
but
had
it's one.
access.
It's one that I remembered, and it's about my brother. So it was a little bit after he had graduated high school already. So I was already like 3 years out of high school, and him and my mom still lived together in an apartment complex. I had moved out, and I was living with Adriana already. But we were there one morning. I think it was Thanksgiving morning, and I knew my brother had a girl in his room, but my mom didn't know he had a girl. And we lived on the second story in a 3-story apartment. So he had her in there, and for some reason she needed him to do something in the morning. So she's banging on his door in the morning, and she doesn't know the girl is in there, and she's like, Mondo, I need you to come out and do this. And he's like, how do I get her out of here without her noticing? He dropped her out of the window, bro. Like she hangs out the window. He's holding her out to like lower her down, because if for some reason he thinks if I lower her down, it won't be as big of a drop. So when she comes in there, he comes out of the room. I'm like, where the fuck did she go? Like, because I knew she was in there. I was like, you're gonna get caught. And I was like, bro, she really jumped out the window. It was 2 stories. I was like, that was like a fucking drop. Yeah, she jumped out the window for him. I was like, what the fuck?
It's dedication.
Dude, I had the same experience with my brother too, but we tied up bed sheets together. we made like a rope for her to go down.
Like fucking cartoon.
That's like Red Rover, Red Rover.
That's
Rapunzel, let down your hair.
That's amazing. That's right. So Bob Dylan with another super chat. What a legend! Thank you, Bob Dylan. Near-death experiences outside of the military.
Can I take this one?
Yeah, please do, Calvin.
All right, so
Good one.
motorcycle. I think there was like 4 or 5 of us who were on motorcycles. We just left Huntington Beach, coming up to 55, getting onto the 91. We had a fresh rookie with us. He was trying to prospect to become part of the club, and so I think there was 3 or 4 of us. It's coming up to 55, and Mario, this is right where we had breakfast at. So when that restaurant. So right when you come around the 55, it just merges into the 91. It's just simple, just right turn, just merges onto the freeway. We don't know how this dude trailed off, but the freeway split. So there's like 4 lanes going this way to the 91. One goes this way to another street.
Yeah,
he went to the center and hit a black and yellow sign. And I've got a picture so I can show you. We don't know how he hit it, but like I said, he was a new rider. So it wasn't even like it was a hard bank to turn. It was just like a smooth turn. He trailed off and hit the sign, flipped over it, smashed his bike up, broke his hand. So the guy behind me, when you're on motorcycles, it's all about hand gestures and signals, right? So you know how to communicate with each other. Yeah. So the guy behind me, he runs up on me and my brother, and he's like, went down. So we're like, oh shit. So we get off the exit, run through all the red lights to get back on the freeway, because we got to double back to go back down the freeway to come back onto the freeway again to get back to him again, right? So we get back to him, and so we're trying to make sure he's good. I think he broke his wrist. And so by this time, the sun had went down, and just where this particular divider went, there's like these huge cables, but they're about this wide, right? And you have all this, because we're waiting on the emergency personnel to just finally show up. So, but you just see all these headlights coming at you. So it's kind of like blinding light in your face. So I'm trying to walk past something, and I tripped over a cable. And like I said, they're about this thick. So as I tripped, there's literally nothing to grab on. And I was falling into the fast lane of the freeway.
Dang.
And by the grace of God, somehow I caught myself and was able to catch myself and got myself up. But I literally saw my life flash in front of my eyes, because I thought I was falling into the fast lane of traffic.
Wow.
So that one was freaky.
That's horrifying. Thanks for sharing that, Calvin. Anyone else have any stories? Ben, you got one?
Yeah. So when I was younger, in college days, I was with my buddy, and we were smoking a ton. I think we were playing like one of the first Call of Duty games on PlayStation, and having a great night. We were eating like Burger King like crazy, and I was a pretty big boy at the time. Like I was getting close to 300 pounds, and so I was eating usually.
Holy shit, you were 300 pounds! Wow.
Yeah. Yeah,
I would say it like that, Marco.
Well,
I don't know, man. What the fuck?
Shocking.
So
my bad.
But
no
sweat. Yeah.
I was just shocked by that comment. Yeah, no. Hey, literally to each their own. I was just shocked by that.
Yeah, I lost a lot of fucking weight, but that was gluten. That was an entirely different reason. So, but anyways, so I ate a ton of Burger King this night, right? And I said to my buddy, I was like, oh, like I'm feeling terrible. Like I don't know if it's the Burger King. I don't know if it's just because I've been eating too much fast food lately. I don't know if it's all the weed. Like I'm not sure, but like I gotta go home. So I drove myself home, and all night couldn't sleep. Like couldn't get comfortable. Like just like terrible stomach pain. Or like lower like abdominal pain, and I was like, oh, like I felt like I was dying. I tried to make myself throw up, nothing was helping. And so the next day I wake up and I said to my dad, I'm like, hey, who was a nurse, by the way, I was like, hey, I'm not feeling well. And he was like, well, you're pretty heavy right now, son, and you've been eating a lot of greasy food lately. You're probably just, like, needing a shit, like, pretty much. And so I'm sure you'll be fine. And my girlfriend at the time comes over about 10 minutes later, and she sits with me for about an hour, and I'm like, I need to go to the hospital. Like, I feel like I'm going to die. Like, I was stabbing pains, right? All of a sudden, I get, like a wave comes over me, I get super sick, and... they have to call an ambulance. I get to the hospital, and apparently my appendix is burst. And I don't know if anybody's had an appendix burst before, but
I have. Yeah.
You feel like you are dying. It was terrible. I was sick for about a month. They ended up removing kind of the remnants of what was in there and all that stuff, but it was like it felt like I was being stabbed in the gut. And they had said basically like if I'd waited much longer, I could have gone like septic inside my system and died from it.
Same here.
So,
dude. I went through
My
the
brother,
exact same
my brother had
experience.
that.
terrible. So I do not recommend it. If you
yeah,
guys have
that's
lower gut pain and it feels like sharp
No,
knives, go to the hospital.
same
It's probably
I had that,
appendix.
but mine didn't burst. When
okay.
I started feeling the pain for 1 or 2 days, and then I went straight to the hospital and got it removed.
Came over me overnight. As I said, I thought it was the Burger King. I thought I had food poisoning or something.
Yeah, Ben, I had that when I was like in the 5th grade or something like that, dude. But they never.
Oh,
was
that's
very
young.
too.
So, so for me, they like there was like they left a hole in my stomach, dude. That still that just closed up on its own. So I got this big ass nasty scar.
I've got a pretty big ass scar now too.
Yeah,
I call it a battle scar.
So, yeah,
You were 300 pounds in the 5th grade?
No,
Me?
not yet.
Ben, he's on.
No. 5th grade. I was a big boy though. So that's the way she goes.
I kind of got a story. It's a stupid story. Me being an idiot that could have led to a near-death experience. But so I have this friend of mine, right, who's from LA County. He's from Long Beach actually. And growing up, I used to fuck with him all the time, dude, because he's real prideful about his LA teams and this and that. So I always talk shit about him, you know, or always talk shit to me. Fuck LA, right? He's OC, blah blah blah. We're just getting stupid, dude. He would legit get pissed, right? So one day we go out to a Laker game, you know, and with a friend of mine, with him, he's from East Los, you know, my other boy, you know, from Long Beach, and then I'm driving around after the game trying to get back to the freeway, and I'm like, where the fuck is the freeway? I'm like, Jose, where the hell's the freeway at?
Jose.
He was all pissed off, dude, because I was talking shit earlier, right? He was like, yeah, fuck you, man. You try to fight on your own. I was like, dude, what the hell? He's a little hothead, right? So then I'm driving around and I end up in this alley, right? It's real dark and shit. we're driving up. He's like, Mario, say it. You know, I dare you to say fuck LA right here. I'm like, there's nobody here, so fuck it. So I screamed at the top of my lungs, fuck LA County, right? Sure enough, there's these guys that turn around. I don't know what they were doing, but one of them had a shotgun, cocked it, and get ready to point. I put that shit in reverse, just took off the other way. So I was like, oh shit! Just took off, dude, and finally found the freeway entrance, man. But like I said, I was just me being more of an idiot. You know, then
He found out years later that it was Calvin in that same alleyway.
Probably was, dude.
See, I'm not the only one. I'm the only one.
So, yeah, that was
Marco, me.
Fuck around and find out.
straight up, dude.
Can I get a solo real quick? I just want to show y'all this.
Of course.
So
Your
this
other
was
near-death experience?
This was the
Like
sign
on
of this.
shit.
Well, it's not showing up on
Oh, I
screen,
see.
but this was
Yeah.
this was the
Lower
sign that old
brightness.
boy. This was the sign that old boy hit. And if I zoom in, you can see the corner where he fucked up the corner right there,
Oh yeah.
and his bike is right here underneath. That's his bike all fucked up. But so he ended up quit. He didn't make it past prospecting, but his new nickname was Black and Yellow because that's the sign he
Black
hit.
and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Oh man, damn, he's lucky as fuck. It wasn't worse.
I had one. Mine was when I was real young. I still live in Puerto Rico, like Isla Bonita. Yes. I have two older brothers, so we were at a beach.
Oh, you ever lived in Puerto Rico?
I was born in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
I was born. I lived in this house.
Joao, what's the capital of Puerto Rico?
Yeah, Caguas, Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Man.
I
Hey,
said
real
Joao,
quick,
not
P-Rock.
P-Rock.
I don't have
When's the
any
next?
idea.
When's the next parade? That's what I need to know.
Depends where you're at. Yeah,
well,
West Coast,
shoot.
East Coast.
You
It's
tell
in the middle
me
of
and I'll
summertime.
get there. That's all I need to know.
But no, so like we're at a beach, and I have two older brothers, so I was trying to follow my older brothers. So they went to the deeper end, so I'm trying to follow them. They didn't notice I was trying to follow them, so I felt like I was doing good. All of a sudden, like I guess I must have stepped like on a cliff, but like I stepped, like the floor just left me, and I remember sinking down, or like it was crazy because like I remember like kicking my feet, and I was able to like keep myself like. For some reason, I couldn't go higher. I just kept myself the same pace. I remember seeing like the light and then my hand going up. And then last thing I remember is like that's the last thing I remember. And next thing I remember is like I'm on the beach and some guys like waking me up and shit.
Giving
And
you
I'm
mouth to mouth?
No, he ain't giving me mouth to mouth. He was waking me up and I was like coughing up like the water and shit like that. So if it wasn't for that dude, man, I would have drowned when I was young.
Dang.
Yeah,
Yeah, are you falling asleep?
No,
Damn.
No, I see you, dude.
no, I'm reading the chat right here. Remember, I've got a big ass monitor. This is my monitor.
Feel
so-
my pain, yeah.
Sorry.
Feel my
You
pain.
read the chat with your eyes closed?
Feel my pain.
No, my eyes aren't closed.
Okay.
Oh no, no, bro. I'm just. Hold on.
But drowning sucks,
fucking
man.
guy, there we
Sucks,
go.
man.
Oh, there you
I
go.
remember I was kicking. I was
I
trying
love how
to
you had them available too. Amazing.
I know. Well, I get a lot of migraines, so sometimes I'll throw these on, because of the lights and.
Do you wear blue
That sucks.
blue lens?
I do have
glasses for
I
your
do have
screens?
I do have a story, but
I
it's,
do have some. Yeah.
It's
Go
a
ahead,
story
sorry.
that actually I think I never shared this story before.
Oh,
Let's hear
But
it.
this was
LWO
back
is the
maybe
place.
maybe in
Exclusive.
2000 maybe in 2006. I was like
breaking news.
when I came to China, it was like I was staying here for 3 weeks or so, and one night I went out of the hotel, and I remember I went to a bar, and I remember I want to have some beer, and they had Carlsberg, Heineken, and I asked for Heineken. And they had the TV passing some sports football, but was like a very small bar, nothing very local, something like that. And they had some football going on the TV, and I was on my second beer, and there was a girl that approached me, and she wanted toast with me, and I don't like so much to deal with people I don't know. I toast with her.
We can tell.
You don't
And then
say.
how's you get married?
And then she wanted to sit in my table, and I said, okay, you can sit, but I'm watching the football. And I
Just at your table though. That's all she wanted to
You
say.
say, well,
I don't know.
What did she
Because
look
at that
like?
moment,
She
it's
was
like,
good looking?
Was she attractive?
yeah, but there was
Yeah, but-
no speaking, right? Because it's like Chinese. I didn't know how to speak any at that time.
Oh, she was Asian.
I just know that after around 10 minutes, someone threw a cup, and the cup broke just near my feet.
What?
And I said, what the hell is going on here? There were 5 guys. The security, the guy that was at the door, he closed the door of the bar. Closed completely. And I said, you need to help me, I need to get out of here. And from that moment, I don't remember anything until wake up in the hospital in the next morning.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
And I was stabbed in the back with a knife. I
What?
still have the scar.
What?
I was beaten completely. I was completely
What?
beaten.
Holy crap.
My money all gone, but at least they left my passport. I had the passport on me.
Holy
Silver lining.
Are you-
Left his
Yeah,
passport.
silver lining.
for real?
Oh, shit.
Wow, this is for real? You're not joking?
Damn.
Yeah, this is for real. I still have the scar in my
All right,
back.
so I want to make sure it's not.
Show us
You said
in,
this
the
was
private
this
chat
was in
later.
this was in China.
Yeah, 2000.
Well, now I want to go.
Fuck, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
that sounds like a nice. You know what I mean?
Did you ever go back to find
Damn,
out what
son.
the fuck happened? Like,
Well, no, that happens a lot,
He
dude.
just
Right?
leaves.
I mean, what he's
He's taking
saying.
his shirt off, guaranteed. Oh,
I mean, especially if you're coming in,
Take it all
easy
off.
mark. You know what I mean? It's probably yeah. She probably like that was a whole setup, especially if the security guard locked the door.
I was gonna ask you guys what's the worst fight you've ever been in, but that sounds pretty,
How much time
pretty
we
bad.
got?
I've never
I
been
can
in
tell
a
you,
fight.
I never
Well,
had a
drugs
fight
got
with
stabbed.
anyone. I never had a fight with anyone.
Have you ever
Yeah,
been?
I've never been in a fight either.
You ever
What?
been sucker punched or anything?
I
Eddie?
never.
Shit.
Nothing.
No.
I should have been sucker punched many times in my life, but I have not.
Oh, I've been jumped.
Should have been
Actually,
sucker
never mind.
punch.
I have been.
I'm happy you
I've
can
been
admit that, Marco. Good.
Yeah, I should have been punched in the face many, many times in my life, but somehow here I am.
Probably because
Never
everyone
been in a
in you is
fight?
like, back the fuck
Bob
off.
Dylan comment is saying this is where I want to live the rest of my life. It's not that, but I can
It's
tell
not
you that
bad.
from the next in the following I would say following 5 years, I never went out in the night.
I was sucker
I
punch.
was
I
just
wouldn't blame
work,
you. Yeah.
work, and
And then he
just
became
learning
Batman.
Chinese and something like that. I was never going out.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy. Thank you for sharing that story. Sorry, you were going to say something, Anthony?
Oh no, I was just wondering. Not a lot of you guys ever been into a fight or been hit?
No,
I've been jumped.
Like, I've been in fights and hit. Like,
Okay, I've been jumped
Sucker punch?
more times than I can count.
Yeah, I got
Um,
jumped at like. I grew up in a small town with a lot of crackheads and stupid kids, and I got jumped at the park once. I had as you could imagine, my mouth gets me into trouble.
no shit.
So
Same.
like, I was alone at the park. I had 2 friends, but they left me. I'm still friends with these guys too, and I give them shit all the time. But they left me, but it wasn't bad. They it was nowhere near like Joao. Like they hit me a couple times. Like they kicked me while I was laying on the ground. But like I don't remember like serious. I didn't have to go to the hospital or anything. Just kids. I was probably like 13 or 14 years old at the time, and it was a bunch of kids at the park. And I remember afterwards some people called the cops, so the cops came and my mom had to come and they were talking to everybody. But it wasn't like I didn't get beat the shit out of. Like I didn't have bruises and black eyes and shit. So. Yeah, I never really
Oh,
been
that
in like a
sucks.
serious like. Yeah, I never.
Fisticuffs.
Never.
we had
Bob
like
Dylan with the $2 super chat again. Bob, thank you so much.
starting
LWO
a
is
fight
starting a
club.
fight club.
First
Bro,
we
rule.
got some,
it's
we got
real
some
deal,
brawlers
man.
here.
I'm down. I love that MMA.
Well, it might be a generational thing. Well, I think it's definitely a generational thing, but I also think it's a location thing too,
Yeah,
right? Because I know
Yeah.
people my age too that grew up like my age that have never had any altercations. So it really depends on, I guess, your area. But
How old
hell
are
no,
you, If
dude.
you don't mind me saying or asking.
Um,
Unless you don't wanna
41.
share? 41.
No, I'm 41. Yeah, I'll be 42 in October. Fuck, dude. Yeah, I remember that shit. Like I guess one of my. Well, I wouldn't even say it was the worst, dude. But like, it's hard to. You can't really see, but like, I got a scar like right fucking here. It's healed because it's been a long time. But
He 100% just gave Eddie the finger, guaranteed.
I remember. Well, no, I wasn't being like. But yeah, like so.
I saw it.
You know, anyway, I remember, dude, we were in school, we were playing baseball or something, and the dude fucking the pitcher beamed me with the ball. And I was like, yo, what the fuck, dude? Because it was deliberate. Like, it was deliberate, you know what I mean? And so I start yelling at him. He comes up to me, and his buddy was the catcher. And he kind of like kneeled down behind me. And the dude fucking pushed me. You know what I mean? And so I fell over the dude. And then he got on top of me, grabbed the fucking rock, and just boom, dude, right there.
dang.
So that's where that scar came from. And I got up, and you're like super cold, but you're also like super hot at the same time. It's a weird sensation. And I could just feel, because the blood was cold, it was weird. And you could feel like just this pulse, you know what I'm saying, dude?
Jesus.
And I don't know what, dude. I just started fucking swinging that bat, dude, like so many goddamn times. Bro, it was fucked up. And then the teacher started coming. They brought us in. They took me to the ER. I got like 7 stitches. Oh my god, dude, it was hardcore, man. I think it was all right. I mean, I broke the dude's ribs and his arm. But I remember that my mom took me to court. They took me to fucking court. And the judge dropped the shit because all the witnesses. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus, dude.
I was like,
That's fucked.
yeah, bro.
That's fucked.
So they took you to court.
Yeah. They took my mom and me. They brought us in. It was fucked up, dude. And I literally did nothing. Like I did nothing. Well, I mean, I did smash him a lot with a baseball bat, but I mean, because of what happened, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it
You
was
didn't
fucked up,
instigate
dude.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the
Yeah, dude.
rock too. That's so dirty.
Dude, it was fucked. It was, yeah. But you know, school was so much different then too. Like, I mean, not to say that like kids probably aren't fucked up these days, but like, Bro, school was another level, man. If there were people that didn't like you, you know, and you can't really,
that's why I
you
tell my
can't really
kids,
even
man.
explain that type of shit like back then. Like the late 80s, the early 90s, like you could try to tell your folks about it, or you could try to talk to a teacher. They didn't like counselors. They didn't give a shit about any of that stuff. You know what I mean? So like you would have to go, like if every day there was people that you didn't, you know, that didn't like you, you get fucked with every day, bro. Until you do something about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, until you stand up for yourself. That's
Sometimes you
sad
stay
when
over
there's not
yourself
that
a little
support.
too much and you get in trouble for that shit. That's the only bad thing about it. Because that was my situation. I got bullied. I got to the point where like I had enough, and like I feel like Wolverine. I jumped at the kid with like pencils, man. I stabbed the fuck out of him with pencils. Like he had to get
Like
tetanus
John
shots
Wick?
and stuff like that. Yeah, man. I
He's
swear to
like,
God,
"Fuck
like
me,
he
man."
kept bullying me.
Pencil.
So like I had 2 pencils and I just jumped at him. I was like, and I stabbed his thighs with pencils.
can
Yo.
imagine
I stabbed
fucking
his
P-Rock.
thighs with
bro, what the fuck?
Jumping in there, screaming like,
yeah, I feel like Wolverine, yo. I was like, in my mind, I feel like Wolverine, yo. But like,
ah, shit.
I didn't make it to his neck and shit, so I made it to his thighs. And I stabbed his thighs
You
with like
didn't
2
make it to his
pencils,
neck.
yo.
This fool tried to kill his ass.
Dude, he just bullied me for too
Jesus,
long. I was
bro.
getting tired of that shit. It went, because my thing was like, it was all through
Pretty sad.
school year, and then I ended up going to summer school because of his ass. And then when I went to summer school, he was fucking there. And he was bullying me in summer school. So I was like, yo, I had enough. I hate summertime. I hate the heat. So I had enough. And I jumped at him like Wolverine.
Chingao, man.
And I stabbed him like
Jesus,
fucking,
man.
like, with some lead pencils, man. Number two.
Did you
Number
ever
two
hit
lead.
anybody in
Number
the
2
face
lead.
with a fucking
Number 2 lead.
cafeteria
Number 2
fucking
lead.
tray?
Yeah.
I've done that.
No, I never did that.
Oh, yeah, it was funny. Well, it wasn't my fault.
Dang.
Like, dude, I'm just saying school was weird, bro.
Yeah.
Like school they had like 0 fucking response time to anything. Like anything. Cause I remember that shit. I got jumped by like 6 kids, dude, in the cafeteria, like on the back end of lunch where most people have already left.
Yeah.
Dude, it took them like almost a minute, bro, for like somebody to come. Like a teacher, principal, whatever.
That's
I remember
even
that
faster
shit.
than I would almost think. Like, there was never any teachers' room in the halls back in my.
Yeah, nothing, bro. Like
that's
the
lucky that
principal
it was even
came
a
and
minute,
sat
yeah.
on me, dude.
Jesus.
Like physically sat on me.
That's lucky.
Yeah, dude.
That's
Well,
sexual.
because we were scrapping like I was like 5 or 6 dudes, man, and I just had that rage, and because we were in a fight, and dude, it was it's so crazy, man. I can't imagine being a kid nowadays, dude.
Yeah, throw your cell
Can't.
phone at each
I
other.
don't think they get in much
That's
fights
the
now.
social media now.
Well, maybe maybe they don't, right? I mean, maybe they don't get in
They
fights now. They're
just
just
bully you on social media.
yeah.
It's like on
yeah.
it's like on 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street. Remember when he goes, you have to punch the first dude in the mouth that talks to you. He punches
Do you
him.
really
He's like,
need
what you
to?
hit me for?
Like, yeah, I mean, well, yeah, man. If anybody would have fucking told me shit when I was younger, man, that's a good point of advice. I think don't ever let anybody fuck with you,
Yeah,
like period, because they'll
That's what my
just keep
kids,
doing
man. Just be yourself, man. Like just be yourself. Your real friends will be your real friends. Don't be so.
Bob's just funding the questions tonight. Eh?
it. I don't know,
He's
man.
just
Keep on
funding the
going.
questions.
Unusual.
Thanks,
Absolute
Bob.
legend here.
Thanks, buddy.
I
So
think my phobias are pretty usual.
I wasn't going to start with you, but Eddie, go for it. No, I'm kidding.
was-
Pablo, thank you for the $2 super chat. Unusual phobias.
Oh,
Eddie,
yeah.
go for it, brother.
I don't have any. Like mine is like snakes. Fucking-
Snakes here too.
Yeah, I don't.
Why's it
I don't
gotta
mess
be
with-
snakes? We snakes.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously,
Fuck,
obviously
bees.
mine's
Or like heights too, I guess.
my unusual. Obviously, from my previous story, is unshaved pubes.
You're sticking with that one. That's a lifelong. Did you say that was your first time though?
My first time, yeah.
Don't
See, I'd just be like, I would have just vetoed every single woman after that. If it was my first time, I'd have been like, nah, man, I had a bad experience. I'm not doing it.
You guys
I'm done.
guys are-
Like Ben, if that was my first time and some shit
Like
yacked
Ben.
all over me,
I was gonna say my phobia is barf, and I'm like, actually, I'm putting two and two together all of a sudden. Wait a second.
I am never doing that shit again.
That's why I'm saying
Damn.
his story. That was like a 40-year-old virgin story. Like I just never had sex ever again. After that.
Upgrade is saying my phobia is
drunk
T-dubs
for me
and
to go
star
down
race.
on you.
That's
I don't
amazing.
know if you know.
T-dubs.
Yeah, that's fair, Andre.
What were you saying, P-Rock?
No, I'm just saying, like nowadays, I gotta be like very drunk to go down on a girl, even my own girl.
Really?
I'm sorry, yeah, because I got tortured, man. I got PTSD from
Because
that
of the
shit.
flossing?
She held
Yeah,
him down there, dude.
man, that shit
Like-
was. It was like, and I don't know if it was normal, like, I don't know if I
should
did a
keep
good
always
job,
a
or it
razor.
was
You
just
should
like,
keep always a
doing-
razor in your
But
pocket
that
Oh
shit
my
was like
God.
extra thick, man. That was like thick
and
saliva.
aftershave.
Oh,
It was like,
man,
I was like
yeah,
glue
I
in
don't
my
know.
mouth.
I'm
What
gonna
is
throw
this?
up now.
But
Is this
you know what
normal?
though? I don't think either of you guys. I wouldn't call those phobias, man, because phobias are typically like irrational fears, and you guys both
Yeah.
experienced fucking nightmares sexually.
And
That's not irrational.
Now that's
Right?
a hell of
Like-
a time to come back in.
Well, I'm just there's some context to
I
this
have
story.
no
but-
context, and I was like,
Making
whoa.
real progress.
It's like Mafia
Yeah,
losing
I'm
the
just-
keys somewhere. I don't know, it's
I
like,
think
what?
we
Like-
are regrading, not going forward.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
You're not
Nightmares and
wrong, but
sexual
like
something. I was like, damn, somebody got
I
hurt.
even like overcook my food now so that I don't get food poisoning from it. You know, like even
Yeah.
that, I'm just like,
well, no, that's different. You're appendix person. I'm talking about the chick throwing up on you. Like,
oh no, that's what I mean,
No.
barfing.
When
I'm
the,
like
when
for
the
me,
steak,
like,
yeah,
when the
it's
steak is all
throwing up
black,
grosses me out.
burned.
Fuck.
Okay,
Like
now
Ben,
I
I
get
ain't gonna lie.
That's right.
Right now, like I look and sniff before I go down there. Like,
What the? Fuck?
yeah, so, yeah.
look and sniff. So he's got it. Yeah, I got you, man.
Yeah.
You got it. You have to have the visual
You need
and the
visual
sense.
and the
What if it's
Oh,
what if
After
it's
you look
like
and sniff and it's not to your liking, what do you do?
yeah, like I was gonna. That's what I was gonna
No,
ask.
so
like,
I do the
Hey,
Spider-Man. I do
Mario
the Spider-Man.
goes
I
like
do the
this.
Spider-Man.
You're
then
down
I-
there.
I do the Spider-Man, and then I
how
work
do you
my
come
way
back
up.
Just
up
dive in.
appropriately?
No, the Spider-Man.
Just take a
I
deep
go like
breath and
this.
just go for it, bro.
So what I do is
anybody done the
I
earwax?
inject the fingers and I lick the clitoris with my teeth. So I do that. And then I work my way up.
Bro definitely
Dude,
regrets having.
it's
this
100% takedown ratio. 100% takedown ratio with that shit. Never failed me.
So you just like a taste test, and then you're
Yeah,
like,
no,
I'm
I
good.
don't taste that at all. It's like it's the finger most of it. So
You
as I
can see
flick
your
it with my
wife now
lip,
in your
my
back
tongue, I'm
slapping
like
you.
flicking it off my tongue at the same time. And then work my way. But then not only that, I give them taste
gotta
on
clip
medicine
that one.
because not only that, the time made the contact there, I make sure I bring that same contact to their mouth. So I work my way up and I kiss them. I'm like, yeah. I was like, I was like, that's what
No
I'm tasting,
details.
girl. That's what I'm tasting, girl. That's what I'm tasting. Sharing's
I love that
caring,
you
man.
give her a taste of her own
I give
medicine.
it, yes,
I mean,
I
you
do
do
that.
that.
I
I
do
mean,
that.
Chivalry at its
little-
finest. You
If
love
it's
to
not
see
the
it.
same, if it don't taste right, I make sure I share it.
Wow.
Jeez.
That's a little.
Oh my god.
Isn't that like
Like-
kind of going out of your way, like too much trouble? Like,
No,
can you
it's
just be
not
like,
too much
no,
trouble.
Seems a little like
better,
fuck
man.
you,
I got
you
better.
know?
When it
You
comes
got
to
some famunda cheese
No,
going
my
on.
thing is-
Sorry,
I'm not-
JB.
Here's a little
my thing
I'm
is-
just saying, like,
JB.
no, my thing is,
Whoa!
Oh,
if
Jesus.
we
Sorry,
we're on the
JB.
phone, we make a conversation, we make an agreement that we're gonna meet together soon.
What the fuck?
We make an
God
agreement that we're gonna
damn,
meet each
man.
other soon.
I'll be right back.
You would think that person
No,
would
you're
prep.
not.
I'm gonna prep myself. You would think that person would prep. When that person doesn't put their part of the job, I make sure they know that they put their part of the job.
I love how Bob Dylan keeps paying us for appropriate questions, and we somehow keep getting back to this story. I don't know.
Oh man, chased away the one female viewer.
Marco
I'm
has
sorry.
been surprisingly
JB?
quiet. Marco didn't have a first time story. Marco didn't
You know,
have a fighting story.
I do share this channel with my wife, so I need to be on my best
man.
behavior. I will let all of you act
And-
up, but
Yeah,
this will
I
be
mean,
for
I'm not
backstage
saying
talk.
they're wrong.
Adriana watches.
It's
Are you
experience.
gonna let me get in trouble on my own?
Any and everything I say.
Adriana's
is
cool.
prior
She's
to
probably like, yeah,
my
makes
wedding
sense.
date.
There you
Yeah,
go.
we're all talking about experience. We're not
I
talking
speak-
down
I
nobody. We're
speak
just talking about
before
experience.
the date of.
I will
I got-
agree with.
I got a hell of a lot of experience, so I can't help that. So
Exactly. We learn from our experience.
So
she
cool,
knows.
Cal.
She knows.
You
that.
do
Yeah.
learn.
And they benefit.
I will
from
agree
our
with
experience.
PRock. I walked away though, but hygiene is important.
It is.
Hygiene is
hygiene,
important.
It is.
Yeah. Fish,
Like, if you're
fish
gonna
for-
hook
fish
up
for
with
For all of us,
somebody,
though.
you
For
should
all
be
of us.
prepared, man.
There's some
There's no-
dudes with some
1911.
mega fucking bushes out there that also
no, but
need
not only
to
that.
Ben,
weed
do
whack
tell.
that
Full
shit.
attack right now.
But
bro.
Ben, no, my
I'm just
my
saying,
thing is-
I've gone to the
Well,
gym.
I
I've
don't-
seen that shit. All
That's
right?
on you, bro. I don't know.
my thing is, no, my thing is,
They're
if I
shared
agree with-
showers.
if I have an agreement with a girl, I'm gonna come over your house. I would hope you can take a shower before I get there, because I'm gonna take a shower before I get
Right,
there.
right. Because you're going to you're planning for an engagement.
Like we
right, of
like we
some
did a
kind. You're
verbal
like,
agreement. Like we shook our hands. Like we're about to get down. Like
a verbal eye agreement. I'm
Yes.
coming. You know, I'm coming over. Whatever you're coming
shook her
over.
hand?
I
mean,
agree.
You know what I'm saying? But if
Has
I get there and this shit don't smell right, like yo, like you void the contract, man. I gotta figure some way out.
You void the contract.
Yeah, get out of here, man. Like this ain't right.
That's a very PC way of putting it. You got damn
Yeah.
right. That motherfucker's
Exactly.
voided.
Yep. I agree.
NRD.
Yeah.
Valid.
You did go. Yeah, you signed the
Yeah.
NRD. There you go. There you go. There's plenty of time I had to fake it, get out of there. I'm like, all right, that's
Jesus, I've never had to fake it before.
you never had to fake it.
I don't think so.
Yo, pay
Think
it.
of
Like,
it.
I
Guys
could-
do it
think
too.
of a
Guys do it
celebrity
too. It's
or
not just
something. Yeah,
girls.
we
Guys
do
do
it
it
Shut
too.
your
too.
mouth.
Guys do it
One
That's all
six
good.
junkie
What the hell was
says.
that?
Is that
That's
how
That's
it
my
happens,
faking it
bro?
noise. That's
That's
my
how you
faking
spell
it
it.
Like a
noise.
fucking sheep, dude.
Why does it then sound like a sheep? I don't know. That's
We
weird.
were
I don't judge, bro. I don't judge. Yeah.
Oh,
You do you,
triple
man.
dust a few times.
I'm
Yeah,
good.
they-
I've got
they
the
like
green
to try
light so you can't see how much
They
I'm
like to try
blushing.
and
Don't worry
stick
about it.
around.
Exactly.
Like, I got shit to do. You can leave.
Dang.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God, Bob Dylan, absolutely killing it tonight. I understand why PRock hates rooted hair.
Yo, go back to Triple Dust's question, because that's a hell yes. Had to do that
Let's
a few
see.
times.
I got a question. I got a question,
Triple dust,
guys, for you guys. Have you guys all been with your significant others for the most part while you've had your collections behind you, or have you ever had to bring a new girl home and had your collection and had to explain it before you? Try
Yes,
and-
the latter.
A mixture
Yeah.
of both.
How does that conversation happen, Anthony? Like,
Yeah,
what do
I've
you-
never
what
had.
do you
I've
say?
never had to do that.
Oh.
And it might come
Well,
at some point.
so I live. For those that don't know, I'm in Tempe. I'm at ASU. So there's lots of people here. So I'm always, you know what I mean. It's kind of how do you put it? I don't want to say it's like a rotating situation, but yeah. So I'll meet people and I bring them back. And the thing is, almost every single one of them is cool with it. But I think it's because we collect 6-scale figures, and they don't look like toys everywhere, right? And it depends on how you class it up or however you have your stuff displayed, right?
Yeah.
Then they understand it. Or I'd be like, yo, you know, I run a channel. I also work, you know, in a 6-scale company. A lot of this is work related, whatever. There's always a couple people though that are a little like weirded out, you know what I mean? But when you just just explain yourself, and again, it doesn't look like, you know what I mean? The main thing is, dude, that I've noticed is, it doesn't matter if you have a lot of money, if you have no money, if your shit's kept together.
Oh, 100%.
That's all that
You
matters,
got swagger.
bro.
You got swagger. It don't
Yeah,
matter
like you
about all the rest of it.
could have like a shitty old couch, you know, from the 70s, the hand me down, whatever. But
100%.
you know, a girl walks in and your place is clean.
Yeah.
Your fucking bathroom's especially clean, right? Your fucking bed's made, your shit's kept. They don't give a fuck.
100%. Because trust me, they've
like-
seen all the shitty locations that they could have
Yeah.
been at.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
See, I can't talk for
100%.
that.
You guys
I
giving
usually
me hope.
experience that after we have the sex. That's when they don't care. So,
They don't care. Oh, your toys after sex.
Yeah.
Is that before or after you make them taste their own juices?
So they care. They
Both,
care before and during sex, and then they don't care after.
nah,
Sorry, Marco. Sorry, buddy.
No apologies at all. I'm enjoying all this. I just
no, it's hard for me
It was
because
out of
like,
left
when I
field.
first
I forget I'm on a positive channel right now. Yeah.
not at all. Not at all. We're in the dirt today.
I think I've been with my girl the whole time since I started collecting. Like, yeah, so I can't really say. Yeah, she encourages me to collect. So there's certain things that she wants me to get because she likes, but she won't get herself. So I made out. I would go in that I don't have to hide things, and she's cool with it, and then she likes certain things that I like, and then sometimes she pushes me to buy things that I don't want, but she wants me to have. So it's like, all right, hey.
That's cool.
So I mean, that was a good one. So
they'll go with that, right? Because now it's been a while since I've been in a committed relationship, but when I was, totally understand that, right? Because at least her was, you know, it's like, oh, okay, this is what you do, whatever. They not only appreciate it or they call it whatever you want. They'll tolerate it, whatever. They're cool with it. It's because there's that flip side that you're talking about. Because then they're like, well, I would like some of this or whatever I like. You know what I mean? And you're like, well.
Her thing, the way she explained to me was, she's like, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't mind it. It keeps you home. And that's what she sees.
That's
it
all
keeps
that
me
matters,
home.
bro.
It keeps me out of
Bro,
trouble.
and that's real talk, bro. That's real talk.
And that's what she said. And
So-
she has her own
Yeah.
little collection. She collects her own little figures and her own little pops and stuff like that.
Oh, I didn't realize. That's awesome.
Yeah, so it was like, I made up a good one, man. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
I heard. It's a little jab to Denobi. I heard Denobi always
shaves?
saying that he has to hide boxes from his girl. I'm like, come on, Denobi, come on.
I think
you
that's
can't
pretty
do that,
typical,
man.
honestly. I think a lot of significant others don't necessarily.
I just never
understand,
experienced
right?
that before, so that's when I hear people say that, I'm like, that's weird to me. Like, I never experienced that.
It is
Yeah.
weird to me. I'm not gonna lie either. I don't think anybody should hide anything.
Exactly.
Especially if they're like committed in something and be like, yo, this is what I do. Within reason, right? You're not blowing your money irresponsibly where you're like, fuck, I didn't pay the rent, I didn't pay the phone bill.
Yeah, exactly.
Or we
There's
had
gotta
the
be a
fridge is
shared
empty, but I got a
understanding, for
fucking
sure.
dark side Anakin. Like that's not like
I feel
Fucked
I
up
feel like
priorities.
it's almost easier in a relationship though, because like so I'm recently single. I haven't been single in a long time, and
congratulations.
Oh,
well,
shit.
and-
Right. Hey,
and,
sometimes the grass is
Silver
greener.
linings, bro.
yeah, for sure. And I'm like, I've got this collection I've never been collecting, and also in the dating world. So like, I'm like, maybe I should slow my collecting down. But then on the other hand, I love it, and I have a channel and like all this shit, and I'm like, it's what I love. So like, if somebody comes in and they're like, that's fucking whack, I'm gonna be like, okay, then hit the road. Like I don't,
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
interested,
Peace out.
right?
It is
You
what
gotta be
it is.
yourself, man. You gotta. I tell my daughter the same thing. Be fucking.
For sure.
I made a
And,
mistake
like-
growing up. I was not myself. Don't
Yeah,
blend
so
in, be yourself.
so just so the chat knows, my fiance ended our relationship on Sunday last week. So
I didn't know it was a fiance, but
it's pretty
but
fresh.
still,
It's
I
pretty
was
fresh
surprised,
for me.
too.
So I don't want a pity party. It is what it is. It is what it is. But we're
you're
moving
gonna
on.
be all right, brother.
And it's first time I've been in like without a relationship, but also a collector. And so it's weird for me. I'm not ready for not only the dating world, like that's going to be a ways down the road, but like you were saying, Mafia, like I think you have to be able to kind of say what it means to you, but also if somebody doesn't understand it, then they're not the right fit, right?
They're not
I wanna,
exactly.
I want to find
yeah.
a nerdy girl going forward, you know, and I want to
You
find
will.
somebody that I can talk Star Wars and
would.
Star Trek with
I would.
and shit like that.
Yeah,
So,
dude.
I would 100% trap them.
for sure.
Never show them anything at all until they're already committed, and then be like, bam, bitch.
Wow, Ed.
Give him hints. Give him hints.
That's not gonna work. That's like
that route. Give
I'm
me
not even.
hints,
I'm not
like,
even gonna say it, but
when you go to
don't
movies,
deceive
take them to
people.
certain movies.
He
me
said,
hints.
boom, bitch.
Yeah. Really quickly, let me get to Christian Detour
I appreciate the
Collections
support,
super
everybody.
chat. Yeah, Ben, you're gonna
Much
crush
love,
it, bro.
man. Much love.
That's
man.
why I'm here tonight. I'm like, I've got time now. I'm gonna be on way more streams now because I got all.
Oh, so
yeah,
we're the
bro.
back. We're the backup
Man.
man.
But I love you guys.
But at the same time, don't let it overtake you, man. Make sure you're taking care of yourself.
Oh yeah, it's been a shitty week, but that's the
It
way.
happens.
Yeah,
where, like,
it'll-
all
Make
the
sure
time
you're
for
shaving.
streams, and, you know,
Make sure you're shaving. That's what I've learned.
Yeah, make
from
sure
this
you
chat.
shower at least once a week. Make sure you know put deodorant on.
I'll tell you one thing, man, and I know it sounds cliche as hell, dude, but time heals, dude. Time heals
Exactly.
everything,
You
man.
are
Like
correct.
I can look back on times where I thought I was like dead ass head over fucking heels in love with this girl or whatever,
Yeah.
and it's
And
like
the
nothing.
cool part is you were at the time.
At the
yeah,
time,
It was
right?
at the
Like,
time. But shit changed.
what do they say? It's better to have fucking
Have
loved and
lost
lost
than
than
never loved at
never,
all.
whatever. Yeah, but that's true though. Like that's legit. So just
It's true.
you're gonna
So
find,
that-
like you said,
yeah.
man. You'll find a girl who's into Star Wars and fucking maybe
Probably
not
not
Star
Star
Trek,
Trek, no.
but
Probably
one of
Maybe
the
not
two,
Star
like,
Trek.
well, like one,
That's a
well,
pretty
'cause
deep
Ben,
cut.
the fandom is oddly divided since the fucking 60s
Ben,
and 70s, right?
You know
But
how
one
on
of them.
you know how on Beauty and the Beast he's like, don't go in the east wing.
It was the West Wing.
I'll just get a two-bedroom
She
apartment.
tries to open that door.
Exactly.
Remove him from the Disney chat. Remove him from the Disney chat.
You got the wings on. That's incredible. Eddie. Really quickly, let me get to this super chat from Christian Detour Collections.
With 5,000
$5,000. I think it's Wisconsin dollars. I'm pretty sure. PRock, is that correct?
Washington.
Wisconsin. Yeah, Washington dollars. Thank you so much. I have a sister-in-law coming to visit for the first time next month, and I'm still thinking about what to say. Any advice at all on how to introduce a family member to this?
Just tell her this is
Well,
what you enjoy. This is what
be
you're
yourself.
What I'm
into.
into.
This is what your passion is.
It's got you in the house. It keeps you from running the streets.
Yeah.
know what
You
I'm saying?
don't have to say
it's your love.
anything,
It's your
dude.
hobby.
Yeah, but also it's a sister-in-law, so like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I was like, well, it's not like,
I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice. Like,
That's a good
so it's
perspective
a
on it. Don't worry
sister-in-law.
about it.
Yeah, look, if they bring something up, you're like, yeah, these are cool. What do you think? Whatever. Like if they bring it up, they don't bring it up. Just be like, whatever.
Ask them if they have a favorite character, because there's a good chance there's a 6-scale figure of that person potentially. Show
dude,
them
I have a sister-in-law who's a fucking pain in the ass. She's always trying to call my shit toys. And I'm like,
That's
Yeah.
women in general.
Ain't
she's
that
doing it
the
on purpose.
worst?
No,
That
but she's
doesn't
doing it
really
on purpose.
pierce your
She's
fucking
doing it on
soul.
purpose.
Yeah, they do that shit on
Her
purpose.
man fucking, he's a 49ers fan. And he fucking bought grass.
Wait, time out. What's wrong with that? What you
No,
trying to
I'm
say?
a 49ers fan too. No, I'm a
Okay, I'm
49ers
about to say,
fan.
okay,
I'm saying I'm a 49ers fan too, but he's a hardcore one of those hardcore ones that he bought the turf from the old stadium. So I'm like, yo, if your man,
That's
if
dope.
you're okay with your man buying turf, what's wrong with me buying figures? Like
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like let me be me.
Yeah, it's
We
the
all
same shit.
spend our money on stupid shit. Like it's just
Yeah, like I don't
Teach
judge
their own.
people for their own shit. Like
Let
me
me
be
touch
me.
on that real quick. So, when I went on that cruise to Ensenada 2-3 months ago, my brother, and my sister-in-law came over and brought a group of friends of theirs, a husband and a wife. So the next morning, while we were all getting ready, the husband said something about some character, and I was like, "Oh, for real? Come upstairs real quick." So I showed him the room. She came in, did the typical like, "Oh my god" type shit, right? So I happened to see both of them this last weekend for Mother's Day because we all went out to my mom out for dinner. They happened to be there. The wife was like, "Oh, how was the travels? How was this and that? Did you buy any toys while you were over there?" And I was like, "Why you gotta go there?"
Motherfucker, yo.
I was like,
Well, they're normies though, and I don't know if
Yeah.
they're
They're
unless
normies,
you
yeah.
think her
But they know what they're
intentions
doing.
were-
They know what they're doing. By
But
saying
they-
the word toys, they know where there's like a jab. It's like a body
just like
jab
women,
into the
just like
body.
anything.
But
just
did
like
it
things are-
feel that
just
way?
like
Like you
things
could
are-
tell it was hostile.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just like things
yeah.
are, just
I
like
feel
things
like-
are, just like anything that
Yeah.
we do as men is little or it's cute or something like that. You know, there's certain
Exactly.
terms. They know what
Yeah.
terms that they're using.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
understand what you're saying.
Like
I mean-
I got two
Balls.
dope ass motorcycles downstairs. You know what I mean? Women have tried to say the shit was cute. Like my wife tried. Oh, that's cute. No, that ain't shit cute about my bikes. I got 2,000 RCCs downstairs. There ain't shit cute down here. But you know, that's just
It is
what
a
they
really
do.
cute bike though, Calvin. I gotta
Shut
say.
up, Marco.
But Ben,
The Jack's got,
Ben, to help
to
you
your
out,
point,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Ant.
I was just real brief. I was just gonna say, like, so your whole point of that, like what you said earlier, and PRock touched on it a little bit ago, is that like with your lady, is that you could be doing something else. Like that's the type of person I am, and when I got into doing stuff like that, it's like it is an outlet for you. It's an expression of you for something your level of creativity, and I think it's not a bad hobby, dude, just to put your money into, because like I said, you could be out drinking or fucking around or getting in trouble, depending on your personality, but like that was me. So it's like, yo, this is nice. This is your, I don't want to say safe space because I don't like that term, but you feel comfortable, this is like whether it's a social thing or even if you're by yourself, and it's just what you do. You collect. There's a level of obsession there that goes with anything, right? That could be a little unhealthy depending on how you regulate your
could be a little
collecting.
bit.
But that's why there's a community. That's why there's certain people that YouTube. That's why people get involved in things. It's not necessarily like an AA thing, but you find like-minded people. You're not just alone anymore, right? And then you can learn and be like, all right, this is fun.
You're 100%
I'm
right,
good.
dude. I gotta say this has probably been one of the hardest weeks of my entire life, and the people who have reached out to me the most have been my collector friends. Not even friends that I see every day or every year. It's been my collecting buddies that have reached out to be like, is everything okay? Hope you're okay. And like that kind of community is you can't buy that. You can't you can't put $1 on that. Like that's amazing. So
100%,
Ben,
we all got your back, brother.
Yeah,
really
man,
quickly,
totally
before you
man.
say something, PRock, I just want to just acknowledge this super chat from Bob Dylan. Thank you so much. Came for the laughs, but stayed for the bonding. Yeah, it's been a lot of bonding. Really appreciate it. Go ahead, PRock. What were you saying?
No. So your situation, like I don't share much personal, like my personal stuff, whatever. So when I was in the military, I my recruiter kind of forced me.
Are we baking to Afghanistan?
No. I'm saying like
Bro,
no.
you were raped? Where's this story going?
You didn't
I'm
know?
just,
Yeah,
I'm
what's
just saying, when
happening?
I first joined the military, my recruiter kind of lied to me, and he made me kind of force myself into marriage with the girl I ended up being married at that time. So she wasn't really cool into my
What?
collection.
You were forced to marry.
No, let me finish, Joel. Hold on.
Yeah, they do that here in America. You didn't know?
No, so all right. So to answer you, Joel. So my recruiter was like, yeah, if you want to have your girl, if she, if you want her to go with you, you have to get married, which was not true.
Okay.
If she wants to have my benefits, we have to get married. She can still come with me without being married. So he kind of lied to me. So he forced us into getting married. That girl I was with at the time was not, I was still somewhat small collecting. She wasn't into it, but it did not work out for us, Ben. So that led me into, when I got to the military, like, I went to school and everything like that. So I met the girl I'm with now. And she is like an anime fan, and she pushed me into collecting even more. So I'm just trying to say, like, I know you're going through your thing right now. So my thing is like, hey, there's always something brighter in the future. Like, you might meet the same, like, some other girl who might be encouraged of your collecting and push you into collecting different things. So same situation as me. I'm just trying to say, like, I know it's hard right now, man, but sometimes you have to go through the hard shit to get to the good shit. 'Cause if I go through the hard shit, I would not met the girl I'm with right now, and my girl right now, she's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't want to bring the mood down by any stretch.
Not
I
at all,
just wanted
Ben.
to join.
We're here
and
for you.
riff
No,
off
that's
with you
real
guys,
talk, though, man.
but-
No, it's
Yeah.
for sure.
We
But
all been there. Don't trip.
But I mean, one of the positives I think will be like today we had the realtor come and look at our house, and like we're selling it and stuff, and that made it real, right? Because it's like now we have to kind of move on. But on the other hand, kind of like you said, PRock, she didn't watch the same shit as me. She didn't like gaming. She didn't like any of that kind of stuff. So I go to the movies by myself all the time because it's like that I don't have anybody to go with here. And so it would be awesome to be like one of my vetting questions if I ever get on the dating market again is like, what's the difference of Star Wars and Star Trek? And if you can't tell me, I'm not fucking interested. Go talk to Mafia, So,
Yeah, I will say though, like,
like, I don't give a fuck. The word star is in one of them. I'm
Yeah,
like,
right.
You're good. You're good. I don't care if you
both
call
wear
this shit
uniforms.
Star Wars
Yeah.
when it's fucking Enterprise.
I will say though, Ben, sometimes I wouldn't like screen out someone just because they don't know all the stuff. Like you could also teach them,
No,
right?
I
As long as they're
Yes.
willing to learn about the stuff. I think that's
They're
the
willing.
biggest thing,
They're
right?
open.
sure.
As long as
Yeah,
that's my thing. My girl, she was
it-
anime. She opened my world to the anime, and I
Yeah, but
opened
see,
her world
but
to Star
PRock,
Wars and stuff.
yours is relative though. That's still relative. Where I agree with Marco, but only so far. Because maybe they don't like Star Trek, but they gotta like fucking video games. They gotta like
Something. They
whatever
got something
anime
to
or
it,
something or comics or
Listen,
some type of
We don't want to turn away
in that
women
nerd
that-
subculture.
Yeah.
Because
We
if
don't
all
want to
they
turn
do
away
is
women that don't like Star Trek. 'cause
Yeah,
those are
right.
good
I guess that's
ones,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
man, like Star Trek. I'm telling you right now, it's
So
I'm just using that as an example
No,
because
but-
that's something that Ben is passionate about.
I don't
but
agree
other
completely
things,
with that because
right?
I am married already 12 years. My wife doesn't know shit about Star Wars, doesn't know shit about Marvel, doesn't know shit
your
about
fault,
DC, doesn't know shit about anything. She likes
can she
Iron
name
Man
5 European countries?
faster than you.
Just making sure.
But she like, for example, gaming. But for
That's lucky.
Hot Toys, she learned more about characters through Hot Toys than through the movies. She enjoys the Hot Toys, the likeness, the materials, everything. and it's all good. It's all good. I don't have any issue with this. I have an issue only the vehicles because they take a lot of space. But that's something that you need to talk, right? When you are married, you share a house, you have kids, you have limited space. That's normal.
That's for sure.
I think the most important is not being like you, but understanding your hobby and respect.
There you go. That's actually what I was trying to say as well.
You have your own space.
Well, that's a
said.
huge thing too, because you don't want a clone of yourself.
Yeah,
That's it.
Sometimes
Bingo,
it goes bad.
bingo.
I'm a
Yep.
fucking hermit, guys. I would like if somebody is exactly like me, I'll never leave the house ever again.
Yeah, because you're
Well,
always
but
on bed.
no,
You're always
you
in
might
bed.
end up fucking getting at each other.
Yeah, that's
Because
true,
it's
too. Yeah.
you know, like a girl that I dated for a while
That's-
she was super into painting. That was her big thing. Photography, but so I guess we kind of shared that. But like she was mostly like way more artsy.
Did
when
you
it
ever
came
lay
to
on
that.
a
She-
couch with a heart necklace naked? Just curious.
with a
Wow.
heart necklace
I've
naked?
with lightsaber.
Yeah,
naked.
the
you know,
paint-
like draw me like your
No.
French girls.
Like,
No, not like that, but I mean,
I don't know this one.
but my whole point
Off
was
the
at the
rails.
time though, right? Like I might have been
I
gaming
got
or
it,
whatever,
man.
right?
I was with you.
Yeah.
Playing something, right? And
100%.
but she had her hobby. So that's what's nice, right? Because
Yeah.
you want to have things that are a little, you know, oh, you like this. I like what you have stuff that you like, which is cool and that you're passionate about. Well, so
Dude.
do I. You know, so it's a nice kind of balance of sorts, you know.
I have collecting figures, or I have cross stitching, which is definitely an 80-year-old's hobby. So I'm like, the range of potential ladies in the future is quite high.
There you go.
Andre
Get some
with the $5.
saber-tooths.
Andre with the $5 euros. Thanks, good sir. He says, tough nut to
$5
swallow,
euros.
Ben.
This is not euros, my friend. This is
That's
pounds.
not euro?
That's
Oh, pounds.
No, it's
Thank you.
it's actually Louisiana dollars. So
That's
anyways,
That's
Ben,
pounds.
It's tough
UK
nut to
pounds.
swallow, Ben. Your collecting family here for you. I'll make it a threesome. Thank you. I'm not ready for threesomes quite yet. After PRock's hair story, I'm like, I'm gonna take a while off. I think, yeah, maybe just a little bit. I'm gonna have nightmares now after this
No
conversation.
comment.
There are people in the chat that are like, "Don't base your next relationship on any of the advice from this
No,
panel."
I already told you. I already told you today, and this is advice from a 40-year-old man. Don't go to the market right now.
No, just take some time on yourself.
Heal yourself, get yourself well, and then you can go forward. Because now you will just mask that own that you have, and
Yeah, that's for
that's not healthy at all.
I will say, you know, obviously work on yourself, but we got to run through some hood rats as well. We're not trying to, you know, marry any
There
of these
you go.
ladies, but hood rats.
Well, yeah.
push
Well,
us
I
a
wouldn't
little
say settle for the next. Yeah, like I'm gonna go
They
to
have
the
hood
market
rats
to a
in
point.
Canada?
Like,
You can
But-
do prospection.
No, everybody's really classy in Canada.
I think the general term.
Unless
is
they're a
just don't-
barfer and then they have to leave.
You
then
got
they-
truck stops.
No,
you got truck
just don't
stops up
dive
there,
into
right?
something right away, like
You
Joel
got truck
said.
stops in Canada. I know that. I
best
hear
thing-
drivers
the best
crossing the border all the
thing
time.
is
Go get
Yeah,
your
you
license.
guys ever seen Trailer
Fly
Park
to
Boys?
Mario and he'll take you to
Go get a
Tijuana.
lot lizard.
I have.
Load lizard. Lot lizard.
Hell yeah. Nah,
Recreational reptile.
take time, dude. Take time
Yeah,
on
for
your
sure.
own, and then
Yeah,
the
man,
next
come
girl
on
you
down,
meet.
bro.
That's
You
the weird
don't
part.
have to-
On a trip.
I haven't been by myself in 15 years. I've gone from relationship to
What'd you
relationship.
say, Mario?
No, I said Joel actually said it. Come on down, Ben. We'll plan a trip.
So once I sell the house, I'll have some money. So I'm going to
Wait.
definitely do some trips.
Feel comfortable
Sure.
touching yourself for the next
You
couple
ain't,
weeks.
you ain't said nothing but a word. You come to Cali, we got you. Come
Heck
on.
I got you, man.
Fuck yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'll be stoked for that.
Look, that's a
Yeah,
hard
jerk
thing,
it to
bro.
your
Because
order.
I don't like being alone either, dude. Like,
That's weird.
I don't think anybody really does. I mean, to be honest, but
But you are not alone. You have Ghostbusters, Star Wars. You have.
you goddamn right, I do, man. Bro,
All these guys.
You have your left hand, your right hand.
you're not wrong on any front. But I'm just saying in the general sense, right? Like when you're used to being with somebody all the time, it's like it becomes this routine. You're so used to it, and then they're gone, or you're gone. Whatever the outcome is, no longer two, and it's a weird adjustment period, you know. And you take time on your own, and then the next person you meet, the best thing to do though is to not. Like, whatever the fucking thing is, I don't know what she did. I don't know what you did, but whatever it is, that baggage
Nobody
you
did
have to
anything.
leave.
Literally nobody did anything. It just the love wasn't there anymore. That's it.
Well, then typically I would say that whatever baggage was there, if any, you have to fucking leave that shit behind.
100%.
Because you go into something else later on and it just starts to, you know, like what if she cheated on you with like 6 dudes or some shit, right? And
That would have
then-
been easier because then I could at least hate her and call her a whore and like. at the
Sure,
same
but
time, right?
but then you meet another girl, right?
What's going on here?
For sure.
But I'm saying, let's say that happens, and then you meet somebody else. You gotta get that shit out of your head, because that's gonna naturally happen to people. They're gonna be like, oh well, I don't know, man, because I had this bad situation. And I don't want to have that happen to me again. So it's like always leave the baggage away, because they're different people, different experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like,
For sure. I think the only baggage I would say I have at this point is like I always wanted to be a dad, and like we
still
couldn't
got
have
time, bro.
we
Still
couldn't
got
have
time.
we couldn't have kids, and so I had kind of like mentally accepted like if I stayed in this relationship, I would never have a kid. Like we have the cat, I have my figures, like we just have money in the bank and no kids.
and that
right?
was on her, not you.
Yeah,
She,
but
she couldn't have kids, so
Okay,
so
well
like,
then, yeah.
going forward,
Yeah,
that's kind of a positive in your way, because knowing the fact that going forward it didn't work out, the next person hopefully
kind of opens the door again, right?
exactly.
So yeah, which is kind of which is crazy to think about because I turned 36 on June 1st, so like literally like a week and a half.
Age
Oh
is
my god,
not-
dude,
yeah,
you're gonna look
yeah,
back
yeah,
on this and be
you're
like,
good.
whatever,
You're
dude.
good.
You'll find a girl
I
who's
feel
like,
old. I feel kind of fucking old.
I will
I'm
say,
not
I will
sure.
say this because out of
You
the
look
panel
old, but
we
you are
have
young.
Thanks.
out of the panel we have what, Joelle, myself, and Marco, right? We're the only 3 married on here, right?
I think
Am I
so.
And
correct?
PRock?
PRock, you're
feel
not.
like I'm
you're
married.
not
I have a
married,
girl.
right?
PRock and Eddie are
But-
as close
but
to
you-
married
but-
as possible.
But you don't have legal paperwork. You know what I mean?
No.
No, we no legal
you-
paperwork, no kids.
so-
We can walk away scot
Is that a
free.
racist?
I'm just saying. So shut up, Eddie. So with that being said, I'm just saying, look at the positive on that end. It's not like you had to go through the whole process with the
That's
boards. and the
My
rest
dad
of it.
was like, "At least you don't have to pay alimony," and I was like,
Right.
"Damn, true." I didn't even hadn't even thought of that. So that's
It
right.
could
That's
be
what
a
I'm
lot
just
worse,
thinking.
dude.
Shit.
There's a
Oh,
hell of
yeah.
a lot. There's a hell of a lot of positives on that front. Just because, being that it was your fiance, and like, trust me, I know it hurts. That's no question. But I'm just saying on that front, at least you were at the line, but you didn't cross over the line to have to go through all the bullshit of having to get past to go reverse everything backwards. So I mean, there's a positive in that right there.
Another
Yeah,
positive
it's
too is the
all
fact that
yeah,
you guys didn't have.
You guys are the best.
Unfortunately,
Appreciate
I mean, in a way, you guys didn't have kids together, so that's another positive too. So
Thank
you have
God.
to deal with that.
Thank God, she's so cold now. I'm like, I don't know if I.
So
could,
the next
like, that's-
person,
yeah.
just I wouldn't say be picky, but in a way, like
That's a cold.
Try to
ass
pick a
day.
nerd
I
in a way.
gotta be honest. That's a cold ass day to do that shit on Mother's Day.
yeah,
That's cold
Mother's
as fuck.
Mm.
But-
So I'd actually just called my mom and I came inside and she was like, "We need to sit down and talk." And I was like,
God
"Oh, okay."
damn.
And I was like, "I thought I fucked up." I was like, "What? Like, what happened? Like, what did I do?" And it was like, "No, she was just done." So, but like, as I said, like, at least she didn't cheat. At least
you
there
should
was
have
no.
drop kicked there, man. You
There was
should
no,
have
there was nothing like
Damn,
that.
you're
It was just
Definitely
you know
not
what? If the love is gone, the love is gone. You know, and 5 years ago, when I got into this, I couldn't fucking rub 2 nickels together. We literally had to share a debit card to buy a slushie. Now we're selling this house. We'll have no debt. I'll have some money in the bank. I can go visit whoever wants to hang out. I can have a life. And honestly, as I said, the community of folks has been better friends than I've had in like the majority of my life. And that's something I can't.
I don't know if
you
you were.
can visit
I don't know if
John
you were on the train or not, but Star Wars Celebration Japan 2025 is going.
You know what?
down.
Now it's a possibility. It's literally on the table. It's a
Yeah, man.
possibility.
It's going down.
100%. So
And
Really
in 10 years
quickly-
time, without knowing anything, you are married to a Japanese.
There you go.
I do like Asians. I do like Asian ladies.
No, he's
wow.
not wrong,
All right.
man. I mean,
I have a bit of an
Asian
Asian
With
persuasion.
straight
I'm
hair
okay with it.
and
So.
the tight toto and all that stuff.
look,
the-
there's
God.
I'll have way more
definitely-
time to talk about Star Trek content for anybody who likes talking about Star Trek.
Bro,
Is that
there's
Tremble Dust? I'm
dude,
looking
yeah,
at
you know it, bro.
Let
Like,
me read this super chat from Bob
There's only a
Dylan
few
really
of
quick.
that, but
Bob
that's all
Dylan with another $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Whoever takes the dog or cat, he clarifies, is the one that feels guilty. So,
So I'm actually
take that-
taking the cat, but she was like, "You have more of a home life than I do, all of the things." So like, I think he'd have a better life. I actually think it's a selfish thing. I don't think she wants to
So Ben,
find an apartment that requires pets and all of the things. But
what part of Canada are you guys from?
I'm in Alberta. near the mountains.
All right, so I heard Montreal's like the nicest people
So
in Canada.
Montreal has phenomenal smoked meat sandwiches. Nothing sexual about that at all. And gourmet bagels, which is fantastic, and some of the best
Gourmet what?
poutine I've ever. Gourmet bagels.
Poutine?
Bagels.
What's that?
Bagels. How do you guys call it? What do you guys?
Bagels.
Bagels. And some of the
There's
best.
an accent. Come on,
Some of
guys.
the
He's
best
going-
poutine.
We got to give him shit. Though. We
Poutine.
got
What's
it.
poutine? What is that? Poutine.
It's poutine.
It's
like
fries
it's
and- oh, go
yeah,
ahead.
it's usually fries, gravy, and cheese. But you can
It's
have
fucking
like
coronary is what it is,
fuck,
dude.
dude.
Oh, I thought it was poutine.
It's so good. Poutine. You know.
Yeah, it's
So,
like, yeah, you
Montreal
can get-
food is phenomenal.
Ugh.
If
Bro,
Bob
but that
Dylan
shit'll
isn't,
fucking clog you up so bad.
That's okay.
I've
I'm
only been
okay
to
with it.
Toronto.
Oh,
I've only
That's
been
worth
That
it,
fucked
man.
me
You
up, man. I
smoke,
could
you
feel
smoke
that
one,
shit,
you have a
dude.
little poutine.
Ugh.
So
only been
good.
to
Or some
Toronto
poutine.
and Niagara.
I mean, yeah. No, because we had like a poutine joint over here, man, and it was like crazy with the fries and the gravy, and then they'll do like different ones, like, you know, like bacon cheddar, whatever, or fucking chili cheese, and like all the gravy. It's like, oh my god, dude, it's so.
Now I'm getting
thick.
hungry.
It's
Speaking
good
of
though,
thick,
but not all the
Cuervo-
time.
Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. This is American dollars. This should cover 2 lap dances at Hong Kong when Mario takes you, Ben. So,
Why don't
whenever
you bring your ass out the house and come celebrate with
Yeah,
us?
man.
Bro, I gotta go California.
You were supposed to be at the
I
last
gotta-
one.
We gotta go.
Who?
Me and gotta go
No,
California.
Cuervo. I'm saying, why if
Me and you got to go to Cali.
Yeah, we
he
have to go
giving
visit you
giving
guys.
tips out. Why doesn't
What the
Cuervo
hell
come
is in
with us?
Cali?
Mario and Calvin.
Oh, to visit.
It's not-
Oh, well, okay. I thought there was a
It's not
different
in Cali.
event.
No,
I'm
yeah,
saying,
we
it's
will
not
visit
here.
you
Let's
guys.
go.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah,
Come on, Ant.
Yeah,
of course.
we'll go over there.
I'll go down there when.
Calvin, you know what? How about Calvin? The next
Sometime.
time you're over there, dude, with the delivery, just stop by, pick up Ant, dude. Bring him back over
Man,
here,
shit,
man, and we,
Nick-
you know.
Bro, now
He
you gotta
said
put
nothing
me
but
into
word.
some shit like fucking Mr.
He
T
said
in the
nothing but
18,
word.
bro. You gotta knock me the fuck out. I'll just wake up. Be like, where the fuck am I?
Bro,
don't
if
like
I'm
doing
telling you
this.
guys right now, if I get there, whoever picks me up from the airport, my first stop, I expect my first stop is to be a weed shop.
See, I can't fuck with
I knew it,
Cuervo.
yeah, you need
I
to
wish
be
we
at
could
the
use the house.
So
Just
whoever
meet me
picks
at the house.
right from the airport, I want to go
I'll have-
right to the weed
I'll have
shop.
Uber
I want
pick
my
you up.
edibles. I want my Cali, all that stuff. So whoever's okay with that.
I'll send you an Uber and then you can come to the house.
Oh, come on. I mean, I gotta smoke at your house though then.
I can
Hey,
imagine
I'm just
people
saying, I
going
can
to
pull it
your
over. I got a
your
license
house.
to worry about.
Jesus, their toilet, puking and shitting at the same time.
Your
No, that
first
won't
thought.
happen. That won't happen. There's no power hour.
No.
That won't happen again.
Well,
That was a one-time mistake. Never. The military taught me to learn from my mistakes. So I learned from my mistakes. Never again.
hey,
Yeah,
that's all that
Cuervo says
matters,
that there's
man.
a-
People can make mistakes every day as long as they learn from them, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah, Cuervo said there's a weed shop near LAX, man. So there you go.
Cuervo, come to pick me up, man.
Yeah, Cuervo got you.
Come pick me in the airport. Drop me off at Calvin's or Mario's.
Mm-hmm.
And then
How far is Calvin?
I think Calvin more,
from
man.
Mario?
I ain't gonna lie,
Are
man.
you
Calvin,
far
I feel
away?
like if I go to your
From where?
house, I'll get
Your-
better
from
food.
your place to Mario.
You're like, what, 40 minutes?
45 minutes.
Oh,
Not too
not
bad.
far.
Right.
Not too bad.
And if traffic's light,
If traffic's light, about 40 minutes, 45 minutes.
Oh,
If
okay.
traffic's
So maybe about an
big,
hour,
hour,
like, give or
hour,
take.
hour and a half. If it's
Yeah.
if traffic's thick.
damn.
Well, I mean, you gotta
That's
figure
actually
this
pretty
out.
close
If I'm
to you
gonna go
guys. That's
California,
pretty close,
man,
though.
I'm not expecting
Yeah,
to
no,
pay
fine.
for a hotel. If I'm paying for a hotel,
But you guys got to remember, I drive for a living. 45 minutes to me is down the street. That's
But
just
then
around
Yeah.
the corner.
Yeah.
Unless Calvin's on a bike, he'll be here in 15.
Oh yeah. If I'm on
There you go.
twos, I'll be there in no time.
You can
So
ride
Fern
bitch,
is
yeah.
asking if everyone's going to San Diego Comic-Con. We all need to
want
meet
to,
up.
man.
Yeah,
I
no
actually
doubt,
forgot that Fern was going. So yeah,
But
definitely
there's
meet
no
me.
fight show. You go there
Alright,
to see what.
man.
Stand
Yeah,
for
there's no
what?
sideshow, and
I've got my volunteer
And-
paperwork right here, going for free.
Oh.
Nice.
Calvin, send me that. How you get that?
The next, you know what? They did this one pretty quick. I just happened to find this chat on Facebook, a Facebook group, and I saw somebody mention it. I looked into it and then went through my portal
Is it
and
still
signed up
available?
for
I'll
it.
apply for it.
And I did it last year, and then since you already did it last year, I basically already grandfathered in. They sent me a link, and this year it popped up again. So as soon as I see it again, I'll start sending it to you guys. But I'm gonna try and find. I'm gonna get the the page, and I'm gonna look it up right now so all you guys can know.
I got the okay from my girl, man. She was like, if you can go
I know.
anywhere, so
I was trying to hook up Philip the Fool,
Who's that?
for him to go as well. And I tell him I'd find it. Let me look it up right now.
Yeah, awesome. But we're definitely all meeting up. So if anyone
My girl
comes down,
like, if you get a ticket for San Diego Comic Con, you won't welcome go. I was like, all right.
Oh yeah.
Can you sing that for the chat, please?
Yeah, I got you.
I'll sleep in your front porch. I don't care.
It's San Diego Comic Con SDCC attendees.
We can't see a damn thing, to be honest.
I see I see your face. I see your sexy face.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Give me a smile. Give me a smile.
You know, I try and exfoliate and keep my skin clean. You know what I'm saying?
Exfoliate. That's a good word. I like that. I like to use that word sometimes. Exfoliate.
How's that?
There you go. Perfect. San Diego Comic Con attendees /
San Diego
Hong Kong lovers.
BBC attendees. All right, cool.
So it's a group of people constantly talking about, you know, where to get a room, how to hook up. They send you links for different hotels and things like that. It's been pretty helpful for me. But that's how I found out about the volunteer situation. And like last year it was smooth. 2-3 hours a day. They give you a badge. You hit the con with no problem. Smooth.
They do it in your Comic Con too. Like for Funko, they do like if you volunteer for like 2 hours a day, they cover you for the whole weekend.
There you go. So really quickly, Tremble Dust is accusing me of blocking the exit because we've managed to keep, you know, nearly 50 people in here this whole time. I think people are just loving the earnest conversation. Bob Dylan is asking another super chat. Thank you, Bob Dylan. Absolute legend. Something you want to accomplish before you die. Can I go in? This was something that I wanted to accomplish before that I don't want to anymore. So I always wanted to run for like some type of office. I thought maybe city council or some other type of elected office. In my job, we work really closely with elected officials. Not anymore. Honestly, like politics are just so grimy. Like you give so much, and then by the time those people leave office, they are just like their souls are sucked. So I don't think that's anything that I would ever want to do. But how about everyone else? Something you want to accomplish before you die?
Well, I think mine's kind of simple, really.
Planted.
It's more, well, nah, listen, it's more of like a way of life, I think, for me, is that you don't want to, I don't want to be selfish, right? I feel like if you're, because we've all been through stuff, right? And that goes through your heads a lot. At least it did for me back in the day. So it's like, I feel like if you're always fucking selfish about shit like this, you're going to end up dying alone. You know what I mean? That's kind of like that mindset really flicked on me a little while back. 10 years maybe. So like, as I get older, it's like, what I'd rather do is, it has nothing to do with me. And I don't mean like what you're saying, like with a career goal or anything like that. I don't mean that kind of selfish, right? But so I just kind of look at it like I would rather do something that helps us, like humanity, right? Doesn't matter what it is. As long as I know that like I have made some kind of difference in anything, any capacity, then I think I'm good. I can die knowing, you know, like little shit. Like, I mean, it's not little. It's definitely not little, but like there's a couple people I know that, you know, I was able to talk with and they're still here, you know, and they didn't want to be here. You know what I mean? And being able to talk to people like that and, hey, nah, dude, shit can be down, but you know, you're worth, you know what I mean? You're worth sticking around for. Like, you got a story to tell that you haven't told yet. Like the fucking story's not over, you know? So I don't know, man. I'm just thinking like helping people's a big thing, man. And I think if everybody thought that way, I know it sounds a little whatever. Maybe it's the Star Trek in me. I don't know. I'm growing up, but people need to be better, you know? And if you can be better and somebody sees that, because you don't know what's going on with this person, or, you know, just being kind to people, man, trying to make a fucking difference. That's what matters to me.
Everybody's got a story. Everybody's got a story. So,
and I will just say, like, during the pandemic, I think we saw some really beautiful acts of kindness and like some of the worst in humanity, and how, you know, tribalistic and selfish we could be. So I love that message that you're spreading.
Well, I try, but you're right though. It's so hard because especially here in the States, like everything is so echo chamber and isolated and you know, oh well, you voted for Trump, so you're a piece of shit, or you voted for Biden, so you're a fucking stupid libtard.
Us
And it's like
versus
this
them.
constant. There's no civil discourse. There's no. You have to be able to speak to one another, man. You just, as a functioning fucking member of society, dude, as a fucking species, you have to be able to work together, talk. I mean, you're not gonna always get along with people, right? There's just some people who are just dicks, you know.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate, but
like the one
I
in
think we
Fresno
need
on
to
Wednesday.
Yeah. Well,
Calvin's not
dude,
gonna get over
seriously,
that guy.
It's, you know, always try to help people out, man. I feel like that's your, to me anyway, that's a sense of accomplishment, man.
Love it.
That's
Love
it.
it. Anyone else
I know
have
it's
anything
kind of
else they
simple,
wanted?
but
No, that was great.
Mine's not as grandiose as that. I just want to continue to be able to travel. I love being able to see other cultures in their actual, you know, state of the country and what they're into, and just being able to live, you know, but through their ways of going about things. Just continue to get stamps on my passport. You know, I love being able to travel the world. So I made not the mistake, but I got my passport, I think 2021, and in my 20s, I went nowhere. And so by the time it expired and I realized I had no stamps, I was like, I'm not letting this happen again. So I told myself in my 30s, I'm definitely going to make sure I see the world, and I've been able to do so thus far. So, and the fact that I get to do it with you guys now too, like you don't understand. London was dope. Like Star Wars Celebration was, it was okay, but being able to meet Ian and Shane and Rich and all these dudes, you know, from across the ocean, that was what made the trip for me. So looking forward to Japan, and you know, all of us from the States to go and meet up with them again and just hang out. Hell of a life experience. So
I'm right there with you,
represent
dude. Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. That's one of the things that that I'm realizing right now in my 40s is that the fact that I never really got to do anything like that. I'm kind of in a situation where I kind of have the opportunity to do so, you know, and that's something that I want to start taking advantage of as well, you know. I mean, after meeting Calvin and, you know, and Jay, and we're talking, making plans ourselves as well, dude. So now that Japan is a thing, you know, that's, you know, it's making it more of a reality. So, and one of the things I want to do, man, I want to like meet each and every one of you wherever you guys reside, you know. So
that'd be cool.
As far as, you know, traveling within the country, out of the country, you know, as well, you know, that's I've learned to appreciate like more, you know, I guess more different cultures and, you know, different I don't want to say different views on society, but just different cultures in general, different areas. There's just so much, such a large world out there to see, man. And
dude,
you know,
being well read and well traveled is
as Americans, we really do think we're grandiose and the elitists of the world. And trust me, you get to some of these other places, and these places are just gorgeous. You know, France has, I don't know if they're still doing it, but France had this strike going on, right? And about their I don't know what their government's called, but they had extended their retirement 2 by 2 years. So instead of 62, I think they pushed it back to 64, and there was picketing and protests and all that. And so I had several people asking me like, "You're really going to Paris? Like, aren't you scared?" And I'm like, "No, like I'm a black man in America. I think I can go to another country just fine. You know, and like my tickets already paid for, my rooms. Like whatever my experience is when I get there, that's my experience when I get there. I didn't see one of anything that showed of any kind of protest or anything. We had a great time. So all the news fear-based things that they show you on the news, don't listen to the news. They're just trying to show what they show.
Right.
Go. Yeah, I would flip that to here though in America too, man. For any foreigners that want to come visit, it's not all crazy here.
Right.
I mean, they sensationalize a lot of shit, and there's a lot of bad shit people out there. But like, dude, you can go anywhere. Like, it's not a fucking war zone.
Before, and obviously I'm trying to do my research. So I looked it up on YouTube, tried to look up some news footage about the protests. I saw a can on fire rolling down the street. I saw protesting against police. I saw this crazy shit. I went on a whole city tour and Disneyland while I was out there. Didn't see any of that, throughout the whole city.
But I'm gonna tell you guys,
so what they show on TV is just not always what they're, you know, they're
the
just
bad news.
It's what they're trying to push. It's the propaganda what they're trying to push.
Being from the military, like from my experience, USA is the worst we're the most racist country. If you ever watch like any sporting event when there's like an American fighter versus somebody who's not from America, you always hear USA. Like that's messed up for the fighters. Like, you know, they're coming over here to fight whatever. And then just me from traveling to other countries, the way other countries see Americans, I'm not gonna lie, we are the worst. Like the way we judge other countries and other people and stuff like that, we are the freaking worst when it comes to stuff like this. I don't blame other countries for not liking it, and that's why I get frustrated when we try to, you know, dictate how other countries come from the military. We try to dictate how other countries can like run things.
Well, that I'll agree with you on that one. About chanting and all that other, I don't know. I think it's just more being, you know, representing
patriotic.
your team. You know what I mean? It's just like the fucking Olympics. You know, you want to root for your country. You know.
Yeah, but if you notice, only American countries do that. Like, not many other countries really do it as much.
I will say though,
USA.
like there is
We
a
do have a
lot
proud
of
sense of-
terrible. We do, right?
What?
There's a lot of ethnocentrism. There's a lot of patriotism, and like America is a really great country where there's a lot of really fucked up portions of it, right? Like you can come in here as an immigrant and work your way up the chain, but at the same time, there's a lot of people
my
that are
grandparents
oppressed.
did.
So there you go. So there's a lot of you could have. It's kind of both things. It's a really great country, but also there's some fucked up things about it.
Dude, you know what's
Doc Sizzle
fucked
will
up?
say- Go ahead, Anthony.
I'm so jaded, and I feel like literally like I'm a man out of time. And like those who know me, like, no, I just feel like out of place. This generation, everything's weird. Everything's fucking upside down here. But for me, right, I just feel disconnected. But on the same side, dude, despite all the bullshit and the weirdness that's going on, I still think this is probably the best we've ever had it as a people in the country. All things considered. I mean, you can argue and go back and be like, well, you know, having this traditional like nuclear family, yeah, that's I think still important, you know, but like seeing how we've moved on, like here, yeah, there's always going to be shitheads, but I think everybody has everything. Like there's an opportunity there now, you know, like 50 years ago, 100 years ago, like we are moving forward at all the time, but there's still a lot of weird shit, you know what I mean? But
I'm just not liking the way social media is moving forward. Like,
well,
people
social
are
media
like,
is poison. It's
Yeah,
poison.
exactly.
Now we can
People are
argue and be
lying
like, well,
on
we're
that.
on YouTube, but that's different. Like we're not.
We're not.
There's no
we're
social
not, we're not showing
conditioning.
our butt cheeks in a freaking 15-minute clip. We're not, like,
Even streaming
Go ahead,
though, like there can be a lot of toxicity just within the streaming group. Like I mean, it's still
Oh, ain't
still
that the
social
fucking
media.
truth?
Like right, it's hard. It's hard. I mean, obviously being consistent is important, but I mean, social media is fucked these days. Like,
Yeah, but also we have to.
I
Put,
wouldn't want to be in high
Go ahead.
school nowadays. Like I'm glad I'm beyond that time.
Yeah, it's a whole different world, dude.
Yeah, man.
And I get it. Like people joke, Mario jokes with me, other, you know, CT and others, like, oh, you're just in the 80s and 90s. It's like, nah, like those are good times though, man. The world's different. But even though the world's changed, it doesn't necessarily mean like your ideas and opinions are gonna change, right? Like I watch Bill Maher sometimes. That dude's fucking weird, but sometimes he's spot on, sometimes he's not. But I remember one thing that he said. He was just like, dude, I've always been this. It's like, you guys are the ones that have changed. You know, I didn't change. And I don't know if that's a stubborn way of looking at life or not, but I'm still who I am. And what I believed in 20, 30 years ago, you know, some things may alter, right? You're like, oh, wow, I didn't know that in your mind, you know, something like that. But we are kind of who we are, man. And the world kind of changes like with or without us, dude, you know?
Yeah.
And it happens every generation. I mean, every generation that's happened, but I still
That's
think we're
worse,
living
bro,
in
when
the
they try
darkest
to- when they
timeline,
try
dude.
to
Once they
force-
turned on that fucking LHC, bro, started creating micro black wormholes and shit, something happened, man.
Oh no.
I'm serious, man. There's no Shazam movie,
Yeah.
apparently, with fucking Sinbad.
Oh my god.
All sorts of shit, dude.
Oh my
That's
god.
valid.
Yeah.
That shit was real, bro. I remember it.
I know.
Holy shit.
I'm just saying.
I will just say, like, just a moment of reflection, because if we're getting deep here, like, we all are so incredibly privileged, though. Like, everyone here on the panel, I would assume most that are in the stream, that we're able to, like, just be here and talk about dolls and just like have stupid fun.
That's
And we
what
all
I'm
have
saying,
our
bro.
problems, but we're very
This
privileged.
first world problems, we are
100%.
okay.
I mean,
as
we
a
haven't talked
people.
about toys for 2 hours, but
Yeah, I mean, the only thing we really have to fear is fucking what's going on with the fucking computers and shit.
AI and shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're fucked.
Black
I'm just
Mirror
gonna get
can
an
come
AI
back at a
girlfriend.
better
She
time.
has to like, collecting, right?
Yeah, but aside from that, right? If we can survive the birthing of fucking Cyberdyne and shit like that, then we're good. We're moving forward. People stumble, they make mistakes. There's trends, right? Like what we're seeing now in society. I don't know if it's globally, but it seems to be globally. But trends will always happen, and they'll ebb and flow, right? It's like I don't know how to explain this shit, dude, but whatever we're going through right now is gonna pass, if that makes sense.
No doubt.
The pendulum will always
It's
fucking
the circle
swing.
of life, man. So keep going.
Yeah,
Doc
man, Lion
Smizzle
King.
there you go. Doc Smizzle is saying, I'm so privileged. I can go away to a darkness retreat for 4 days and consume, I don't know how you say that, but I think this is a Aaron Rodgers. Ayahuasca. There you go. Awesome. Joker J is saying exactly, Marco. Dolls. Tremble Dust is saying, so about that So Toys Anna Marie figure. Perfect.
They're not dolls,
Andre saying
Marco,
dolls.
they're
You're talking about
commodities,
dolls.
like gold and oil.
Oh man, that's it's a real thing. Oh boy.
is,
So I
man.
think I know we still have a lot of folks in here. I think we've got some folks that have to jump off here. So, oh, there you go. PRock's just getting
That's
down
not
to
me.
it.
I don't play that music. It's not me.
It's not me.
Oh man.
Wow.
I don't know
it's
what
my-
that noise is, bro.
It's
That
my
ain't-
it's my
I
daughter.
listen to
Sorry,
metal.
sorry. It's my daughter.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
That's
there
our,
you
that's
go.
our play out music right there.
I see a
But it has
copyright
been
claim coming anytime here.
That's right. Well, it has been an amazing stream. Thank you all for joining. Anyone have anything they want to plug, or should we just end this one?
LWO
Just end it, bro.
every
Let's
Friday.
just end it, man.
LWO every Friday
every
night.
Friday.
already
LWO
know.
Fridays.
Best show
Well,
of the week.
I will at least say
I agree. That show of the week.
thank you for everybody who joined and listened to these conversations, and be kind to each other out there, man.
Life
This
is
really
short.
is, man.
So,
For sure.
Yeah, really appreciate everyone in here tonight. All the generosity, the great chats, and yeah, everyone have a blessed weekend. Appreciate y'all, and we will see you on the next one.
would you show us?
Let's see.
I can show you the Batmobile. It's
Oh, the
not a big
Batmobile.
deal.
He wants to see
Yeah,
your
yeah,
orange.
yeah, that's it.
This is your 4 inches.
Wow, you want to see my cock?